Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome to the 4,000 Days video for the Hardcore Minecraft Let's Play series. Today I'm going to take you through all of the builds that we had made since the 3,000 day milestone. Right now, actually, I'm going to head over to the Turtle Beach and make some more turtles. We have a bunch of turtles now, maybe about 40, going on 50 now. We just need to get all of these guys with some seagrass. There you go. Everybody eats. Then we wait for this guy to make some eggs on the beach. Someone's going absolutely crazy right now. This guy is going crazy. What are you doing? This is extremely unnecessary. You don't need to be making that big of a mess, sir. Oh my, he's doing it too. What's going on? All right, let's go this way. Boom and boom. Okay, that's getting kind of loud. Let's get out of here. Actually, up in the attic and the rest of the house, I can start to throw down these turtle eggs for decoration. I can't believe I haven't already been doing that. I've been able to collect a little bit of resin right now from these creakings down here. Look at these guys in their element. Look at him just sneaking around. This guy just hopped into the water. They look like they're kind of just tiptoeing around everywhere. I mean, they're just kind of creeping around the corners. And when they run, they somehow look even goofier. These guys are hilarious. Then you just kind of have to look at them real quick. They'll stop smacking you. You know what? Hey, don't do that. It's been nice collecting all this resin, but I'm looking for an automatic resin farm to be hitting this world pretty soon. These guys are so creepy. Just right around the corner they go, and then they stop moving. I'm just going to take some of these. I didn't know that you could place these on the ground like this. It kind of looks like leaves. I think it's very cool how it just blends into the environment as well. Like if we take out these flowers real quick, boom. It looks like we have some flowers on the ground. Slide those right there. I mean, the pink petals look good on the ground. Why not the resin? You guys are probably going to start seeing the resin all over this world. Now, for the milestone videos, we are all about... Oh my god, these guys are actually in the water. Stop smacking me. Why are these guys in the water? But for the milestone videos, we are all about getting the achievements. So here's what... Dude, you gotta move. And of course, I can't place the iron golem now because they're in the way. Can I do this? We're about to get the achievement right here. Boom. All right, how about you start taking damage, and I will go over here and just grab the resin. I knew the iron golem would attack him, but it doesn't look like any resin is made unless you are actually smacking them yourself. This is just very strange. Nothing is happening at all. And they are gone. The iron golem now really has nothing to do. Thanks for trying, buddy. I appreciate it. Without further ado, I should show you guys exactly what we did in the last few episodes. There was a giant world tour for episode 10. For episode 11, we made the huge rocket factory over here with the sugarcane farm in one of the towers, and in the other tower we have a creeper farm, and I'd love to show you these guys again. I always love showing these on stream as well. Feel free to stop by anytime at twitch.tv/waxfraud. But here's the creeper farm. Boom, he is fallen in, and all of this meets... Actually, I'll show you guys real quick. We have a little bit of a collection system that makes the rockets down here. Boom. And the auto crafters, I mean, these are a little bit, these are kind of tough to figure out, but after working with it for a little bit, you got it. All the paper and all the gunpowder are going to be falling down here to make rockets forever. But without further ado, I feel like we should just get started on the recap. Thank you guys again for watching, but let's head into it. Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome back to the Hardcore series. We're at episode 10, which means the World Tour and World Download. Before we get the episode started, I will mention that the link for the World Download is going to be available in the Discord. And that link is going to be available for all Twitch subscribers, Patreon supporters, and YouTube members. Real quick, just want to give a thank you to all my supporters, and I just appreciate y'all so much. We have built so much in this world already, but so much to do, and in this episode I actually have one structure that I'd like to build. I've managed to make it 9 episodes this far without using a beacon, and so what I'm going to do is actually get a wither, we're going to take it down, and we're going to get a beacon. I'll be giving a tour of everything that we've done. We are in the starter house right now, and I'll come back here and give a tour of this, but I'm only in here right now to grab the potion of fire resistance. While live on stream, we've managed to get 2 wither skeleton skulls. We just need 1 more. And with our iron farm, we have infinite iron to make a beacon with. By the way, if you did want to catch those live streams, it is twitch.tv/waxfraud. Feel free to join anytime. We do stream every single day. What's going on, Clark? Clark is always chatting it up. Okay, let's take some fire res, and then I believe we just need to get our hot boots on. Let's go right here. I cannot wait to show you everything that we have built, but I really got to step in here and get this beacon first. Away we go. Okay, hold on. Alright, we have way too many Endermen that have gone into the Nether. Looks like they've actually come from the overworld. All of them are holding grass blocks. Let's take some of these guys out, or all of them for that matter. Let's, okay, this is perfect. Let's hop into this hole right here. Let's take a look. Hey, buddy, I'm looking at you. Wait, there he is. This guy needs to leave me alone. Oh Oh my, jeez, how, what? Come on, dude. I'm really trying to get these Endermen out of here. You are just hindering the process. Where'd you go? You're done. Get out of here. The ghast is really just trying to take my plans and throw them in the garbage. These guys are just so loud. Hey, I'm looking at you guys. Get over here. Wait, begone, sir. Get out. Begone. Got another ghast up in the distance. One of them left a little souvenir for us. I guess we'll just keep that there to remember them by. This guy needs to go. Oh my god, there's two of them. Can I shoot? Oh, jeez. Oh, I got him. Ghasts are so loud. Okay, I think we got rid of all of the Endermen. There's one little Ender Pearl in here. Okay, perfect. So let's fly out real fast. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. We haven't really built much of the highway, so there's not much to show you on the world tour in here. That's why I'm starting out in here. Just wanted to get some wither skeleton skulls. Oh, geez, another ghast, and you're done. Just realized, actually, we need to get another potion of fire res right here. Let's drink up. So right here is the first nether fortress that we actually found, but we haven't been using it too much. There's another fortress that we found about 500 blocks that way that has a bastion right next to it. These ghasts over here are out in the open, and it makes it just nice and easy to get some blaze rods. I almost swung right at a zombified pigman. That would have not been good. I mean no harm, buddies. But as you can see, there are blazes, but not very many of the wither skeletons. So what I'm going to do is fly right on over to the other one. Actually, never mind. Right as I said that, I see two of them right here. Okay, come here, buddies. Fight me. Let me use the Fortune 3. Let's see what you got and what you got, and nothing. Yeah, I'm going to fly to the other nether fortress real fast. In case you were wondering, this is what the nether hub looks like right now. I made it very, very quickly. I just needed something that the ghast could not shoot at me from, and something that I could also look out from. Grab a couple more of the potion of fire res just in case. Well, we're at a bastion right here that I've never seen before. I must be going slightly the wrong way. Oh my god, dude, that is so much gold. Look at all this gold. Alright, I have to take this. That's just absolutely insane. 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks of gold. Okay, and here it is. We have the bastion right over here, and the nether fortress with already 4 wither skeletons right here. Let's take it easy. Let's put our nether chest on, and okay. I just called it a nether chest. Our netherite chest plate, I mean. These guys are strong, and I do not want to die in the nether today. Begone, sir. I just need one more of your heads. Boom and boom. There's gonna be some blazes popping up for sure. Got a wither skeleton all the way down here. What's going on, dude? Hey, get over here. What are you doing? Hey, it looks like some bones are here from last time I was here, actually. I think I see one more. Come on, give me a skelly skull. Ouch. Now I'm withering. Ouch again. I can't be letting that happen. I gotta take it easy. I think the coolest thing about the fire res is that you don't really have to worry about the blazes when they're shooting at you. I guess when they're smacked... Oh, God, I actually didn't even... Jeez. That dude was hidden. Didn't even see that guy. Oh my god, what? Let's hop down here. Looks like we got a couple. Let's fight. Oh, we got one. Yes. Okay, that's 3. We can now fight a wither. I'm gonna get this last guy just in case. You never know. Ouch, that hurt a little bit. You might get an extra skull if you're lucky. Nice, so we can fight the wither. Let's go get a bunch of chicken eggs and let's fight it right now. I am out of here, and I'm talking about chicken eggs so that we can get those chickens to turn into wither roses when the wither spawns. Gotta get through this warped forest, I think, in order to get out of here, and there we go. Passing another bastion that we gotta explore. There's probably a bunch of gold in there, too. Eventually, we reach a small little slab system right here. This is the Nether Highway, or what's of it so far. By the time the next world tour rolls around, this thing will be complete. I do promise that. Home sweet home. Let's put our remaining fire res right in here for the moment. Let's get our chest plate on and our boots back on. It's time to go home. And of course it's raining. It is always raining. It never stops. I believe it was Clark that cursed these lands. We're at the chicken coop right now. I'm filling up a shulker box up with all of the eggs I can. We're gonna get as many wither roses as possible. We need to go all the way down to the bottom. As far down as we possibly can. We'll just go down a long Deepslate tunnel. In case you were wondering where we got all our Deepslate from, this is pretty much exactly where it comes from. And then, you know what, let's just find a nice little area to take a left in. Thinking right here is probably good. And you know what, that's good luck. Oh my god, this, you know what, couldn't have gotten any better. If this thing ever happens to escape, I don't want it anywhere near anything I've built. That would just be devastating. Well, we hit a geode, and I hear some zombies, so we might have also hit a cave, and it is dark in here. Hold up. You know what, I'm just gonna run in, and okay, this is just a geode, and depending on where this is around the base, we could actually turn this into an amethyst farm. We just gotta hope that it is near the starter base. I don't want to have to run back too far. We did run about 1,000 blocks to the north, I think, or the east, and then we went to the left about 100 blocks here. We could do that if it's close enough to the starter house. I don't want to have to run back 1,000 blocks every time to get these amethyst. Now I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna go the opposite direction, though, because I don't want the wither taking out any of these budding blocks. Guess it's time to go in reverse. Let's take a right instead of taking a left. I feel like we're probably far enough. Let's start making a small room here. Then let's throw the soul sand up. Put a slab down so the chickens can't hop over, and we'll start throwing them in here. I just threw 16 and no, there we go. I was gonna say I threw the first 16 and there were 0 chickens, and now we got some. Somehow this guy already got out. I'm gonna get you pushed back in, and there you go. Going rapid fire here, let's go. Okay, this is definitely as loud as it could possibly be. We gotta have at least 100 and 150 chickens down here. There's too many. But here goes nothing. Let's place the heads, and let's take a step back. We don't want to get blown up. Let's get our bow ready, and I'm ready to fight. It's about to explode! Everybody hold up! Boom! Alright, hold up. Let's get moving. He's losing health pretty quickly. All of those chickens are gone. They are no longer clucking. And I don't think these bows are gonna start. Yep, they're done working. Time to use the sword. See ya. Ow! Jeez, that hurts. Stop! Ow! 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 Stop! Well, he is done for. That kind of hurt, dude. Ooh, we got ourselves a nether star. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Let's get all the wither roses right here. I am still getting hurt by the withering. Let's get this whole place lit up. Man, he was throwing some bombs off to the side right there. How long is this gonna last? Jeez. Got the last of the cobbled Deepslate, and I think we're done. Okay, perfect. So we have a nether star, and how many wither roses? Almost 2 stacks. Oh my goodness. Not gonna pass up on the diamonds on the way back, and the iron, and the lapis. Back in the nether, grabbing a little bit of black stone, because I'm gonna need it for a beacon tower that I'm about to build. And there's a ghast right here. Dude, you gotta go. Dude, I'm tired of... Hold on. He's right above me. Stop doing that. You're gone. Now, before we start making the beacon tower, we need to make the beacon. It is time. Boom. We now have our very first beacon. This thing is crazy. It's so bright on its own, even without any power. Let's take this thing out real quick. Before I give any tour of anything, you're gonna see me run past a few things just to get to the spot that I'm gonna have to get to build this beacon tower. I'll explain everything I'm walking past in a moment, but for right now, we must build. Let's just start. We got 1, 2, 3. Then we go 1, 2, 3 right here. Actually, I might need to move it over. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Chicken, you gotta move 3. We're actually making an octagon shape right now, and that's not the way that was supposed to be going, but we're making an octagon shape, and this design was actually made by someone by the name of Master Majesty, a very awesome Minecraft creator. I have the link for their video that I watched in the description down below. I really liked all of the use of the colors with the basalt and the shroom lights and everything else that you'll see with this build. Right now the center square is empty, but we're just going to fill it in to signify where the beacon is going to go, and might as well get rid of that inventory slot. Boom. Bring home the beacon. We got the achievement. Let's go. Now we can build around it as well, and we actually don't necessarily need to follow the exact blocks that they used in the tutorial. They used a bunch of gold blocks. I don't even know if I have that many gold blocks. I don't have a gold farm yet, so we're going to use all of our iron. It'll be a slightly different color, but I'm excited because this build's just going to look good no matter what. I think in my 1.17 world I used this design, and it turned out great. Now is where the outside starts to get a little bit more detailed. We'll use stone brick walls, and then on the outside layer we'll use some blackstone walls. Get some polished brick and some smooth stone slabs in between those. Bring the basalt up and then get a smooth stone slab on that and over here as well. That beacon sound is just crazy. I forgot what the beacons sound like. We have some mini stone brick towers that we're connecting with the polished blackstone slabs. These stone brick walls and these stone brick stairs are really bringing it together. I really like how they pop on the blackstone and the basalt. Feels really good to get something else built before the world tour comes out. And of course it's raining. It is always raining in this world. It never stops. I can't go just a few days even without it raining. At least it'll look a little bit cooler once we start adding in these shroom lights. And nice, I love the sound of adding shroom lights. Slap some end rods down outside of these. It seems the rain has finally stopped. Thank you. I was wondering if it was going to be raining the entire time I was building this thing. Getting pretty high up here now and starting to look pretty cool with the polished black stone connecting these stone brick walls. Pretty much at the peak of the tower. There we go. We landed just fine. We just need to separate these stone brick walls by some of the stair, and I fell. Let's stop doing that. I hope I brought enough stone brick stairs though. It seems like we're using a bunch. I even read the materials list and I still don't think I brought enough. Bing, bang, boom, and a bop. Now nothing should be spawning here at all. Let's actually just drop down to the bottom and let's walk out real quick. That looks like a mighty fine beacon tower. In the tutorial, it actually was an orange stained glass pane that they used right here to turn it orange, but I'm thinking, you know, we don't have to use orange. We could actually take that out and, well, I actually should have used silk pickaxe. Too late now, but I kind of want to get a green, and instead of using these blocks of iron, maybe we just use blocks of emeralds. We have plenty after trading our unlimited iron anyways. Let's see here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's a lot brighter, much nicer. Alright, now that's a lot brighter. That is much nicer looking, especially after we get that green beacon going. Taking out the iron rings in the middle so we can get an emerald ring up top. Then we can move up to the mini beacon we made up here. Let's just take you, you, and you, and you. Then we will replace you with you, you, and you. As well as, wait, hold on, let's grab that. As well as you, and I can't even see right now. You and you. I need to take this back out, thank you. Okay, much better. Let's head back down. Now we can change the original beacon from iron to emerald as well. Ooh, the power down noise. It's sad to hear, but it's about to power right back up. Okay, so now, actually, let's go get a diamond. And let's backtrack one more time. Let's take out the emerald. It's gonna, oh, yep, the power down noise one more time. Now we can grab the shovel. Let's go down. We're gonna get the full beacon power. We have a 3x3 and then a 5x5, and then we go down for a 7x7, and then we go down one more for a 9x9. Okay, the last few right there. Now I feel like we can just plug everything in. Feels good being able to put all of these emeralds to use. I have so many emeralds after selling all the iron. Second to last layer complete, and then we have the final layer. Boom. Now we can throw in a diamond, and we can get, ooh, the beaconator. We just did the goal. Now we can throw the diamond in, though, and get strength, jump boost, resistance, haste, or speed. And you know what? We don't need haste when we're over here. Maybe just speed would be cool. Now we can run around as fast as we want. This is great. Super speedy. I'm gonna take away all the scaffolding. We can take this out. Let's make a small area. We just need a little bit of a path to get over here. Okay, perfect. This is nice and clean. I can't believe it. We finally have a beacon tower in this world. We finally even just have a beacon. Now I feel like I can give a world tour from the start. I feel like maybe we should just go to the starter house to begin. Let's see what this looks like from far away. Oh man, that fits in perfect. Look at this beacon tower. We added a couple of plants to the outside. If we fly in a little bit closer, you can see there are some torch flowers and some ferns that are hanging off the side just to make it a little bit different. But this thing is absolutely wild. I can't wait till we have a couple of these in. I'll get a gold one, I'll get an iron one, and eventually we'll get a lapis one. Ooh, and we can get a redstone one too. Eventually, probably we'll end up using concrete to get a bunch of different types of colors. But yeah, this thing really fits in nicely, and I can't believe it's going to be part of the world tour now. You know what? Let's actually just go right over to the starter house real quick. Ouch. This should actually be the place that we start. In episode 1, we actually came from all the way beyond this Ice Spikes biome. It was such a trek to get out here, but honestly, I'm glad we made it out because this valley it was begging to be built in. First thing I spotted was this village, but eventually we found a nice lake right here to build the starter house on. This is the biggest starter house that I have ever made, and including the backside over here, if I fly around to the back, I almost have to do a huge aerial view to give you guys the best view of everything. This dock in the back was built separately on a very long YouTube stream, and thank you guys for watching the YouTube stream. In the back entrance of the house, right in the entryway here, we built a bamboo boat and a dark oak boat, and they're in the suspension system. I put maybe way too many entrances into this house. You'll see there's one right here. You'll walk in and you'll hit the aquarium. If we back out, and of course it's raining again. Why is it always raining? But we'll walk around to the other side, and here's the other door that leads right over. See, there's the other door on the other side, but here's the other side of the aquarium. Not going to show the interior yet. I'm actually just going to turn around. So there's the back of the dock, and if we go this way, here is the dining table that's on the front porch. This whole room took a very long time to design, but I'm glad we got it designed, because every time we get to enter from the front porch right here, we get a very nice view. Seems like a nice place for a big Thanksgiving dinner. I put a lot of workstations everywhere, like these cauldrons in the front and the back, and you'll see composters and barrels everywhere, just because I want to encourage, if the villagers happen to escape from the village, I just kind of want them to come over here. They'll kind of just weasel their way over to the house, and then sometimes they'll even make their way onto the roof. If I fly up real quick, above the porch, we have this guy right here. I don't know how he made it up to the roof. He might have actually gone from this part of the roof that you can get in from the 3rd floor, but I don't even know how he got there. I do like to name all of the villagers that escaped from the village. This guy we named Hutch. What we could do right now is get him off the roof. We could just drop him through. Oh, wait, I thought he was going to fall. Hold on. And he's out. What job is he going to take? Are you going to be a leather worker? Nope, he's just going to go to one of the beds over here. Buddy, just take it easy. Play it safe. In the past few series that I was recording, I had a lot of villagers roaming around the town, and it made the town feel a lot more lively. So I'm going to encourage these guys to keep escaping from the village and take jobs over here. He seems pretty happy. Alright, looks like Hutch is actually a leather worker now. Let's go, dude. Taking up a job. My favorite part about the morning is you get to see the sun over here. You got Armadillopolis that we'll go to later that you get to see in the distance. You got Waxtros that you get to see in the distance now. And, ooh, you get to see the beacon all the way up in the sky. But other than all of that, I really like being able to leave from the front porch and come out here to see Paul and to see Pablo, plus these 2 horses that, I mean, his head's just stuck in the ceiling, but these guys will have a horse stable soon. Other than the starter house, this was the only building right out front that I had for a very long time. This right here was actually the spot that we had trapped Mendington in, and if you guys don't know who Mendington is, you know what, we don't even need to talk about Mendington. We will see Mendington later. This guy just spawned right in front of me. What do you got for me, bud? Actually, you know what? I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna have some leads and I'm gonna have some leather to sell you. But yeah, here's the front of my house, and as you can tell, I tried to be kind of a maximalist, and I used as many blocks as I could. We have the jungle on the roof, Deepslate on the edge of the roof, we have dark oak and spruce everywhere. We use andesite, the chiseled stone down here, we have bricks, we have birch, we have cherry. On the walls, we have diorite, calcite, birch logs, we have everything. Up top, we kind of kept it simple with the stripped birch and the stripped spruce, but I kind of liked that. Down on the bottom, the palette was a little chaotic, but that new pale wood actually would look pretty good with this block palette. Here's another front door that we'll go into in a moment, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick our little campfire area that we have right out front. We have the 2 frogs that we caught earlier in the series. We still got to give these guys a home. This is kind of weird to look at. Walking next to James Pond, and you will see... Oh, wait, hold up. We have... Dude, another villager escaped? You gotta be kidding me. What are you doing? This is one of the master weaponsmiths, too. He's just stuck over here. I wanted to show you guys the goal board real quick. We've been knocking stuff off slowly. Oh, actually, Armadillo Sanctuary, you gotta go. Cool, now we can do the bamboo farm, blaze farm, drain the ocean monument, creeper farm, and the sugarcane farm. I'm probably going to combine both of these to make a firework factory. But we have many, many things to tackle. Dude, are you just stuck again behind the drip leaf? I'm going to give you a name. I told you, all of the villagers that escape, we got to give them a name. This guy's name is going to be Terry. We're going to run back out. I hope he doesn't run too far. Where you at, buddy? He's got to be over here close. He actually didn't move at all. Buddy, your name is Terry. Hope you enjoy the cake over here. Don't move, and I don't think anything's gonna spawn over here. I've pretty much spawn-proofed this entire area. I'll show you guys the rest of the front yard, but I feel like we would be getting out of order if I went across the bridge or if I went too far that way before getting the interior of the house shown to you guys. So you've seen me walk into here a couple of times, but this is the starter house. Obviously, it's way too big to be called kind of a starter house, but, you know, I mean, that it is the one that I started in, so it is my starter house. But we have all of the storage you could ever need on the first floor and into the basement that I'll show you, which is the actual storage room. But upstairs and in the attic, I mean, everywhere is all storage. The essentials that I use a lot are on this main floor, like we have the rockets, boats, beds, torches, the name tags for on stream, a lot of the decorative materials. To totems, I actually haven't used any of them. We have yet to pop a totem on this series. So I might end up moving this upstairs because I haven't really been using the totems at all. And these are a lot of the blocks that I've been using a lot. These are the food that I have been eating over the series. Now it's pretty much just solely golden carrots. Over here is all the ores, except for the copper. I'm going to actually put a lot of the emeralds back, and we have some iron from trading earlier. This is our furnace system over here. It's all still filled up with coal because we do not have a blaze farm yet. But the blaze farm is coming, and also the brewing tower. I'm going to do a big old brewing tower again, and that is going to be coming soon in this series, but for right now, we just have a little brewing corner. Kind of has everything you need right now. I mean, we have the nether wart over here, we have some of the fermented spider eyes, we have some of the brewing stands, and we have more potions that are already made. Before going upstairs or before going downstairs, I'm going to show you guys the kitchen, which is also where the other entrance led to. So this kitchen right here was something that we actually made over an entire YouTube stream. I really like to take a project and do it over about a 3 or 4 hour period on the YouTube streams. It's very fun, or do the long plays. The long plays are fun too. It gives me a nice break from talking all the time because I do stream every single day. I tried to make this place as cozy as possible, though. I had a beehive in here, and I mean, that guy's just stuck forever. I'm not going to be able to move him. I mean, you know what? Can I move you real quick? Oh, no, get off! I think he's okay now. Where did he fly? Okay, you know what? It's all good, buddy. Everything's going to be all right. That was not good. Sorry, dude. My bad. But we have this little walkway over here made out of these spruce trapdoors. I tried to utilize as much space as possible and also be as decorative as possible. And somehow a chicken made his way into the kitchen, which is very unsanitary. Dude, you gotta go. This door right here leads out to the front yard, next to the campfire, out next to James Pond, which is what I showed you earlier. You can also walk around the house real quick, I'll show you, and this little walkway, it's just kind of like a garden area. I have a lot of the flowers that I've collected back here, some vine on the walls that lead up to the farm, and you can't really see it unless I jump up. I just heard a villager, and there's another villager right. How did you... Dude, I thought there was a Fletcher over here that we called Fletch, but now we have a farmer. Before we go this way, I kind of want to get this guy named, and I do want to show you the rest of the house, obviously. We do have Bud over here, though. This is an armadillo that escaped Armadilliopolis somehow. We found him on a live stream, and we brought him all the way back over here to be back at home with us, and he gets his own personal bed. Bud is pretty chill, and that's why he gets a bed. But we can go through the back door over here, which leads right back into the kitchen. I'm gonna move this way. We gotta get all the way to the other side of the house. Let's close that on the bone meal maker right here. I didn't even really show you guys the bone meal maker. But we have another name tag. We have more villagers just kind of... They're everywhere, man. This guy I'm just gonna call Jerry. I hope he didn't run too far. It's nighttime, so we might be trying to find a bed right now. It looks like actually he is stuck between the drip leaf and the dripstone. Jerry, you stay right there. Let's get back to the tour. We've had plenty of distractions, and there's probably going to be plenty more. So let's walk through the kitchen and go right up the stairs. I do want to show you how everything connects to the backyard. So if we go through this way... Oh, also, I got to introduce you to these... What? We have Hutch over here, we have Starsky over here, and Clarique. Hutch made his way all the way upstairs. So now we just have 3 villagers on the upper floor. If I can get these guys back inside... Come on, dudes. Just get up there. He jumped up. Okay, there you go. Clarique is in. If I can get Starsky over... Come on, dude. No! Hey, be careful. Don't be falling too far. Clarique is out here just jumping off cliffs. You gotta be careful, dude. Anyways, what I was gonna show you is this back staircase right here that actually leads right up into the upstairs area that I was showing you right now. You guys are gonna have to find more beds. You're gonna hurt yourself just like Clarique did finding another one. So back into the tour, we have a lot more storage right here. You can go back downstairs, but if you go over this way, we do have Rox sitting on his cake, and he is actually right next to the first book of appreciation that we did in this world. Those are just from stream. Anybody that donated or anything like that, I would put their name in the book. We have a lot of miscellaneous items right here, like we have the leads right here to put back, and I mean, there's some extra storage space too, but this is a room that I actually was pretty proud of when I made it. It was really cozy. We walk through here. This is actually a spiral staircase that takes you back down to the main floor. It also takes you to the basement, but we're not going to go there yet. The reason I have those fences there is because the villagers sometimes try to go to the storage room, and we do not want that. But we have a computer desk over here, and actually we have more storage. This is actually where I spend a lot of time too. We have a lot of the mob drops that we bring back here, and our rare items we bring all the way back over here. I don't know why I'm considering obsidian and crying obsidian rare. They're not that rare. I just like them, and I put them back there. Before we head up to the attic, I want to show you the porch that actually looks down on the dinner table. Why did I open this? We have a porch right up there, and it looks right down on the porch right here. Close these back up so the villagers don't hurt themselves accidentally, and we have another porch also on the edge of the house all the way over here that actually looks up on a couple of the towers in the barn. This house has a lot of corners, nooks and crannies and stuff where you can hang out, and that's why this is my favorite house that I've ever built. And we haven't even shown everything else yet. We can still go up to the attic. We got the auto crafters for the flooring right here. These blocks just look so cool. Rounding the corner, we have a very lush attic. This thing is lit up and it's very green. We still have some storage space left up here. A lot of the redstone is up here, as well as all of the work blocks, minus the barrels and the composters. On this side, we just kind of have a lookout that, I mean, we have the bridge, we have a small house, we have the entire library to look at over here, but on the opposite side, we have our enchanting setup. I actually haven't used this enchantment setup in a very long time. Since we got our full gear, I really haven't had to come back over here. But it is always nice having this in the house, and actually, now that we have the elytra and a bunch of rockets, it's been nice to be able to leave from the roof right here. Oh man, that beacon is looking cool at night. This is awesome. Back to the tour though, I got a bunch of stuff to show you. I like this back vine right here. It takes me all the way back down to the main floor. I can't wait for you guys to explore this house also. Let's go actually back down to the storage room. Got a bunch of puppies down here. We have Daniel. Hold on, let me get you right back there. And we got over here, we have Benjamin. On this side, we have Daniel's friend. And over here, we have Duck. So these guys are good to go. I see the hearts, which makes me think they are no longer hungry. Let's go, dude. I don't hear Duck making any more noise, which makes me think that he is a full puppy. And you know what? Now, since we fed him, we gotta give him... I feel like we had to go upstairs. We have some dyes. We gotta get 3 of the dogs, or at least 2 of them, some different colors. Get the lime dye right here. Let's get the blue dye on the collar. You know what? We can do, like, different combinations. Do I need to use the shears? Hold on, let's do... Yep, okay. Whoa, you get an achievement for that sheer brilliance. Okay, wow. Oh, I did not know that. Let's put the new armor on you. Ooh, looking good, Daniel. Let's go over here real quick. Benjamin, you're looking like a purple armor. We'll give Daniel's friend the green right here. Actually, you know what? I need to get you on the glowstone. Exactly. There we go. And then also, Duck over here. You're going to get the cyan. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to take that first one off. But whoa, get back here. We have puppies for days down here. They are always barking. Let's put the sign back that we grabbed earlier from the goal board. But guys, this is my storage room. This has been built over the past few months very slowly. We have so many block patterns in here. Actually, recently we just changed all of the cherry logs to this obsidian right here and the glazed terracotta. We also used to have moss in the center with a moss carpet covering a torch, and instead now we have honey blocks over glowstone, which I think looks pretty cool. It makes the glowstone look super warm, and the light gray glazed terracotta looks amazing. Love the designs that it makes, especially here with the warped wood as well. I just like all the colors. We could have added more of the oxidized copper, but we don't really have more room for it. I'll be back. Daniel, I gotta show the rest of the storage room right here. So we have a little bit of extra space right here. All of these are empty because I haven't really used it yet. Some of our end blocks, we have all of our terracotta right here, and everything copper right here. All of our nether blocks are right here for right now, but that's going to change soon because I want to show you guys something right around the corner. Also, side note, if you guys ever see anything that is covered up by glowberries like this, that just means that I haven't worked on it yet. It's something unfinished and something that I want to work on. Instead of leaving just like open spaces, because pretty much everywhere in this storage room, it leads to somewhere that is completed. Everything's basically done. Or at least everything so far that I've worked on, but all of those nether blocks, I want them to go back here, right on the opposite side of the hallway that leads to the underwater storage. I have a small aquarium right down here. All of the coral blocks and everything on the other side, all of the fan corals and all of the cool coral blocks, these are going to be right in the middle, and it took me a little bit of time to design this. It's very simple, but I don't know, it took me a while to get the colors right. Anything related to underwater is down here except for the squids. We have our shells and our heart of the seas, and back here we have more fish and our tridents. We have 3 glowberry dead ends right here, but honestly, I think by the next world tour, these will be some very intricate hallways. Over on this side, we have the temporary bee sanctuary, and actually, you know what I could do right now is get a little bit more honey in a bottle. Gets a little loud in here. This is underwater, technically. This is actually under the lake in the backyard. We don't need to be in here too long, though, because it is very loud. Eventually, we are going to make a large bee sanctuary like we did in previous series, but this one, we haven't made it yet. I do like having everything bee-related in the storage on this side, though. It kind of gave me something useful to do with this side of the wall. Used a lot of the negative space with the kelp right here. This over here actually leads all the way to the iron farm, and I'll show you that in a moment. This over here is the Hall of Appreciation. This is where I go to show off all of the names that have been donating or anything given support on stream. So like everybody that gifted subs, all your names are over here, and like bits and everything like that would be over here, as well as any higher tier subs. So thank you guys for all the support. We also have a space for an extra book right here, so I think later on we'll have a new category for people to get their names in, but this is a new addition right here. We have our guy Dude back here, and we caught him in like the first episode. He has been chilling underwater for a very long time, but I just took him in a minecart and trapped him over here, and he's not going anywhere. Opposite to Dude, we have Mr. Scary over here. We caught him on Halloween. Mr. Scary is also stuck in here for eternity. But yeah, if you guys ever join on stream, you will see me come to this room often. Going around real quick, coming back to that tunnel very soon. I just wanted to show you guys more of the storage. This is the basic blocks. Everything that I collect, everything goes right here. All of the blocks that we mine out, including the dirt and the grass. We have all of the wood types front and center, because I actually grab these guys the most. We have more blocks that we mine out over here, and on the other side, opposite to the copper, we have all of the amethyst, the dripstone, the calcite, all of our glass, and some of the iron, because we do have unlimited iron, so I started making a bunch of it and moving everything down here. We also have lightning rods right here, and actually over here we have some of the miscellaneous blocks, but they're not too miscellaneous. I've been building with them quite a bit. We have bricks, some of the dirt variants, the moss, the scaffolding, and the mud and mud brick, and I actually need more prismarine. This is all I have so far, but we'll get more eventually when we drain that ocean monument. It is on the goal list, so we got to do it soon, and somehow this minecart came off the track. That's kind of weird. This minecart leads to the raid farm, and we'll go there soon. I just got to continue showing you guys the storage hall, because this thing is enormous. Some extra space for storage back here, as you can see, but we have more saplings back here. All of our flowers and plants, anything plant related is back here. Every single flower that we've got so far has a spot. All of the leaves, anything from the nether that's from like a plant, it's here as well. We even have a new spot for the wither roses that we got earlier when we defeated the wither. This hallway was very fun to build. As you can see, we have a pond to the right side, but I do want to show you, this is a big circle. This takes you all the way around the storage hall. You can go all the way to the other side over there again, do a big 360, or you can go through the center right here. One of my favorite entrances into the flower hall right there is actually if you go up to the main floor, go down the staircase into the storage hall. There's just too many entrances everywhere, but if you go this way, back to the bookcase, boom, right onto the slime. It's fun being bouncy. Let's go over here real fast. I gotta show you guys the Axolotl pond. This thing was very... Oh, this guy's stuck. All of these are Axolotls that were named after people on stream that got the channel point redemption, so thanks for chilling on stream again. Appreciate you guys, but this is a big old balcony that we had made to just kind of look at the Axolotls. And they are very active right now. Actually, I'm kind of lucky because sometimes, yeah, like these guys over here, a lot of the times I'll just catch them just chilling and standing still. On the other side of the bridge, you can watch the Axolotls over here. Dang, they are really active right now. That's crazy. But you can also jump over to this side, watch the Axolotls from over here. And actually, this leads up to the tippy top and gives you an entrance into the pond in front of the starter house. And this is actually called James Pond that we're in right now. James Pond. And actually, chatters on stream named it James Pond, so thank you guys. But also, this was the first long play that we did on the series. We built this entire pond in about maybe 3.5 hours, and it took a little bit of time, but it was very, very much worth it. This guy is stuck. What are you doing over here being stuck? All of the first coral that we had ever come across or traded with from the Wandering Trader, it is all in this pond right here. But it's fun being able to fly in and get back to the storage room pretty easily like this, and voila, we are back in the storage room. Within seconds, you can be back and putting all the wood and the stone back. So I love this pond. It brings a great ambiance to the front area of the house. I mean, you can just run over here. We have the house right here with the cherry trees in between. And I mean, you can just jump in and look at the Axolotls anytime. Of course, there's no Axolotls right here right now. There's one. They must all be on the other side in that basement area. These bees always get stuck. I don't know what it is about a recent update or something, but all of the bees just get stuck. We have the village over here that I'll show you guys in a moment, but Waxteros is this way as well. We'll be showing you guys that nether tree too, but this is the back side of James Pond. On the south side of the pond, we built a small well. I'm going to climb up the twisting vines right here, get a good view of the pond. This thing is pretty cozy. I had a lot of space to work with between the starter house and the village over here, so it was nice to put the pond here. On the other side of the pond, we do have the pumpkin farm and the melon farm. These things are switching every other side. We have more of the farms over here as well, but before we get too far away from the starter house and this pond right here, let's actually hop back down to the basement so I can show you guys some of the spider farm and skeleton farm areas and also the basement. Also, we have some tunnels that I need to show you as well. We might as well go far away to the other areas that we had built in before coming back to show you the big castles. We're going to pass by Daniel, and then we are going to take a right past these... You know what, buddy? Stop flying around. Thank you. We're going to go this way. We actually have a dude in here. He has an egg. He's always holding an egg. His name is Eggworth. As soon as I found him in the wall, I actually opened it up and he came out, grabbed the egg, I blocked him back here, so he's never going to despawn. But on the other side of the Axolotl pond, we have Eggworth's elevator room that can take us all the way down to the room that'll take us to the spider farm. Hit the magma block, and we are down. This is actually one of my favorite small rooms that I had made. It's like just a small little library and enchantment room. There was no real purpose, rhyme, or reason to any of this. I really just wanted something cozy to walk through to get over to here, which is the spider farm. This thing is amazing. I love this. Actually, the spiders, I just forgot, are not going to be spawning right now. You can see there's some light in there. I have a lantern turned on, the redstone lamp, actually. I should actually show you real quick. We should go up, back to the farm real fast. And you know what? I said I wasn't going to show you the farm before we went to the tunnels, but here we are going to the farm. Here's our giant wheat field and another stuck bee. Wait, is he actually stuck? Nope, no, he wasn't stuck. But here's our wheat field. We have the giant scarecrows that we had made recently. I actually also put in the sugarcane recently. We have a mud area right here with the oak trapdoors in between. These are covering up a bunch of water so that the sugarcane can always grow. It's nice to be able to have a small amount of sugarcane here, but again, we are going to be making a big sugarcane farm so we can have a rocket factory. On the other side of this path, we do have some beets over here. We have some more wheat and the carrots down there as well. And then when you go up here, we have a giant area with only pitcher plants. I love pitcher plants. So the farm has become very cozy. I've been trying to add as many blocks as possible away from the starter house. You'll pass onto the first dark oak gate, and then you'll go over here to Cool Guy Kyle. And that guy is Cool Guy Kyle because he's not just a scarecrow, he's a scarebro. All the other scarecrows have 4 hat brims, but this guy just has one facing backwards. And that's why he is Cool Guy Kyle. But we're going to go past the other dark oak arches and then up to this tractor right here. Come to a crossing here where we can go up to the barn that I'll show you later, and over to Waxteros behind the beacon tower that we just made, but I'll show you that later as well as all of the other stuff. But first we go down to the skeleton XP farm. Other than going to the Nether and getting the bone blocks, down here is where we've been getting a lot of the bone meal, and in order to stop having some of these cave spiders to spawn in here, I really needed to get a redstone lamp set up. So now we have all of these guys down here. They're only going to be skeletons. There used to be some cave spiders, and I had to kind of get that fixed. But yeah, this right here is the skeleton XP farm. I hope you guys like it. It's nice, big, and open. It's also very easy to come up and swipe at the skeletons. And then you can collect everything right here. We have a bunch. Actually, I took away a lot of the bones. You guys might recognize this mine shaft from some of the first moments in the series. There is another spider spawner over there. We have that one completely lit up. And if we go all the way over here, oh my god, I forgot there's another spider spawner right here. If we go all the way over here, what I was going to say is there is a zombie spawner that I haven't really finished setting up, but we do got to get that done. Anyways, no more distractions. Let's go all the way over here to the redstone lamp. I'm going to find the lever right over here. Let's turn that off, and now we can get the spider farm to work. Actually, as soon as I turned that off, I started hearing some cave spiders. This cave system that takes you all the way back to the skelly farm right here actually also takes me over to the zombie farm right about here. The zombie farm is going to be getting done soon, but, you know, not yet. It's on the list of stuff to get done. I do want to head back down into the spider farm, though, because we are not complete. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves. There we go. Looks like the spider farm is working. See you later, bud. Then we collect all the string and spider eyes. I've been taking a lot of the string away, but a lot of spider eyes are still here. We have been using a lot of the spider eyes recently, though, to get a lot more armadillos. And this room right here is just a little bit of a transition room that takes you all the way down to the bottom of the world. This is the basement. It has not really been decorated yet, but by the time the next World Tour World Download rolls around, this is going to be a very much decorated hallway and main basement room. Now, in this series, all of the Deepslate has been coming from these tunnels. As you can tell, this is a massive amount of Deepslate that we've been digging out, and actually, we've run into a couple of dead ends. This one right over here, this goes all the way almost to spawn. I'm about 50 blocks away, but if we fly over here, I have run into a little bit of a dead end. And as you can see, this originally was my strip mine, and then I opened it up because I'm going to start making... I just kind of like designing different types of tunnels. And if you guys have any cool ideas for more tunnels to put in this world, here are 4 more open tunnels. I'd like to hear your ideas, but here is the end, and I'll show you guys exactly why we had to stop. I don't know if I would be dealing with a warden if I kept going past right here. I haven't really collected any of these blocks yet. Is this Silk Touch? Yes, it is. And boom. We need to get the hoe out for this. There we go. Let's grab a lot of these. We have Skulk Vein down here. This is my first time actually holding any of the Skulk blocks, and there's a sensor. If I can jump up here real fast, I want to see if I can grab that sensor. It'd be fun to take that home. It's hard to tell sometimes. This is actually a really dark hallway. I know nothing's going to spawn in here, but I don't know if this is going to lead to a actual ancient city. If we found an ancient city, that would be cool, but it looks like this is just a little mini hallway. Okay, wait, never mind. There is a shrieker right here. How did that... Whoa, how did it not hear me? I'm taking this guy out right now. Okay, not bad. Oh, man, and we got a catalyst. Okay, let's jump up. Let's go here. Let's take these guys out. I'm taking you, and I'll take you. Okay, well, this hallway had just about everything. I'm going to take a little bit more of the sculk before we go back home and find a spot in the storage room for it. These hallways are just absolutely insane to look at. I love how they just glow like the night sky, but exploring on further is for another day. We are going to have to continue on with this tour. No more distractions. Well, there's going to be a couple more probably. I just wanted to show you guys the end of that tunnel and kind of what stopped us from continuing on that direction. But all the other tunnels are still a go. We just kind of need to get them decorated now. I was about to go back to the surface, and I actually just forgot that I just said I was going to find a home for all of these new sculk blocks. Up in the attic, I need to get at least 5 new glow item frames. No way, we have Hutch. Hutch is upstairs, and he is now a butcher. He's in the attic. How did you get all the way up here, dude? I hope he stays up here. If he finds a way back down, he's going to hurt himself. Rox is meowing up a storm right now. You okay, dude? Let's get down to the storage room. Okay, let's find a spot for the sculk. It'd be nice. We could move the terracotta over here, just putting all of the sculk right. Actually, yeah, moving the terracotta over would be nice. Okay, not bad. We still have a couple extra spots right here, but the terracotta above the end blocks, right over here next to the sculk blocks, is not too bad. We're going to be switching everything around, especially when the nether blocks get moved into the nether storage room that we make. One of these days, we will find the ancient city, and we will get all of the loot. I think the last thing I need to show you guys is the upper level of the storage room. I showed you a small area that we went to get to the library back in the flower hall, but this is actually just a giant hallway that you can kind of look down onto the bottom level from. Gives you a better view of the floor pattern, which is pretty cool, and I'll show you we have a back entrance that's underwater. This is pretty nice, I'd say. We actually have, the lake is, we have a marine barrier that goes all the way around. The floor is not done yet, but by the time the next world tour and world download rolls around, I mean, I'm going to start pretty soon working on this lake floor, because we have about 5 layers down on the marine reef barrier, but I think the warped nylium is going to be the ocean floor here. It's going to take a while to get it done and to get that much nylium, but it's gonna look good. But it's fun, because if you're coming in from that way, and I'll show you guys where that is leading to, but if you're coming in from that direction, you can actually swim under here and get to the storage room pretty quickly. This is pretty nice. Then you can walk around to the other direction, and it's pretty much all the same. It's just a basic decoration, just places to sit down with your buddies, have a coffee. This is actually where you drop in from when you get into the kitchen. This is just a regular hallway right here that will take you over to the staircase, taking you back up to the main floor, and this is, again, the library that takes you to the flower hall. Clarique is not getting downstairs as long as I keep that fence gate shut. I love how we can see Clarique through the window now. Our house has people living in it. Next, what I want to do is walk right past James Pond over to the village, and this actually is up a few steps past the pumpkin patch. Through this dark oak gate over by this little campfire here, we have a mini dock over here beyond the well, and you'll see a lot of these wells around town. I made quite a few of these. Mud in the center with the glowstone and the chains everywhere. I put these in pretty much all of my worlds, but if we go down here, just a mini dock that I had made a long time ago, and this dude, the bees are always getting stuck. Why? Why do they do that? Pretty soon the warped nylium is also going to go over here. It's pretty nice being able to see a flat landscape here. This is, yeah, it's going to be all blue. Right now it's still just dirt, sand, and gravel everywhere. But going through here looks amazing. I love this. All of the deep slate, all the basalt and the mud. Still a lot of work to do to add some more color and get some more sea pickles down here, but it looks good right now. I've been putting signs up everywhere, so you'll see right here says to the village, and you guys actually named this village. We had a great recommendation in the last video in the comment section, and actually it was Cobble Crest. Actually, it looks like Cobble Crest doesn't even fit, so right there, 2 lines. On the other side over here, we're going to go Cobble Crest instead of village. I mean, village is just, that's not a good name. There we go, all fixed. Cobble Crest is the name. Thank you guys for all the name suggestions, by the way. Also, some people have been asking how to get an armadillo or an axolotl named after yourself in this world. You just have to chill on the Twitch streams, gain those channel points, and then you can just redeem them for a named mob. Now finally, oh, nope, not the village, we're changing this. Crest and then Cobble. That is much better. Okay, looking good. Now we can go in and, wow, I'm hungry. But everybody, welcome to Cobble Crest. It's actually nice to have a name for this place instead of just calling it the village. Up here we have the castle walls, and oh my goodness, I really hope the villagers have not been trying to go up here. I just need to shut this door. The wall on the outside of the village, though, is made out of stone, andesite, and these stripped oak logs. Connecting all of the walls are the Deepslate towers, and actually at the top, I'll climb up there right now to show you. Go through the door here. I'm glad I closed all of this off. Otherwise, the villagers would just be... They for some reason, they climb everything, and then they get to the top, and then they go all the way down. They can't stay still once they get to the top, but I like it up here. Initially, this was like one of the high points. It gave me a very nice view of the village before I got my elytra. Villagers look so small from here, and there's another stuck bee. I made the biggest custom tree that I've ever made, but we'll be making more custom trees throughout the series. I do promise that. I've been saying it, but it is going to come. Is this bee stuck forever? Nope, he's not. There we go. I was pretty happy when we added this thing to the village. I just need to dedicate more time on stream to getting these trees made. In this village, I tried to keep all of the buildings in the same spot when I remodeled them. Oh my goodness, what's up with all of these being closed? So all of the buildings that you see, they were actually already there in place, and I just kind of took down all of the blocks and put a new building in its spot. I'm gonna fly over the mini pond right here. This was pretty cool. For some reason, all the time it just catches iron golems. They just get stuck in here. This guy, for some reason, can't find the bed, and oh, he's a fisherman now. I'm gonna sleep right here, though. Let's make it... Okay, that's not true. This bed is absolutely not occupied. Hold on. Let's put this back down. Let's get the sign back right here, and a sign back right here. And wait, no, that's my bed. I heard a villager coming over to take it. Yep, that's my bed, buddy. Okay, so I'll come over here. I'll show you guys. We have a new farm. Oh, man, we have a lot of golems over there again. Looks like we're going to have to go on a golem hunting spree. Let's close that gate. I'm going to go across this way. So yeah, this is just the mini area where the farmers can get all of the wheat to feed the villagers. All of these golems, all they're doing is just kind of like causing entity lag. I don't need all these golems here, so I'm gonna take a step back over here, actually. Let's take you out. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. And you're done. We can do this all day, every day. We don't even need the iron. We're just doing this for fun. Okay, it looks like we have plenty of iron and plenty of poppies down there, but we don't need them. I will show you why later when we go to the iron farm. We have another custom pond down here that we had made, and actually, here is our little custom cleric tower that we made. Here's the other end of the village as well. I tried to add everything too. Like, as you can see, there's a little mini sweetberry farm. There's just everything everything you can add around the world, I tried to fit in this little mini village. I keep forgetting to call it Cobble Crest now, and actually, if I go over here, it's not the village. I need to actually get rid of this. We got Cobble Crest. Oh, nope, actually that says Cobble Crest. Our cleric tower, it was pretty simple. I just had to pretty much add a brewing stand right here, so it's nice to have some clerics around town. Actually, you will see I have some random brewing stands around town. Sometimes the villagers, they will be baby villagers, and then they'll just be standing in a weird spot when they turn into an adult, and they get stuck forever. Unfortunately for this guy, I've already unstuck too many villagers, so I find it kind of funny that he's stuck right there, where it looks like he could easily get himself unstuck if he just walked this direction. But I don't think he's going to be able to figure that one out. Let's actually turn the corner over. Here we have double doors leading into a small corridor where a lot of the villagers live. This is where a lot of them are sleeping at night. Every single house, just a slightly different colors, little different variation of block palette, and each one has a workstation and a bed, so there's not a place where a villager cannot hang out. But yeah, over here, random brewing stand. I've been trying to come over and get a lot of glowstone from these guys. Later on, we will be getting a cleric trading hall, a big one, and also a mason trading hall. There are masons everywhere around town, and actually, yeah, you can see the stonecutters everywhere. We have masons everywhere, basically because I need all of the bricks and all of the quartz. And a lot of the masons, 2 of them I think have escaped so far, and I don't know how. Some way, somehow, they make it up onto this platform, then they jump down onto the melons right over here, and then they somehow make it over to the starter house. But it's kind of far, because you have to jump down, go all the way across the melons, go all the way down to the pumpkins, all the way across the path, past the pond, into the house. And then they wind their way up into the attic. Like, how do they make their way there? Except for Terry. Terry is just, I guess, stuck over here forever. For some reason, the villagers are just breaking this farm slowly down. They're just jumping on it. But it is nice to hop over to these towers and get a different perspective on the village. But as you can see, I tried to use as many different blocks as possible. It's so fun in this village, though, because in Cobble Crest, we have so many villagers. They somehow manage to get out sometimes, but it is cool how this is breathing life. I do eventually want to get more villagers out to this area. I'll get closer to the nether portal tree pretty soon, and then we'll show you the other houses and the barn, but I gotta show you the other exit area of the village, because this actually, and you know what this reminds me is, you know what, we did not show you the other tunnels in the starter house storage room. I'm right next to this, and this is a rail that actually, you know what we gotta do? I need to finish that. I am so good at getting distracted. That's hilarious. I showed you everything in the village before I finished showing you everything in the storage hall. My brain just works backwards sometimes. We've been down Eggworth's hallway, and we've been over to the soon-to-be nether storage hall and the aqua storage hall down here, but we did not go through the other two tunnels. So here goes nothing. What I'm going to do, let's just get this minecart on the track, and we're in. And here we go. This is a brand new tunnel that we had made actually recently on a long play. Kinda loud on the minecart track, but dude, this is such a cozy ride. I love this. We have a lot of fish, a lot of tropical fish. If you actually are paying attention closely to the water, so many salmon, so much cod, and a lot of tropical fish. This is actually going to take us all the way up. We have lots of torch flowers and lots of ferns on this track now, but this actually takes us all the way to the iron farm. We're moving right past the library, past Armadilliopolis, which is pretty cool. You can see it from this distance. This is about a 2-minute ride all the way down there, too. It's going to take us all the way through this ice biome. And after a nice, cozy ride, the iron farm appears at spawn. This is actually where we spawned into this world. We're going over the ocean just a little bit until I reach the end here. We have a nether portal here as well that we can reach through the nether highway, but I don't use it too much because it's exposed. I haven't really created the nether highway 100%. But this is the end. We haven't really made an official entrance into the iron farm, but this is spawn. That's a bunch of extra poppy. Let's actually pop up into the iron farm right now. Hop around the corner. We have a pig and a bee that got sent here in the minecart. So actually I don't know why I'm keeping them here. I'll do something with them. They don't really have a home yet. But actually, you know what? Actually, we're thinking about it now. I don't have a pig pen yet. And oh man, that was an Arctic fox screech. That was loud. These guys have a home though. We have Juan, we have Don, we have Ron, and we have Rascal. Our 4 cats are all over here. And we have the 2 Arctic foxes. And that iron golem is just, he's getting destroyed right now. But this is the iron farm. Thank you guys for watching this episode if you did. We built this in episode 5, and I am so happy that we have this in the world now. Unlimited iron and unlimited poppies forever. We spent a long time working on the floor over a couple of streams, and at the time I didn't really have enough materials to make a lot of note blocks, and so it took a long time, and I'm just glad we got it done. It turned out pretty good. The light blue stained glass is making the night sky look really cool. I am actually just now realizing that I left a bunch of barrels right here. I don't know, I must have used these to climb up. That was my bad. I didn't mean to leave them there. But you can see I have 4 iron farms that are leading into the middle, where I also have another iron farm, so technically there is 5, and they all lead to this right here, where we have unlimited iron and unlimited poppies forever. It is amazing. I love this place. Eventually what I want to do though is get a nice auto crafting system, maybe built down like a 2 or 3 more blocks so that I can turn all of these iron ingots into iron blocks. It's nice to come spend some time here because I'd spent so long working on the interior, it's just nice to admire it. Eventually, I cannot wait to make spawn look like a whole city. Actually, if we just here, I'll fly up real quick to show you. The only thing we have at spawn is this. This is the iron farm, and that's all we got. This is actually where the dragon egg came up to, and I think it spawned right about here, because right in the center, this right here is spawn, and this is where the dragon egg probably popped into. We don't have the dragon egg after the dragon fight, because it just went through the portal, and probably right here, and despawned when I was looking for an elytra. Ooh, we have iron golems still popping out. Man, I love this. Just infinite resources forever. Over here, though, is actually where we got Paul and Pablo. If you guys remember in episode 1, this is where we found our first 2 polar bears. Should probably fly back here, though, so we can take the minecart back to the storage room. But be on the lookout for future projects that are going to happen at spawn. I need to spruce up this area, make it all look nice. I'm going to bring villagers over here, too. A custom village at spawn sounds pretty cool. I'll see you later, Iron Farm. I'm going to have to come back to you pretty soon for some iron. Also, one day when we actually start building in this ice spike biome, it'll give us an excuse to go back to that iron farm. But let's head back home. We got about 2 minutes until we are back in the storage room. There's an ocean monument over in that direction, and then we have 2 over there closer to the starter house. We have so many ocean monuments to drain. I feel kind of lucky. This seed just gave us about everything that we could ever want. Except for a trial chamber. I haven't found a trial chamber yet. Ooh, the library's popping back into sight, and so is Armadilliopolis. Eventually there's going to be a building all the way over here on the mountain and right next to this train track system. And now we're going to go right back down into the cozy water tunnel. And here we are. This is just basically paradise. I love this thing. Just love looking at all the fish on the way back. Those guys were stuck, but man, it just gives us something nice to look at on the way to the iron farm. I love this tunnel. We are back, and I'll leave the minecart there for the next time. Now I gotta show you just one more tunnel. This one actually leads over to the raid farm. I haven't been using the raid farm as much since the raid mechanics got changed, but I am going to show you how we get to the raid farm. I also haven't really had to go to the raid farm much because we haven't popped a totem yet. I'm going to throw this egg. Is a chicken popping out? No, it is not. This was pretty simply designed though, just candles and azaleas, and we got bricks and mud on the ceiling, but then this takes us all the way to the other side. The village is all the way back there. You can see the library, you can see Armadillopolis on this side, and we have Waxteros. So now we're going to be heading into the vast plains biome that I have not built in at all. The farthest this way I've built is Armadillopolis and of course Waxteros all the way up there. But the further we go this way, the more empty it becomes. The only thing that I've built is the raid farm. Now this one, it takes a little bit longer than 2 minutes. This one takes about 5 minutes on the minecart. I think a little bit less, but still, it's a nice cozy ride. I'll just sit back, usually talk to chatters on stream when we take this. I don't have to take it anymore with Elytra, but it is always fun having multiple versions of transportation. Now we are approaching the very first flower forest that we had ever found. I got a lot of, basically all of the flowers back at home from here. Eventually I want to come back and turn this entire flower forest. I want to actually leave no grass block left untouched with a flower. But after 5 minutes, we are finally here. There's the raid farm. What's good? We finally have the pillager outpost over there, and we go into the cave. I'm actually kind of remembering that this is the only unfinished project. I just looked at this guy, too. I should not have looked at him. I forgot he was here as well. Buddy, stop being angry. You don't have to be acting like that. I have a lot of materials left over, random materials for this project. I totally forgot all of this stuff was down here. I'm gonna leave this guy alone. He's freaking out. Let's get in here and show you guys what we had made for the raid farm. Close the door so we don't have to hear that guy as much anymore. But this thing is amazing, super efficient. Everything just drops down here so we can swipe at everything. We also don't have to swipe because they're gonna get killed by the campfire slowly. But we have all of our storage for the totems in the middle. We have the ominous banners. And if we go down to the other side, we have a bunch of saddles. This thing is super fun because, I mean, well, if you look at the inside, it's very intricate, the design. I used a lot of different types of colors, but I think I like the outside even more, and I'm going to use the bubble elevator to go up all the way to the top. We have another portal here that we never really use for the Nether highway as well. We still got to get that thing fixed, but this is the top. The lonely villager. My bad, dude. I'm so sorry you're here. We usually watch the raids in each of these 4 corners. I guess it's a circle. There's no 4 corners, but this is actually a grid that I had not finished. I was going to get rid of this lake so that the raid could spawn in more spots. But actually, let's fly up real fast. I just want to give you a better look at the design. I tried to use a bunch of glowstone, chiseled blocks, and furnaces. Just different types of blocks, you know? We also have the nether bricks and Deepslate in here. I thought it created a cool color palette. This is also the first time I've actually ever decorated the fall pit for anybody during the raid. Sometimes the witches will just somehow swim back. I don't know how they do it, but usually everybody else gets caught pretty quickly. Also, I don't know if anybody remembers from stream, but this pillager outpost, it rarely produces captains. I don't know what's going on, but okay, all right, well, never mind. I spoke a little. Of course, a captain pops up right here, but guys, I swear, if you remember on stream, we have spent minutes on minutes, like, it might have been like 10, 20 minutes sometimes before we actually got a captain to spawn. We got pretty lucky right there, but let's go back and get the minecart. Let's head back home. We got a bunch of stuff to show still. It would be cool to build a bunch more stuff over here eventually, but for now, I'm still focusing on the starter village. Heading down, and yeah, so I don't head here too often. You won't see me here on stream as well. I mean, as long as we're not popping any totems, we don't really have to come back to the raid farm. And I can get unlimited emeralds from trading, so we just don't really have any reason. This guy is still mad, isn't he? I'm gonna take the... Hold on, can I take this back? I would not consider this an official part of the world tour. This is just like a random hallway that leads to the raid farm. But if we go all the way up here, this actual train track, this minecart track right here is part of the tour. It's also fun to take this thing at night, especially with the shaders. These Complementary Reimagined Unbound Shaders are just showing the Aurora Borealis every single night if you want to, and it's amazing. These back couple towers of WaxFraud look pretty cool at night. Same with Armadillopolis in the distance. Let's head back down into the tunnel, and we're going to go drop the minecart off. But I do believe that is everything to show off in this storage hall. I don't think, unless I'm editing this later and I find something else that I need to show, I think we might have gotten everything. Now we're going to leave the starter house, we're going to pass the pond, go through the farms over here, past the village, which is now called Cobble Crest. Walking up these back paths, I love the pumpkins and melons here on the terraced farms. It's just amazing. It brings so much life over here. I don't really have a dedicated area where I have been planting any pitcher plants or torch flowers for that matter, so I've just been kind of planting them in this extra wheat field. Probably good if we take these out, and we have some torch flowers here. Let's get these guys too. Got ourselves a quick 50 pitcher plants and a quick 24 torch flowers. Not too bad. We do run into a quick split here in the road. We can go all the way back this way towards the starter house, past this little water mill. This water mill provides the water for all of the Axolotl Pond, James Pond that is. And behind it we have the paths that lead all the way up to the barn and the beacon tower. This is the carrot farm that leads into the wheat field, leading into the beet farm, leading into the pitcher plant farm. Taking a left goes over to that little farmhouse with the beacon tower next to it, but first I'm going to show you guys the giant nether portal tree. If we go up this hill, we eventually reach our little sweet berry farm over here. This field is actually very dangerous. You can't really step foot in here because it hurts. But it's nice to have a little field for all of the crops, especially the pumpkins and melons. We gave these guys so much room. Almost 2 entire sides of the village are completely encompassed on the outside by the melons and pumpkins. Let's get out of the farm though real quick. We have the nether portal tree to show you guys real quick. Also Clark, this guy guards the nether portal tree. I'm not sure why, but Clark is just stuck here. He's on a moss carpet, but he will never move. He has never moved, and I don't know if he ever will choose to. So this entrance right here takes you back to that mini hub that I showed you at the beginning of this video, and this tree is the largest custom tree that I have ever made. I'm going to fly out real quick just to give you guys a better look. This thing is insane. I used a bunch of pumpkins, copper blocks. I put a little bit of amethyst on top to make it feel like something's budding from the top. And then throughout the tree, we use a lot of spruce wood and dark oak planks and slabs, but we also, for the leaves, we have the azalea, we have the flowering azalea, and the oak. And then occasionally, hanging from the fruits of the tree, we have glowberries as well. This tree is nuts. It took me a long time to build, but it was cool because we just got to freestyle it. And I know I said I'd be making a lot more custom trees after this, but I've been getting a little bit distracted with the bigger builds in this series instead of doing the little trees. But soon we will be making more trees. That is going to be happening, at least by the time the next World Series World Download comes out. That'll be happening, and of course it's raining. Someone on the live stream one time suggested doing a little tree house at the top of this, and I actually think that would be pretty fun if you actually land at the top. There's a lot of space to put a little starter house up here. There's a lot of open wood right here we could use as a base. I don't know, something cozy could go here, and if you guys have any ideas, always throw them out. This is definitely the biggest tree that I have ever made, and I cannot wait for the day that we top it. I don't know when, but we will eventually make a bigger tree. Right outside of the nether portal, we have another little campfire chilling area for the villagers if they happen to make it over here outside of the village. I'm showing you a tiny little path that we had made on the back side of the village just so I don't forget. We did spend quite a bit of time over here landscaping, so it'd be kind of a crime not to show you. Throughout this world, you're going to notice we have a bunch of these walls terracing up the mountain. I have them over by the starter house, by the farm, over by the lake, over by Armadillopolis, and even back here behind the village. I've been trying to leave no area unlandscaped. I just wanted there to be a lot more to show you guys during the world download. Eventually, we'll get some houses and some more structures built up towards the top of this mountain, but for now, we're just kind of stuck with this little flat area back here. And now we're back behind the village, but let's actually just continue this way. We got some more to show ya. Walking around the back side of the tree, it leads over to a little campsite. We have a huge staircase. This actually was built over a long play. This leads all the way to the top of the mountain to a larger entrance over in WaxFraud. WaxFraud, again, is this huge castle that we made out of Deepslate. That one we built in episode 7, and it took a very long time to build. I'm just showing you guys the staircase real quick. It's always fun to just walk through here and just talk. This was just another freestyle event as well. I wanted to make it seem as cozy as possible. I use as many plants as I can. I'm using spruce archways up here. I even put little libraries hidden into the mountain. I put a lot of workstations up here in case the villagers escape and make their way up the mountain. They at least have some places to work. And I have some places to sleep on my way up the mountain too if it gets a little bit too dark, like right about now. The sun is shining. It's a good time to get to the top of the mountain from the staircase up here. And you can actually see, I mean, we have a sight of the barn and the tree over here. And if you look kind of closely, you can see the village and the bridge. We have a lot that's getting built in this world now, so you kind of have to squint to be able to see stuff from far away. So this pathway back here behind Waxdros actually leads to one of the towers. Now this is a tower that we have not built in yet, obviously. I think this might end up being a sugarcane farm or a creeper farm, I'm not entirely sure yet. One of these will end up being connected to the rocket factory, possibly. This is the bridge that sticks out closest to the starter house, so this is the bridge that we see first when this thing starts loading in. But what I'm going to do is go up the spiral stairs to show you guys the other towers. I think we have one more set of stairs until we get to the door. There it is. And here is the other tower. This thing is insane. It took so long to build, about a month and a half. This also is empty on the inside. This one might end up being the creeper farm, or it could be the sugarcane farm. It could be either or. What's fun about this level is that it actually leads over to the outside giant platform, and I don't understand how none of that is oxidized yet. I really wanted to come out here to show you guys the roof because I spent a very long time making these small ponds right here. They're very intricate and they took me a very long time to figure out how to get them designed. You have to strategically place stairs in certain corners in certain fashions to make them angle in certain ways, and oh my gosh, it's very difficult, but I like the way these turned out. I'll be posting pictures of these little fountain and pond designs to social media because I think they're cool and they took a lot of time, and I just want other people to see them. It's fun. We have another bridge down here that connects over to the other tower, and I'll show you that in a moment. I first probably should show you guys the weaponsmith trading hall. This thing right here took us a very, very long time to build. But again, I am glad that we got it done. There's a total of 96 weaponsmiths to trade with in here. So it's nice to take all of that unlimited iron from the iron farm, bring it over here to get unlimited emeralds. We have another set of weaponsmiths on this second floor, and then if you actually go down to the third floor as well, we have, I think it's the last 24 of them, right? Oop, and I missed. There's lots of lightning rods and end rods to get caught on in this one. It's very industrial. But we have the last set of villagers on the third level right here, and then the fourth level is dedicated to this giant generator that I built all the way down here. And of course, the Endermen have been here bringing the grass. It's my first time ever using daylight sensors on any build. And I've never really used copper as well, but it was fun using the acacia and the blackstone mixed in with some redstone components and all the copper. I tried my best to get the chandelier to look like a power generator as well, but this build, it was difficult, but it was super fun. The use of acacia glowstone against all of the end rods and copper, I think it's really cool and contrasting. This was also my first time ever trying to use brewing stands as decoration as well. I think they add quite a bit of power generator feeling to an industrial build. Started adding end rods to the walls vertically and even comparators. These can be used as decoration. I loved every bit of copper that we built throughout this weaponsmith trading hall, though. We even put a little bit of color on the ceiling. This was right about the time as well when I realized we have unlimited iron, so we could also decorate with the iron. These furnaces right here were pretty fun to make as well. I want to show you, I hear a zombie. I think I forgot to actually kill the zombie after zombifying all the villagers. Is this dude? Yep, this is him. We got dude right here. I forgot about you. Hold on. You're gone, and you're gone. This one we definitely completed. We went above and beyond, but the other three towers, we still have a lot to work with. They're a blank canvas. It was really fun being able to use pistons and copper bulbs as a part of decoration as well. I really like the waxed copper, and I love the oxidized copper. I'm so glad the copper blocks were added to the game. Now we're on the mini balconies here. It's getting kind of loud. I can show you over here. We have another bit of a waterfall that leads down into a pond that kind of isn't really a pond yet. I still need to work on this. But it will be the water source that actually leads to this creek all the way down here. We also have another waterfall that starts this creek, as well as a couple that lead straight to the pond over here. But it would be a crime if I went past this pond that we built up here. This is a custom pond that we had made, brought a bunch of coral reef back. We put some salmon in here, there's some cod in here, as well as a bunch of tropical fish. This right here is actually my first time using the warped nylium as a pond floor. Just gotta get out of here real quick though. I want to show you the exterior of Waxdros real fast. We had some wheels built on the outside and some mini towers built around this ring right here. I love the use of the end rods on the outside. They just added so much light. The wheels right here really make it pop as well with the copper bulbs behind it, and I just love having this little semicircle. Actually, it's more than a semicircle, but I thought this made the castle pop more than anything. This right here, Waxdros, is probably my favorite build. We've only done the interior, like I said, on one of them, though. We have 1, 2, and 3 towers that we still got to get the interior done. And like I mentioned, I think 2 of them are going to be used for the sugarcane farm and the gunpowder farm so that I can make a firework factory. Might as well show you over here. This is the longest little bridge that we had made, also the tallest. This one was weird to work with, especially along this really steep landscape. Here's a little custom creek, and actually that's pretty much everything along the edge. Except for this lake itself, we did kind of smooth out the roughness along the edges, and we still have to do the underside of the water. It takes a while, though, to make it all look like this. Right here, as you can see, we did some warped nylium, and we have all of our custom blocks on the side. I don't know how this villager ended up wandering all the way over here, but dude, how did you get on the wall all the way over here? These villagers are escaping, and I don't know. How did you do that? Honestly, that's just impressive, but I love this little starter house that we had made. I mean, it's not very little, but it's like 4 stories, and there's a basement, and there's a dock. Well, there's 2 docks, but this is a custom pond that, I mean, everything that you see right here on screen, I'd really like to expand it outward this way. I think it's super cool, and we have enough diamonds, we don't use them all that much, and that's why I started using the diamond deep slate ore blocks as decoration. As well as the lapis, you'll see that in there too. But I do want to pop up on this little dock right here just so I can show you guys our little starter house. We have a small dock down here that you can see that you can hop onto boats from. You can hop up the stairs. Everything is made out of the same materials as the starter house. This is a little bit of interior decoration experiment that I've been doing. And I think it turned out okay. I've been trying to use a lot of different blocks, like on this little library section over here and on this little breakfast area over here. You can move up the stairs, and you have another section over here that actually has a little kitchen that's powered by the mill outside, and I feel like I should show you the mill. This thing was actually inspired by the creek itself, so I had that creek that leads from Waxdros all the way down to this lake, and actually if I show you, I need to stop flying for a moment. Right here, we have that mill on the side. It actually is powering that kitchen. I just wanted this build to seem a little more functional, so actually perfect. Let's land right on the porch. This is my dragon head that I got from the end, and the rest of this room, I thought it was really cool how colorful it turned out. Let's go downstairs real quick to the basement. This room, actually, I kind of didn't really spend too much time on this room. I never really go down here too often, but we have some shelves on each side. Just tried to make it as colorful as possible like I did the other floors, and if we go through here, boom, we now have a little dock. And the lake just looks so colorful as soon as you have the nylium down here. I love it. But now we can swim back over here, and eventually we're going to have some structures over there and over here. This whole lake is going to be surrounded, and it's going to be amazing. Very excited for all of that. I actually do have a door that leads to an unfinished project right here. This is going to be a tunnel that leads to Waxdros. This is actually a house that's at the base of the castle. If I just have a little bit of a minecart section going this way and then up right to the castle, I think that'd be pretty convenient. Let's move back up the stairs to the first... Actually, wait, this would be the second level now, and boom. All right, so this is, another case of me trying to experiment with a bunch of different types of blocks. I hope it's not too much. I know some people probably think it's way too many blocks and just way too many colors, but the block palettes, they're not necessarily consistent, but that's what I like about this build. This is another room where I just tried to do a bunch of random block palette colors over here in the corner. I don't even know what I was doing with these copper blocks. I guess they do kind of make mini shelves, but I can't necessarily fit anything on there. It would be cool if I could get a flower pot on that. I'm gonna go up to the attic real quick before I show you the front yard of this house. The attic is pretty cool, I think. I actually turned it into 2 separate rooms. This room right here could be used for storage if we wanted to. You know what? It would be cool if a villager had made his way up in here. I love hanging signs, though, because as decoration, you can make little doorways that you can just walk through. I love that part of hanging signs. It's such a cool function. But here's the attic all the way at the top. This is the tallest room in the house, and I think it's cool. I mean, I love it's so cozy. You could hang out up here, and it would take somebody forever to find you. Hey, there's the sniffers. Might as well show you the sniffers right now after we show you the front yard. And I love this front yard. I took about an entire YouTube stream to design just this area right here. This whole space that you're looking at, I tried to use as many garden blocks as I could, as well as pretty much all of the flowers. I love it when pitcher plants are still planted originally because they look like they have a little onion at the bottom. But over here we have a little bit of cocoa beans growing. We have a small farm behind the house. This is actually a wall that leads up behind the creek. Here's the castle in the background as well, just showing you kind of to size, like how relatively small this house is compared to the castle. We jump up this way. We have some more barrier walls that lead up to the castle. And right here, we do not have a sniffer sanctuary yet for Sniffy and for Hot Dog. But these guys right here, they've been giving us a lot of torchflower seeds and a lot of pitcher pods. Let's head down real quick. Yeah, oh my god, good job, guys. Thank you so much, Sniffy, and thank you, Hot Dog. Pitcher plants and torch flowers are easily the coolest flowers in the game, so it's nice to have those. And actually, now you'll see we're at the back side of the Nether portal. Little campfire back here. We have a little wagon back here as well. I always try to put just small decorations to make the world feel a little bit more cozy and more lively. I think it's really cool how you can see the roof of the house, and then you have to go down a few levels over here to see the rest of the base of this fisherman's house. I guess it's more of a workshop. It's not necessarily a fisherman's house. No fishermen even live here, but it is cool how you can see the barn over there beyond the beacon, too. You can see the little runoff water going from the barn going into this lake. Oh my god, I cannot believe that villager is right there. How long has he been there? You take a look at the signs. So Waxstros, you can go up the castle this way, and we have the Nether portal right here. But this way over here, I have not shown you what is in this direction. The path that goes right under the Nether portal tree, we do have a house that leads right into the farm. Actually, this was a long play called the farmhouse. It doesn't necessarily look like a farmhouse, but I mean, I tried to do the same thing where we use as many colors as possible. This one's actually only one floor, but I do like how it connects to the rest of the farm here. It has a little windmill connected to it, and we have a little arch over here made out of the warped wood. Another wagon to make this area feel like it's coming to life, and I think this cow hasn't moved since I built the wagon. Are you okay, dude? Obviously, the beacon tower we've already showed you because we built it during this video. Okay, that cow is happy that we let him escape. But I'll just fly up real quick to show you guys. Ouch, what did I just hit? Okay, never mind. Anyways, I'm just going to fly up real quick to show you. So here's the pumpkins, melon, pumpkin, melon, and pumpkin and melon over here. Then we have the sweet berries. We have the wheat. That's actually where I just picked up all of the... Oh, geez, I need to get that wheat seed back in there. Let's see if we can fix this real fast. Hold on, can I do that? Nope. Okay, where's the hoe? Right here. This is... I'm just causing a lot of damage. So the torch flowers and pitcher plants that we got earlier were right next to this mill that we had right next to the farmhouse. And I wouldn't be surprised if a villager made his way up to this bed eventually as well. But anyways, that kind of wraps up the farmhouse tour over here. This is the only build that I have really connected to the farm. We have pretty much every crop that you can think of, minus the cactuses. Those aren't really growing over here. We even have the nether wart up here. Right behind the tractor, we have a giant field that we can farm all of the nether wart in. Now is a good time to head right up past the Skeleton XP farm entrance and go up to the barn, which is one of my favorite barns that I have ever made. I want to fly up real quick just to give you guys a better look. You guys have probably seen it just a little bit since I've been flying around a bunch, but here's the barn right here. We used a little bit of hay at the top. There's a lot of hay in the attic. We have a giant windmill over here, and on the left side we have a giant silo. I thought the silo was pretty cool because I put a lot of sand at the bottom to make it look like grain. So now it's a grain silo, and if you go up here, there's grain everywhere. This is the back side of the barn, though. It's the exact same as the front, except I didn't have to necessarily decorate the bottom because I made a custom mud brick path back here with a deep slate and basalt wall. Here's the back of the windmill, though. I'm going to go around over here. I just wanted to show you guys the back exterior of the build. Here's the silo. I mean, there wasn't too much to put in here. I just wanted to have, I just didn't want it to be an empty space, and so that's why I put some library shelves in here. I made it kind of look like a starter house build, but that leads directly into the sheep pen. This is where I get all my wool right now. I do not have an automatic sheep shearing wool farm yet, but we will on this series soon because I do need to make another Rainbow Mountain. If you guys don't know what Rainbow Mountain is, on the past few series, we've been taking a desert biome and completely overhauling it and putting a rainbow wool mountain biome in there. A couple weeks back, I was actually in the barn and I was thinking to myself, there's too much green on the floor here, and I had a bunch of podzol, and I thought the podzol kind of looked more like where the cows would be wanting to live anyways. Now, there's two ways to go upstairs. You can go along the mud brick path around the outside up top that we just went on, or you can go up the spiral staircase right here. But first, I gotta show you, this is the wool storage right here. We don't have too much because we've been kind of using a lot. Also, I haven't really had too many uses for it. Then we go up the granite staircase to our mini storage hall that we haven't had to use yet because I haven't really had an overabundance of carrots. But, oh, there's an escaped cow, by the way. And here is our villager trading hall for all of the farmers. But yeah, there's 24 farmers in here, and all of them have names after the Twitch chatters that had the channel point redemptions. We named all of the farmers and all of the librarians already, so that's why right now we are naming the weaponsmiths. But if you can look out from this area, you get a nice view of Waxstros and the beacon now. You can also see Sniffy and Hot Dog over there in the distance. Eventually, we'll be able to have a view of whatever we build over here, too. Right here is just some makeshift hay bale storage. It's not necessarily storage. I just put a bunch of hay bales up here because I didn't know how to decorate the third level, but we'll continue on the granite staircase, and then we get to the real attic where the bed is. And this one, I thought this was cozy. We have the actual bed over here that I surrounded with quartz to make it seem like the bed is much larger, and we have the quartz couches on both ends of this giant attic. Now, from up here, you get a real nice view of the castle, and you also get a cool view of the top of the silo, and you can hop out from the roof. Get a nice view of the library, the starter house, and every other build. Eventually, I've talked about this on stream a lot and in the past couple videos, but I'm gonna do a big old melon and pumpkin farm, an automatic one that feeds into this farm so I can just automatically trade the melons and pumpkins. Then we'll have even more unlimited emeralds. We're gonna be so rich. Okay, so maybe that completes this. Actually, wait, no, we have a little bit of stuff behind the starter house that we should show real quick. So actually, if we go on this side of the top of the farm, so you'll see there's the nether wart, there's the sugarcane and the wheat and everything over here of the farmer house. But if we go behind the starter house this direction, we have a small path that leads to an Oceanside mill. And when I say mill, I mean mill. This water mill is huge. The wheel on this thing is enormous. You might have seen this at the start of the tour when I showed you the back dock here of the starter house, but I'm just going to plop right here, boom, and boom. There is the wheel on this thing. Ooh, the sun's coming up over the library, all the shadows. Ooh, the wheel's looking even cooler right now. That's awesome. So yeah, right here, this is an Oceanside mill. I just wanted to have a smaller building right next to the starter house, and of course the sunlight is gone because it's raining. Better not be a thunderstorm. Should I sleep? Nope, don't need to sleep. But here, I'll just give you a little bit of an aerial view or just a roof view of this little house right here. Boom. And we got the big wheel that spins and gives this little house some power. And actually, I was thinking this might be the house that powers the whole village because that's a big wheel. This house also kind of served as a little bit of a staircase for me to get up to this second level over here because I want to do some houses, some starter houses, and some other builds. And I also didn't want to just build a random staircase that led over there. Did Clarique make his way all... Clarique, what are you doing out here? What are you doing? And Jerry, come on, Jerry, why'd you ask Clarique to come out here with you? Everybody just wants to play in the rain today, but as you can see right here, we have some glowberries blocking the tunnel. This is going to be a new tunnel that kind of takes me down, I think, towards the ancient city, or at least that skulk biome. And there's a lot of skulk in that direction. If I just make a staircase going right there, that's going to be right where I found that skulk. Back here, though, there's a staircase that leads up to the wheat field, and you can actually go back down over here where there's a four-way direction post that gives you the farm, it gives you to the barn, takes you over to the question mark, which gets because right here, this tunnel, I'm not sure what this is going to be. And then you also have home right here. That's the starter house. I didn't realize these vines were growing so fast. I can climb all the way up to the top pretty quickly. I don't even have to go through this Oceanside mill. But I'll show you the official path right here. So you take a left from this little path on the outside of the farm, and you will find yourself at the mill. I have to have this blocked off because the villagers kept going in and going up to the top because I put a bed up here for myself, and I don't know why, but villagers love climbing stairs. This mill will give us a nice view of whatever we build over here past this mountain, and then also it gives us a nice view of the farm itself. Hop out this direction. Oh yeah, as you can see, this was probably the... Oops, hold on, I accidentally put on my nether chest. This was the first time I found out that you could put warped roots inside of a flower pot. I didn't know you could do that. These are very cool plants, and it makes them even cooler now that I can put them up on roofs. Eventually, we're going to build a ship in this harbor and maybe a dam, or at least a blockade or a gate and a bridge that the boats will have to go under, and we don't have any plans yet, but right on the other side of this path, we could have it veer this way and go over to some other housing. But this lake is huge. I just finished up plugging up all the holes so that we can bring turtles over here and we won't worry about them leaving. There was a huge cave over on this side and a huge cave over here as well. Nothing a little dirt can't handle, though. I do want to show you guys this bridge that takes you over to the other part of the town. Hold on, who's outside? We have Starsky and we have Terry over here. Everybody, you gotta calm down. I feel like during this world tour, we have gained a couple more villagers. Like, this guy is outside now. What are you doing? No more distractions, no more distractions. Okay, so, I mean, here's the left... No more distractions. We're gonna be okay. We have this side of the lake over here. I need to make a big old official sea pickle farm. Right here is where I've just been making all my sea pickles. Over and over, we've been bone mealing them. Wait, hold on. Yep, this is my mini kind of temporary horse armor storage. But here is the bridge that takes us over to the other side. We have our cracked stone, our stone bricks, and our stone. Those blocks kind of make up the majority of the bridge, but we walk over all of the mud bricks, and there's a little bit of cherry leaves on top that drop down some particles. And when we get to the end of the bridge, we have a couple choices. Right this way, I mean, it says go home, but when we get to the end of the bridge, you can go left to the starter house, you can go straight to the library, or you can go right to the chicken coop. And I'm going to start right to the chicken coop and then make my way that way. You'll see more retaining walls back here. We have more campfire areas. This is our chicken coop right here. This is housing all of the chickens. Obviously, it'd be weird if the chicken coop had cows and pigs. These guys in here are making all of the eggs. I should probably not open that so they don't get out, but all of the eggs are made in there, and we can drop down here, and, I mean, we use all of these to make our wither roses. I really wish it wasn't raining so much during this world tour. It's rained like 5 times. But it's also nice having an unlimited supply of eggs. When we go up here, I have some staircases built into the walls that they kind of take me over to a path that ends, and that's because I don't know what I want to build next to the library. I have a giant field right here. That's actually the train track that takes you over to the iron farm over there, but right here, in between the library and that minecart track, I mean, I don't know what's going to go in this field. But that's the cool thing about Minecraft. You can put anything in this field. I'll figure it out eventually, but for right now, we're going to throw that thought to the side. I'm going to jump down the retaining wall right here, and boom. Okay, so let's go up the official staircase up to the library. This library took a long time to build, just like all the other ones, but I mean, this thing is huge, and I'll show you. Okay, of course, we have a lightning storm. Let's sleep. Good excuse to get rid of the rain, and we have a rainbow. Perfect. That looks beautiful. But yeah, this is the library. It is twice as big on the inside and on the outside, and I will show you exactly how I mean by that. Of course, we have more grass. Dude, we're going to keep finding grass everywhere. This is the upper section of the library. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 levels here. And right here, you can see this is Mendington's cage. If you haven't been watching the series, or if you don't remember, Mendington is the first librarian that we ever had. He gave us mending on our second try ever, very fast. And I tried to get cheaper mending trades, and all 3 of his trades were more mending books, but they got more expensive every time. I don't know how he did that. I also don't know why he did that, and he wouldn't answer when I asked him, so he's going to be in this cell. He's going to live out his days until he can give me an answer, and we have more grass. But yeah, we have these staircases on the 4 corners of the build. I'll go up to the top level here so I can give you a top view of this library. This thing is enormous. I mean, the ceiling is up way higher. We could get a 5th and 6th level in here. Mendington honestly has the best view. He has like kind of a studio apartment. We can fly down here though. We could actually, hold on, I'll show you the back staircase. This staircase right over here takes you down to the bottom, and then that gives you the grand entrance into the grand library. Here is where we have the grand library with all of the trades that you can think of. I believe there's 26 villagers in here. These guys are living their days reading books, just learning up a storm. I'm proud of these guys. They're just doing what they want to do. In the center, we have an enchantment setup, and we have a bunch of books and random items, like these 2 other tridents. I forgot I had tridents, but I need to get these things enchanted. This build was nuts. This took me so long, as you can see, and so many materials. I had to kill a lot of cows to make all these bookshelves. But now we can go up to a lot of librarians and just trade the bookshelves. Wait, where's a bookshelf trade? Okay, of course I go to the first 2 that don't have... Oh man, 3 in a row that don't have a bookshelf trade. 4 in a row, there's a bookshelf trade. But it's really nice coming here for all of these glass trades and for all of these lantern trades. This is one of my favorite builds ever. It's huge. It took a long time. Oh man, I fell. It took me a long time. Ow! It took me a long time to get the ceiling done even. From the small little areas where you can read a book to these giant like sunroof areas, this thing is huge. And I haven't even really focused on the exterior as much. If we go all the way to the outside, let's hop out here. I'm gonna fly up and I'll show you. The exterior took me a very, very long time. We had every single window to do, as well as this roof. It had a lot of materials. Let's see if we can jump up. Actually, let me through right here. Thank you very much. Okay, so we did the roof, and then I decided, no, let's do a circular dome at the top that's going to be elevated by the mangrove logs. It almost looks like a Mario Kart turtle shell at the top, but I think it looks really cool. We did kind of circular arches with all of this quartz down the side, and it took me a while to figure out how to get this to look like it, and it was a lot of trial and error, but I'm glad we got it figured out. Now, from this library, we don't really have a view of anything yet, especially on the back side, but Armadilliopolis we have a view of, and the Ice Spikes biome. But over here, I think I'm going to cover this up, fill all this in with dirt. We are going to get a build over here eventually. The outside of the library, we just have a couple campsites over here. I can go around the other side. I do my best to make sure the pathways are fully immersing the builds, and so usually around each build, I try my best to get the path to go all the way around at 360. But we make our way back to the front side over here, and this actually will lead us over to this starter house. We have another campfire over here that leads us, but you can't necessarily reach the starter house from right here. I was talking about it on stream the other day, and I was thinking an idea for this build. It'd be cool if we did not a drawbridge or anything like that, but just an actual bridge that led us to the house on this level. And I turn this, remodel the house, make this a window into a door. But I will show you how I arrive at this house. You can either arrive by boat because it is on the lake, or you can, hold on, I'm going to get back down to the path. So remember when I mentioned there is a three-way split? You can go left, straight to the library, or over to the chicken coop. Now we'll go left this way. This path takes us over to the starter house. You can also arrive by boat down here. I did have a boat parked on this dock, and this is kind of like my, and if I'm not using the elytra all the time, I do like to use the boat to take me to and from the starter house. We have the village on this lake as well, so it's kind of cool. We share this lake with this little house, the starter house, and the village. This dock is resting on the custom blocks with all the mud, the basalt, and the deep slate, but as soon as we get that nylium over here, it's going to look so cool. I'm probably going to have to spend a couple streams farming nylium, though, because we don't even have nearly enough. This house was actually the most recent video on my channel, though. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out. We built this house over about a 3-hour period. Got some nether quartz storage on the side, and it was one of my first times using mangrove planks in the build. Open the front door here. We have some libraries on the sides and some decorating, some basic decorating up top as well. Just tried to randomize a lot of the blocks that we used here, and if we go back down here, I want to show you guys one of my favorite builds that we have ever made, and that is Armadilliopolis. Ow, I hit 2 bamboos. Let's just take the path. We do not need to continue running into bamboo. No starter houses over here, but I did make a campfire in this area, but to match this starter house, I'll probably get a house over here. Path leads all the way from the library over to the beginning bottom part of Armadilliopolis, which is the name of the Armadillo Sanctuary. There's 2 entrances. I'll fly up real quick to show you where I am at contextually, so I can walk around here to go up, or I can walk around here to go up from the left side. And I'll just go up, since I'm already here, we'll go up the left side. Walk around this way. As you can see, I put these signs up to take us back to the library or up to Armadilliopolis. I love this block pattern again that we used. It was the mossy bricks, the stone bricks, the cracked bricks, the cobblestone, the chiseled, and the regular stone too. We just tried to use as much as possible, but down here, this block palette I love. The packed mud, this mud brick over here, and then also the jungle planks together. All of it just looks so cool. Up at the initial level here, this is where you can go to grab the spider eyes if you want to breed the armadillos up top. But right here we have Goose. He guards Armadilliopolis, and I actually just need to give him some extra stuff right now with some color. Where you are, boom, there's the good stuff, Goose. You're looking good. Gotta fly away real quick because this thing is so big. I just gotta show you guys from up top again. The staircase that we just met Goose at was right here. The rest of Armadilliopolis is all the way up here. We have the nether brick flags that we can start at from the top. Working our way down, we have the white stained glass domes that you can see from the inside as well, because that just provides a lot of sunlight. We have over 100 armadillos down here, but I tried to make everything as intricate as possible, even the exterior up top. This is a giant castle made for just armadillos. I mean, I don't know why we had to go above and beyond in this build, but we definitely did. We were building this on stream for weeks. It took forever, but when you go up the staircase, oh geez, I scared all these guys. My bad, didn't mean to scare you boys. You can pop back out, it's okay, I'm not scary. But going up the staircase, you actually you end up all the way over here. I'm going to close this so nobody escapes. And this is Armadilliopolis. We have a giant, just lush flower forest that we planted all of them in. And we have bred a bunch of armadillos. Because, I mean, I have another Channel Point Redemption on stream that people can use to name themselves after armadillos. I mean, I feel like eventually we could get more decoration on the top to make it feel like a little bit more lush, more jungly in here. But I really like the way it looks right now. As you can tell from the videos, I usually go back and fix stuff with old builds, and so you'll probably see me back in this tower eventually, making everything look a little bit more intricate. The interior design of this place, I think, just intimidated me a little bit, and so I kind of set it to the side. But it's also because the exterior of this took me so long. I mean, the exterior itself, I spent weeks building this. And that right there is going to conclude the World Tour World Download episode. That is episode 10. We are all the way over at Armadilliopolis. That's where we ended up. And I think maybe this back path right here is the only thing I didn't show you that leads all the way back down to the village that we made in episode 2. And again, guys, if you want to enjoy anything in this World Download, all you have to do is be a Twitch subscriber, Patreon member, or a YouTube member. And again, thank you all so much for the support. I appreciate all the Twitch subs so much, all the YouTube members and Patreon supporters. You guys mean so much to me. Thank you so much for just watching the video. Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Minecraft Let's Play series. We are on episode 11, and we have a lot to do today before we get to building. Real quick, I did want to thank everybody for watching the last episode, which was the World Tour and World Download. Thanks everybody that's been enjoying it. I appreciate y'all. I am so glad we finally got the World Tour out of the way. We have so many builds that we've done in the last 10 episodes. And still so many things we are currently working on. But I do want to show you something that I'm super proud of on stream. We've been working on this for a couple of weeks on and off, and boom. This lake is now complete. We actually landscaped everything, took all of this out, and replaced it with the nylium. I would say not too bad. It's looking a lot more colorful than just the stone, granite, gravel, and dirt that you would see on the bottom. We can fly over the bridge over here and show you this part is even bigger, and look at this. It's all landscaped, all blue, all nylium. I've never made a complete nylium lake before, so this is all new to me. I am so happy we have this in the world. I'm actually thinking, more than ever, I kind of want a turtle sanctuary. We don't need to build it yet, but I have the idea. I know for a fact that I want it to be close to my house. I want the turtles in this lake right here. So I could build the turtle sanctuary up on that cliff over by the library, or I could build it over by where that bee is right now. Right across from the starter house up on this mountain doesn't seem too bad, but I do need to build a dam with a small bridge right here first. There are so many things to do in this world, it's getting kind of out of hand. I want to go down to the goal board real quick to see what we have left. I know we haven't really tackled at least like maybe more than half of the goals. Sugarcane farm, creeper farm, drain ocean monument, blaze farm, and bamboo farm. Okay, I think we might be able to tackle 2 of these today. The creeper farm and sugarcane farm, we can make a rocket factory out of these. That is what we're building today. You know what, I'm going to take this out right here. Boom, you're done, and we'll take this one out too. Forgot we had a villager that left recently from the village. We had to name him. I got the perfect name for this guy. Since he's real close to the beach over here, his name is going to be Ken. I think Ken is stuck on the drip leaf, but never mind, I just made him move. You're good to go, Ken. You are free. Ken's going to live out his days over here by the water. Okay, so before we do any building today, I'm going to go to the top of the house. We're going to get some cartography tables so that we can make some cartographers to get us out to a trial chamber. Grab some tables from the attic. Let's jump out. In the last episode, I used some viewer suggestions to rename the village Cobble Crest, and thank you guys for that. It's so nice not to have to call this place the village every time. It just kind of makes it feel more like home once you start to name everything. But we have a bunch of villagers right here. These guys are all novices, and okay, perfect. Let's start placing some of these around town. You guys are going to start making some maps. I think I'm going to have to get rid of like all the other job blocks. No barrels need to be here for now. Let's take all these guys out. I just heard this guy down here scribble on a piece of paper. Thank you. Okay, so we should probably just buy some empty maps from this guy. I need to make this emerald blocks into some emerald. Hold on. Boom. Okay, now you're a certified cartographer. We have an ocean explorer map that we can use. I also have a bunch of glass panes I could just sell this guy to. Let's just run home, grab some glass. It's been a while since I worked with the cartographers. It's kind of refreshing to see all their trades. Hopefully this first cartographer, though, gives us a trial chamber map. I would love to be able to find one. Sooner than later, too. If we don't have to go through many cartographers, that would be cool. Take all the glass. I don't even want it, bud. Okay, so we have the Ocean Explorer map and the Woodland Explorer map. Now, I'm hoping to get something else. Come on, give us one more map, please. And nope, you got nothing, but I'll come back for that Woodland Explorer map for sure to find that mansion. On to the next one. This guy doesn't have a job. Let's take you out right here. How about you take that job right now? Okay, wait, nope, never mind. He wanted to be a butcher. I think not, though, dude. You're gonna be a cartographer, whether you like it or not. Let's take this out. I'll buy your empty maps. You're gonna get locked in, and then you're gonna buy the glass. Okay, so the Trial Explorer map. Oh, I love how it has the red text on it, too. Let's go. Okay, so we need to get a compass real quick to buy that. Nice, not too bad. It was only the second villager that it took to get that Trial Explorer map. I wonder if it's pretty common. Landing in the back, though. Is this Clarique again? No way. Clarique got stuck up here again. Dude, stop doing that. Can I get you pushed up here? I got him off this in the last episode. All right, dude, you're free. Dude, I'm telling you, you don't need to be up here on the roof. You're just gonna get stuck. And walk over to the back side. I believe we have compasses over. Yeah, we actually have a couple more open spaces to put some items over here, too. The cool thing about the trial chamber is we're gonna come back with some brand new items that we've never seen before. And I love my timing on this, too. I've waited until the Pale Garden update came out to go to a trial chamber. The Pale Garden update came out just a few days ago, and I haven't really gotten to it yet. I'm going to wait until all the shaders are set for that new update. We'll give it some time, but the cartographer's gone. Where did he go? Did he go to a meeting? Oh, yep, there he is. What's up, dude? And Trial Explorer map, let's go. So according to the map, we are a little bit northwest of the trial chamber, and of course it's raining. Of course it's raining. It's always raining. All I wanted to do was read the map while it wasn't raining, and of course we can't have that. It was nice getting a bunch of emeralds just now too, but also, instead of the shulker boxes, we need to get some buckets because we're going to need to drink some milk if the ominous bottles take too long. We have a few ominous bottles right now, Bad Omen 5, 3, and 2. Probably not a terrible idea to bring some golden apples with us too. I've seen a lot of people go to the trial chambers with a shield, but I never really use a shield, and that would also mean not being able to use a weapon with the totem at the same time, so probably not going to bring a shield, but we are going to still bring some milk. Thank you, sir, and thank you, sir. Appreciate the milk buckets. And of course, it's raining while we begin our journey, but I guess let's just fly up and see where we can find this thing. It looks like we are deep into the corner of this map. And okay, well, we have a shipwreck right here. This one's actually all the way on land. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Actually, let's get in here real quick. There's going to be a little bit of treasure. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, but sometimes they just spawn without any treasure. But here we go. We got number... Oh, perfect. I will take you. Thank you very much, sir. I don't even care if the loot is stuff that I don't really need, like from the early game, but, you know, it's just exciting to get a brand new free item. We got some stone back here. Oh, never mind. Spoke a little bit too soon. And we got some dirt right here, not letting this open, and that's a treasure map. Okay, here's a good way to get distracted. We immediately ran into a side quest here. We have a brand new little treasure map. Let's see where this thing takes us. Looks like it's somewhere over here in the ice biome. I hope this is not one that we've already got. It looks like it's actually right... It's in the ice. Or right under... Yeah, right about here. Let's, I guess let's start going down. According to my calculations, it should be somewhere right around here. Yep, actually, never mind. There it is. Boom. And another ocean monument close to home. Oh my, that's like 5 or 6 of them. Oh man, we are already in the map. I've only used a couple of rockets. We did not go far at all, but that means this is most definitely under the ocean. Yep, there it is. I guess at least we have a small amount of land that we can start digging from, so that's kind of cool. We can start right here and just kind of make our way down this direction right here. I'm going to start a home base. I'm getting this place lit up. I don't want anything spawning on this little mini island while I am underground. If we ever need to back away from the trial chamber too, if it ever gets a little bit too difficult, we are just going to be popping right back up here. Well, it looks like we're almost there. Been digging for a little bit now, but we're approaching slowly. Okay, and some naturally generated tough bricks means we have arrived at the trial chamber. Oh, and we get the advancement and some naturally generated copper. Let's go. I think we ended up actually just poking into, like, one of the main rooms right here. Okay, well, you know what? I mean, here goes nothing. Let's eat a golden apple, and let's hop down and let's see what we can do. Okay, it seems like something has started. There are noises everywhere. I hear some breezes, I think. What do these buttons even do? Okay, that's water. Ow, I'm getting shot at. So I'm getting shot by something. Almost forgot to put on the chest plate. Where are the spiders at? Ow! There are spiders everywhere. Okay, these guys are spawning absolutely everywhere. And that's a winch. Oh, jeez! It just shot it right back at me. You cannot shoot them with the arrows. What is that? Get back here, buddy. Get back here. Get back! Ay! What is going on, dude? These wind charges are crazy. And with the shaders, these guys' eyes are just glowing like crazy, too. Please leave me alone, Spideys. Thank you. Ooh, a chest that is empty and another spider. Get out of here. Thank you, buddy. Looks like another spider stuck on the ceiling. We got some bread, some mini loot from... What did I just get right here? I am just absolutely covered in arrows. I don't need all the string. I don't need all that. But we got some bread, got some breeze rods. Was that our first trial? That was nuts. What can we get from up here? More bread. What is up here, though? This is the ominous vault. Okay, as soon as I get an ominous key, I can open that up. I can just drink the ominous bottle, but I kind of want to explore a little bit. Random loot all over the place. Gonna have to put all this back. The breeze rods go back. Oh my god, we got everything. All right, so let's use our first trial key. What can we get? Boom. Our first little under lock and key achievement. Oh, another ominous bottle. Some honey, a crossbow. Okay, that's a bunch of random stuff. Honestly, all those ominous bottles I will take. Actually, hold on. We gotta wax this too. I don't want this to get any dimmer. And I just got the wax off achievement. We are getting achievements all over. Might as well wax all of these so that none of them get any dimmer by the time we come back. And let's move on to the next section. I think we need to go down the stairs. I'm going to take out this door to show that I've been here before. And okay, we are in a brand new room. What is going to be spawning in here? Who's first? What's going on? Okay, looks like we're going to have some... Are these going to be cold people? Yep, these are cold guys again. All right, get out. Okay. All right, get out. Why are you guys so cold, huh? Get out. Okay, there are also silverfish in here. This is nuts. These guys are absolutely everywhere. Leave me alone, dude. Thank you. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Silverfish are nuts. They are so small, and when they're in like groups of 10, they get a little scary. Get back. Get back. There's more of them. They just never stop. Okay, so I heard the noise. It looks like we got some chicken from this one. What do we get over here? At least give me a trial key or something. Okay, I actually just heard a silverfish fall to its death, so that's probably why I didn't get the trial key yet. There was one more just lingering around. Is there one? Yep, there it is. Actually, that wasn't even a trial key. That was just some chicken. I love how the loot down here is just all a bunch of random stuff, too. It's just got bamboo planks in here, got some tuff, some scaffolding, some torches. An extreme amount of loot coming from this place. This is kind of nuts. Let's collect it all, though. I'm taking all the clay pots, too. Okay, looks like this is another vault altogether. Let's, alright, what do we got? Looks like more spiders, possibly. Oh, geez, that is a dispenser shooting arrows at me. I'm taking you out immediately. Okay, we got spiders. Just get out. Get out, thank you. Just, please be gone. Just be gone. Just get out. Okay, this is not good. I have Potion of Slowness. I can't really move fast at all. Kinda nice, though. Some of these skeletons are just kind of killing each other, so it kind of works out. Looks like we got... Oh, nope, that one actually just unloaded. We have a brand new... Wait, a new trial? I thought we just did that. Get out. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, I didn't realize there was 2 trials in this one room. Okay, there are spiders still everywhere. This is nuts. Oh my god, these guys are everywhere. Jeez, and the wind charge came out of nowhere. Okay, alright. There's the breeze out. Okay, dude, please don't do that. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, please don't do that. Okay, no. It doesn't have to be like this, spiders. It doesn't have to be like this. And there's a breeze. Be gone. Be gone. Oh, dude, these guys just spawn out of nowhere and they're so silent. Hold on. Get out. I'm glad they put these extra little chests in the corner because I just grabbed so many lingering potions of weakness that I don't need. But I did get 1 trial key so far. It looks like, oh, another trial key and a piece of chicken. Looks like a piece of bread from this one. And if we go over here, I think I already got this little trial key. Never mind, we got 1 more spider. Get out. Okay, so actually, never mind, I heard it open, and boom, we did get the trial key. So that was 3 trial keys from 1 room. Let's go. I believe the vault that we were trying to open was... Wasn't it downstairs? Hold on, I have to figure out where to fall from. I think it... Yep, here we go. Boom. Okay, so let's open this up. Give me something good. We got ourselves... Oh, okay, we got ourselves a brand new... Okay, hold on. We got ourselves the smithing template that is the bolt armor trim. Let's go. And some diamonds. And okay, that was actually pretty good. And on our way back out, yeah, okay, we have 1 more, and what loot do we have today? Give me the iron, okay, crossbow, and that's it? Alright, well, never mind. Take that, and let's see what's through this door. Looks like, are we going down? We're going down again. Seems like this hallway kind of leads to nothing. I haven't seen anything yet, but let's just pop through, and okay, this hallway absolutely just led to nothing. Kind of like the stronghold, where you just walk in and reach a bunch of different staircases and hallways that lead to absolutely nowhere. Another door to go in. Let's take you out, put a torch here, and alright, something's got to be downstairs on this one. Looks like just a chest so far. Is that a... Wait, hold on. Is this a secret room? No, it is not. Okay, the chest did have some wind charges, though. I have not picked up any wind charges ever. Let's grab... Oh, hold on, I want the shield. I don't want that. There we go. Wind charge. Let's go. Eventually, I want to come back and tear down this whole trial chamber. I don't even know if I want to use it again, because we can always use another one, but I do want to find a trial chamber, if not this one, and tear it all down. Secret room right here, and... Okay, another bolt armor trim. I'll take all these. Also a new book. What type of book was this? Channeling. Well, that's not new. So I finished a couple of the rooms already, but I think I need to hop back behind this little staircase right here. I have not been to this room yet. Brand new trial means brand new golden apple. Let's run in and see what we got. This looks just like the room that I was just in the first one, actually. So, what do we got? Oh, we got breezes immediately. You're going down. Get down from there, everybody. Get down. Get out of here. Oh, these guys are just fighting each other. Honestly, if you have the water out, like, you're kind of good from the spiders. They don't really have a chance. Got you, sir. Got you. And hold up. I'm gonna get over here. And got you. Wait, nope. Got you. Got you. Oh, what is this? A potion of swiftness with speed? Okay, I'll take that. Ooh, yet another trial key. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn this water off real quick so I can jump around. Sometimes the water can actually just hinder your mobility, but for the most part, when you're battling, I kind of like that water. Let's put this over here, and we had 1 more trial key. Okay. Now, I've explored most of this place already. I think there was one turn that I didn't make on the other side of this main hallway. I think I need to go down here, go over into this room, and then if I look down here... Yep, so that is an area that I haven't been to yet. Let's eat another golden apple. Let's see what we got going on in this area. I'm going to pull my bow out. I can't believe I did that last trial entirely without my bow. This looks like another main hall. I hear zombies, but I don't hear anything. Okay, that's a cool wall with a spider head on it. I love the design of the trial chambers. These guys did such a good job. I mean, look at... They've got a big spider head on the wall. Looks like I might need to go upstairs in order to fight whoever is up here. I'm gonna eat one more golden apple. I don't care. Let's eat one more, and we will have ultimate strength. Who is fighting here? What do we got? What is this? Is this more spiders? Okay. Are there any more mobs in this room, or is it just only the spiders? Okay, not bad. I'll take the trial key. Thank you. But that was, I mean, that was a pretty short room. Unless there's something upstairs here that I'm missing. Let's, okay, that's a lot of tough. We're coming away with a lot more clay pots than I thought you would get from this room, too. Secret door, what do we got behind here? Golden apple, I'll take it. I wonder why we're finding a lot of honey bottles in here. I wonder what the honey bottle has to do with the trial chamber. This right here might be the last one. Let's eat one of the golden apples just in case this is a new trial chamber. And what do we got in here? Okay, we have a custom tiny little mangrove tree in here. What? That is awesome. If you don't have any mangrove at the beginning of the game, you definitely have some now. I'm gonna break this. Where did this even take you? Okay, it just took you to a random hallway. What is going on with all these little air vents? Let's hop up here. What do we got? Oh, I use a trial key on this. Perfect. Some loot, not too great. It's okay, we'll come back eventually maybe to get some more. From what I know, I think all of the trial chambers, they kind of spawn in a little bit different every time, but this one, I think I may have checked out all of the corners. I don't really see anywhere that I haven't been yet, and there's a couple different, like, grates where you got... Yep, there we go. We got a door back here. So this is leading into a secret room with a chest with some emeralds. I guess that's cool. But it's nice to have checked all of the corners. I kind of want to just drink one of these ominous bottles real quick, though. If we drink this, then we can get the loot from whatever's in that ominous vault. I kind of want to do that, so let's... You know what? Let's just drink this real fast. Boom, and let's drink this apple real fast, too. And then now... Oh my god, oh, jeez, dude, that was so fast. I was about to say, and then now we fight, but that actually startled me right there. That was crazy. So the bad omen effect, you can see, just turned into the trial omen effect on the top right of my screen. These guys, I don't know if they're more powerful, but that was startling. That was loud. That lingering potion of slowness right there is absolutely nuts. That is just terrifying as well. There's just little slimes all over the place trying to do damage, but they can't. All the slimes are stuck in the spider webs. Alright, let's get you to... Ouch, dude! Ow! Oh, this is potion of oozing? What is oozing? What does that even mean? So there's a spider somewhere. I don't know where he is, though. We're gonna have to go up here maybe to find him. Where are you at, buddy? Oh, I see. All the slimes are down here, and the spiders are down here. Come on, everybody. Get over here. Thank you. Come on. Collect some of the loot from downstairs. I believe the ominous key would be upstairs where that vault was. Well, I actually don't even think I got a trial key, but I don't think it's guaranteed every time. So let's go to a different room real quick and try to get one. Let's walk into this one again. This one was a little bit hectic, but I feel like I just ate 2 apples for no reason, but I feel like we can beat this one again. We got a lot of the breezes. Oh, we got spiders. Okay, I forgot how fast they all just turn up on you. Ouch. Okay, and oh, these guys have oh my god, these guys have armor too. That is nuts. Did not expect all the armor. The breezes are insane. They are insane and they are loud. It says I'm wind charged right now. That is hilarious. Okay, we got you. We got spiders hanging from the ceiling. Get out. We got wind charges up here still. Alright, buddy. I saw you spawn. You're out of here, dude. Okay, this is bad. The trial chambers are so fun. I have not had this much fun playing Minecraft in a while. I think the wind charge is stuck in the cobweb. That's kind of nuts and convenient. We use the ominous trial key to get some good loot, and we have a heavy core. We have a heavy core right here. Look at this. We can make a mace. Off our first trial chamber, we can make a mace. This is so exciting. Honestly, I did not expect to come away with a mace on our first trial chamber ever, but let's get one more ominous vault open. Whoa, jeez, Okay, I did not mean to even start this room. That was a complete accident. What do we have here? Is this the silverfish? Oh, jeez. You will be gone, and you will be gone. And what potion is that lingering right there? What is that? All of these silverfish are on fire. This is insane. There's so many. So what are we fighting upstairs now? It looks like this is just the skeletons. Yep. Be gone, sir. Be gone and be gone. All these skeletons and silverfish have been falling. Whoa, okay, buddy. I gotta go to the bottom floor is what I was about to say. Jeez. So much XP all the way down here. There's gotta be... I think there's one more silverfish just hiding. Or not. It looks like we might be done. We got another trial key. Let's go. And then, well, actually, I think there's gonna be one... Nope, never mind. Golden carrot. I'll take that too. Hop over here. Let's see if we can get another heavy core. Come on. Let's do it. We got the revolting achievement last time. Let's... Okay, come on. Okay, that's it. Golden apple, though. Enchanted. I will take that every time. So instead of moving to another trial chamber right now, I think what I'm going to do is keep my trial keys as souvenirs, take them home and put them in the storage room and put them up on the wall, as well as this heavy core. I kind of want to turn this into a mace right now, bring the wind charges home. We have a lot of loot that we need to take home. I think this was a pretty successful trial chamber visit. I think this was the initial room that we had gone into when we... Yep, okay, this is where we entered from. And of course, I forgot this is where the spiders also were, and we have another trial. Of course. All right, well, let's beat all these guys up. Put the water open. All right. Ah, okay, that was a lot. Their arrows are doing damage right now. Okay, let's eat a golden carrot. Dude, the breezes charging up is such a crazy noise. There are so many spiders in this one. I can't believe this was the first one I did, too. I forgot how many spiders were on this one. This is an absurd amount of spiders. Get out of here, bud. Get out. I like your armor, though, but you gotta get out. Breeze, be gone. Looks like one of them opened. We got a golden carrot right here. I'm gonna put a torch back right there. We go. There's another breeze down here somewhere. Where'd you go, buddy? Found you and your glowing eyes all the way back here. What? Okay, what are you doing? Trying to hop over me? No, what is going on? So we got steak from this one. Oh, never mind. We got another breeze. I thought we were done. We got more breezes. I said I wasn't going to use the ominous trial key that we got from here, but I decided I kind of want to. Let's do it. Let's open it up. We got to get some good loot. Oh, a new banner pattern. Hold on, what's the banner pattern? Flow banner pattern. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we could get. Let's take this out. Piercing crossbow, and then more arrows of slowness. That's not bad. I actually forgot also we got some extra trial keys. Might as well. Let's just use it. All right, let's do this one. What do you got for me, bud? Some honey. I don't need it. I'll take the golden carrots. Okay. I think there's one more right here that I'm going to use before we leave. Thank you, sir. What do we got? Give me something good. Ooh, yes. Okay, I'm glad we did that. Let's take out the potion of slowness, and we have the bolt armor trim. Now we can just get that out of here. Boom, and we are out. Let's go. Time to go build this firework factory we've been meaning to build for the longest time. And also, milk bucket. Let's drink it. I'm getting rid of this trial omen effect. I would never want to potentially bring any bad omen back to my village. That would be awful. That's pretty cool, though. The trial chamber was actually only a couple rockets away from home. Flying past the library. Perfect. All right, home sweet home. Let's get everything back where it needs to be. First things first, though, I want to see if we can craft a mace. Let's see real quick. So just mace. There we... Oh, it's just one breeze rod and one heavy cord. That's it. Oh, man. Boom. We have a mace. Yes, let's go. This thing is going to be nice to just flaunt around. I'm going to put this right here real quick just to show that we have it, and we'll get it enchanted eventually. But for now, we're just gonna bask in its glory every time we leave and enter the house. It's my understanding that the new librarians will trade density and breach, and so I was thinking we actually have a whole other level that we can get new librarians in over time. In the future, as more librarians get added in, we can add them in these little spots back here behind the barrels, kind of like how they are down here below. We have everything down here except for Loyalty 3. For some reason, I don't have Loyalty 3, and then now I need to get Density and Breach. That, I feel like, could take a while, though, so we're going to do that on a live stream. I enjoy doing that on a live stream, because then I can just sit there and chat with the community for a little bit. But for now, I'm going to head over to WaxFraud. We got to start building this sugarcane farm that's going to lead over to the gunpowder farm. We have a small amount of landscaping that's been done behind WaxFraud since we built the castle. We have a little bit of barrier walls here that we've built. And we have a giant flat area. This used to be a mountain that was up about 10 blocks taller than where it's at right now. I think we need to take it out maybe just about 2 more blocks. There's a lot of animals that are stuck down in this ravine. There's so many. We got horses, we got donkeys, we got pigs and sheep back here, and a cow. Well, they're all just stuck in this one by one. I was originally thinking that this main room right here below the weaponsmith trading hall, which is right under it, yeah, I was thinking this could be the creeper farm, but after measuring it out, I kind of needed... Oh, and a fell. And after measuring it out, it just turns out that this space is a little bit too small. We need 9 blocks to go diagonally and 9 blocks to go straight in each direction to make an octagon. This room only allows for a 7-block perimeter, so we need to make a slightly larger tower, which means Waxteros is going to get a little bit larger. I want to build another tower over here because I think that this current tower right here, if I actually break this guy right here and then we'll go down, this could be a good size for a sugarcane farm. Let's bring all the materials over into the tower. I think we can just actually walk to the top and let's get started and work our way down. All right, let's move to the tower with all of the materials from the old tower. Let's hop down. I think if we just start on this base layer where the river starts out onto this bridge that flows down into the lake, I think we can work our way up from there. I almost just tried to make the farm without any sugarcane. I need sugarcane for sure. Let's go back to the farm at least to grab some of it. I recently made a brand new field of sugarcane that we can farm from if you guys haven't seen this yet. This is very convenient. I didn't really have anywhere to grab sugarcane and it's just nice to have one now. We have a toolsmith that is all the way... Who are you and how did you get all the way out? Starsky, what are you doing? He somehow made his way all the way over here to this toolsmithing bench. What are you... How? I'm hoping to at least get about 6, maybe 7 stacks of the sugarcane farm so we can have an ultimate amount. And I completely forgot after looking up for a little bit that we can look down below. There is a ground below here. We can actually make the sugarcane farm a little bit deeper. I forgot I trapped some cows and chickens down there too. We're going to start with a basic sugarcane design at first. Actually, let's take this torch out real quick. Let's move some of the lighting upwards so I can start the build. I think what I'm going to do is remove this. Let's just put some mud here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, let's get some deep slate on both of these sides. We'll get the water bucket moving all the way this direction. We're going to cover up the water with more deep slate. And then we can plant the sugarcane. Now we need to place the pistons and have those face the direction of the sugarcane. And then you need to get up behind the pistons so that the eyes on the observers are facing the same direction as the pistons. And there we go, easy as that. That is number 1. Now we can build it over here, but we have 2 entrances right here. So maybe on this level we only have the 1, and on the next level we can have 4. And that pretty much completes one side. There's not much else that we need to do. I think we just need to replicate this all the way at the top. So what I'm going to do is, well, I don't have any more mud with me at the moment. Let's grab this, replace the sand. We're going to hop right back up and start another layer. Actually, never mind. I'm going way too fast. I forgot the hopper system. Get those torches out of here for a moment, and we'll just go right about here. This is going to be a small break in the farm, but then we'll get the hoppers right here, and this is going to be a small collection system. Okay, so this is now where we're going to stack the mud, and I think what I'm going to do is take out these dark oak planks. I'm not going to use this for walking anymore. In fact, these little stairways back here, I might cover this up with just a glass pane so I can only view. But it's all just plans until we actually get something done. Let's get a little bit more... Oh my god, I keep leaving all my materials down here. We gotta get more deep slate down here to hold the water in. Boom right there, and wait, boom right there. And then we gotta get some in the back. A little bit of water never hurt nobody, and then now we can get the sugarcane in. Get the pistons placed on top, and we're kind of lucky we already have a little bit of a walkway back here to get the observers placed from. So we have boom, boom, bing, bang, boom, and bop. Okay, let's head down. What do we got? Not too bad. All right, let's just keep this thing rising up. Couple layers deep, we have a bunch of hoppers on the bottom row, but I don't think we're going to use 2 of the spaces right here. I'm thinking we're going to leave these entrances open, this one right here and that one right there, to get to and from the castle and to get outside, but the rest of this is going to be covered up with sugarcane farm. We'll have to cover up this bottom row of hoppers real quick. I guess, well, it does look kind of cool, but yeah, maybe covering it up would be nice. Break this open right here. We'll get the hopper rolling through this side. Put the mud on top of the hoppers, get the deep slate on the side, and cover up the back. Once you do this like 20 times, it starts to get very quick. You start to become very robotic after like 10 minutes of building redstone. We actually have the perfect amount of redstone to fit this last one in. Perfect. Okay, so we actually have, I think that makes about 18 different little sugarcane farms. And these fit up all the way into the top here. We can actually make a floor out of glass. This room is pretty fun to be in. It's just kind of loud. We have a lot of rushing water everywhere, but I'm not going to be in here too often unless I'm grabbing some more sugarcane. It is going to be nice to be able to see the farm and everything that's growing in here. I was thinking, let's take this glass out here and go all the way back up with some composters to bring it a little bit of extra color and texture into the farm. I like the orangey brown color of the composter. I'm just going to put these in 4 different corners. Once we get to the top, I'll see exactly what it looks like. And okay, perfect. That's way better than just glass. If we break the glass down here, some of it's going to go into the hopper system, so I'm going to have to collect it later. I think I should be able to climb up into the stairwell. Let's get to the next level. Yeah, right here we can actually replace some of this with the composter. Yep, perfect. Oh, geez, some of that's already fallen in. And actually, before I close one of these sides up, I'm noticing that this glowstone is missing. I gotta get this all the way to the top to make sure it's lit up. This is going all the way to the top right here, and boom, 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 complete. Okay, immediately the composters add a lot more color to the corners, but maybe we go even right down here. Let's just take all this out. I'm gonna add some barrels. Take these last ones to the top. I can already see it's making this farm look a lot nicer, and boom. Okay, so we have a little bit of a floor. I'll probably have to get some of the... Yeah, we're gonna have to get some stairs moving up. And the entrance itself, probably gonna end up moving this up too. Let's get these stairs right here and there. Let's take that composter out. Let's get these stairs in, and we should have plenty of room. Perfect. Now we can cover up the redstone in the back, leaving the floor to be only the glass blocks. Maybe in the corners we have the acacia trapdoors going all the way down the glowstone right here. Alright, so the acacia looks pretty good. The copper actually would look pretty good if it weren't going to oxidize as well, but this is going to oxidize and give us a nice blue color. Get some warped stairs at the top right there, because eventually the oxidized trapdoors are going to match. Let's get some of the acacia stairs right under, boom, and then we got boom, and then boom. We'll get these guys stripped. Get some of the acacia stairs up in the top, reach in the ceiling, and then boom. I know I've left a lot of empty space in these giant castles that I've built, but I'm trying to fill all of it in. It might take a couple of episodes, but we are going to get it done. Okay, nice and cozy for now. We're going to come back to this later to finish the detailing to make it even cozier. I just want to make sure all of the farms are going to work before I detail too much. And okay, hold on. I actually forgot to put this right here. Got to make sure all the deep slate walls are in. There's always going to be some stuff that I forget. Happens pretty much every build. Yep, right here. There we go. And now I think we're good. Except I do want to get some doors, and I think some acacia doors would actually be kind of cool. Accidentally just made some acacia trap doors. Let's not keep doing that. Let's get some acacia door right... Wait, no, right here. Kind of matches the orangish color of the composters right next to them. And okay, so we have the bare bones area done for the sugarcane farm. We're gonna get down here decorated as well. I might leave these barrels in, I might take them out, but what we do need to work on is down below the storage area that I haven't really worked on too much, but we don't get here from the scaffolding once the build is finished. Actually, what we do is go to the side of the castle here, go all the way down here, one level, and boom. Now we have a stone circle that we can use for the storage room. And actually, you know what? Yeah, let's get that. Let's get some more glowstone down here for some more light. Okay, so we can immediately see so much more. And here's the end of the hopper system where the sugarcane has been getting collected while we've been building. And we already have 3 hoppers all the way filled up, and it's already starting to collect in the other hoppers. So we have a perfect circle here. I just need to... I'm going to go around the other edge here with some andesite stairs all the way around. Next, we're going to move down with some of these chiseled tough bricks. Not looking too bad. I think next, after the tough, we'll go in with the chiseled stone bricks, and then we'll move our way in with probably just a little bit more of the andesite stairs. We got some more light in the middle. We'll get some glowstone right there. Let's go right back into the chiseled tough bricks right here in the center. Then for the last block, we're going to use some chiseled stone bricks again, and we have ourselves a nice little storage room. We have the hoppers over here. Now I just need to find a way to get back up and get the castle connected to a new portion that is going to house the creeper farm. I want to fly up real quick to show you a lot of the landscaping that we've been doing, and okay, we have a little bit of a mob farm out here. Looks like there's some creeper, or just one creeper right here. You're going down, bud. Get on out here. See ya. And see ya. Thank you for the gunpowder. We took out about 10 layers from when the castle was first started, and we have this entire area flattened out, except for this small area right here that's going to release these horses. Let's take... Oh, and they're free. They kind of just popped right out of there. Let's get that out, and the donkey can get out of there too. These chickens, they might be down there forever. But from up above, it's way flatter than it used to be. And actually over on the other side down here, I'll show you on the live streams, we've been getting this much more flat down here as well. Eventually, I'm going to get a staircase going up here, but we've just been trying to flatten it out and cover up all these caves. We have so many caves. Looks like a skeleton was right here. Thanks for the bones. Just turn that into bone meal real quick and get some flowers in the area. But we will get rid of the creeper grass. You guys got to get out of here. It is nice having all of this landscaped. We have a smaller wall right here, right next to the castle that eventually I'm going to get a staircase going up into just once I figure out where all of these small builds are going to go around it, and right after I build a second portion of Waxdros. A new part of the castle is going to go right here. The beacon actually might be in the way. I'm going to line up the next castle with this right here, and actually since we have this horse right here that just, he never stops spinning, he's always going to be here and he's never going to stop, so I think I'm going to leave him there, but I do need to grab the hoe. Where's it at? Let's get this hoe and let's take these out. I think I need to lower this build, everything by 1 block. Take out all the moss back here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of editing to the castle. I'm gonna figure out, I think I'm actually just going to put some trap doors up against this right here, just so it's, I mean, he's just still spinning. I don't ever want him to stop, and if he's not gonna stop, I'm not gonna encourage him to get down. I'm gonna let it happen. I just need to probably get some trap doors up there to make it seem like it's an on-purpose build. Let's take all these slabs out real quick. Oh man, I actually forgot that with the beacon you have Instamine on, even the tough bricks. Let's take out this real quick. Let's lower these all by 1. Get the nether brick fences back into place. Now we can just connect them up with some chains right here. And then what I'll do is actually I'm going to take out that. Let's go stair right here. Perfect. Then we have enough room to put the flower pots in with the cherry saplings. Give this place a little bit of color. Gonna have to do the same thing on the side. We'll go nether brick fence, we'll go deep slate wall, and actually we already have the chain and the hotkey right there. Perfect. Okay, not too bad. This entrance is looking good. Now I just need to figure out how this castle is going to actually line up. It's going to be similar in height, and also it's going to be symmetrical with the rest of the castle. So I'm going to stay on this level right here, and we'll probably build out about maybe 20 to 30 blocks next to where the beacon is. And we are an odd number of blocks away, which will be good for bridge making. Let's get this hopper system set up right here and get all 9 of these set up to go to the same spot. Then we're just going to cover everything up with a glass barrier. We're up about 20 blocks right now, which should be enough of a fall damage for the creepers to die, but I'm gonna just go up a little bit taller. And you know what? If this doesn't work, then we'll just put campfires down there, which will take them out. Here we go, though. We can get the deep slate in to get an area where the creepers are gonna fall into. Let's get the corners in, and then we're gonna start working our way out. Then I'm going to get some of the fence gates in to prevent any of the water that we're going to place down from falling down the center. We'll open all these guys up over here, and then we'll take the temporary one out. Now we have a small spot for the water to be in the corner, but we need to actually get the walls probably up about 5 blocks tall. Just got to give these guys a little bit of space to spawn. That should be tall enough, and I'm throwing my tools. Let's break this piece of glass. We have 2 buckets with us for now. I actually probably need 6 more. Let's put you there, and the water's not getting down. Flying back with the goods. Let's go boom, and then boom. The water actually looks amazing in the meadow biome. It looks super blue. Last 2 buckets right here. Now we have a safe landing, and the creepers have nowhere to go but down. Now to start the next layer, though, we're going to use some deep slate. Let's actually take all of our tiles out. Let's put some of the glass back in. We're going to start in the middle, and we're going to do a 9x3 platform on each side. So now we're going to create the layers that we will end up repeating about maybe 10 times all the way up. This is going to be a big creeper farm because we need unlimited rockets and we need a lot of them. So first thing what we're going to do is get the trapdoors down here. These are the blocks that we place to trick all of the creepers. For some reason all the mobs think these are solid blocks, but they are most definitely not. We, however, do not want anything to be spawning on these middle blocks, and I'll let you guys know why in a moment. Instead of cats, we're going to actually use snow golems on this farm, because I've never done that. I always use the cat method. But today's going to be something different. Let's close this up right here. Now we can put a snow golem in here, but I actually don't really have any snow. So we have a couple open boxes in our inventory. Let's go to the snowy area with our silk shovel and see what we can get. There's actually not too much snow over here. There's a little bit right over here. Let's take this. Thank you very much. Let's see what we can get. This actually might be about enough to make 10, maybe 11, 12 snow golems, so this is perfect. Actually, we came away with 44, so that means 22 snow golems, but I don't even think we're going to make that much. Let's stop back home real quick. I need to get some pumpkins. Let's just lay these out real quick and throw the shears out. Boom, 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 boom. Now we have all the jack-o'-lanterns we need to make the snow golems. Actually, quick detour. We gotta go down to the barn and grab some wool to make some carpets. I'm kind of encouraging myself to make this a little taller so it can be the new tallest tower of Waxdros. Now we're gonna take the wall up by 2 blocks on each side. Then once we have this all in, actually let's grab the shulker box. We need to place the carpets down every other block, and you can space that out with 4 on each side. The purpose of the carpets is actually to prevent the spawning of spiders, because we don't want spider string and eyes to be clogging up the farm. Let's get our main character in the middle. We got 1 snow, we got 2 snow, and boom, we got a carved pumpkin. And I hope it doesn't rain. We gotta hurry up and get the roof on us real quick. Let's get the next layer in. We're gonna do the same thing where they're 9x3 platforms. Except now we need to hop under and place more trapdoors. Flying down here real quick. This actually is going to prevent any spawning of the zombies and the skeletons as well. We only want creeper gunpowder. As you can see, especially if we get 10 layers, this farm is going to eat up a lot of spruce wood. This snow golem over here cannot wait for the creepers to start spawning. He is ready. It's just going to be a lot of repetition, and okay, it rained. Oh my, of course, okay. Oh no, geez. Alright, well, let's get some platforms above this so that doesn't happen again. Everything is just a mess right now. Let's go under there, and we go boom, and it is, okay, now it's a thunderstorm. What is going on? I'm just going to put the bed right here. I'm going to sleep. We are getting rid of any, oh my, that is so loud. That is just incredibly loud. Let's grab the bed. Let's go iron golem, or snow golem, I mean. Let's get you right here. You are now revived. I knew that happened, but I never really have seen it happen, and it happened so fast. What I was gonna say, though, is that now we have some repetition in front of us. We have a lot of these same blocks to place. In case you're wondering what tutorial I was watching for this, I looked up Waddle's video for a creeper farm in 1.21, and I actually liked this tutorial a lot. In the tutorial, they are using tinted glass so that nothing spawns, but I'm actually going to cover this farm up with waxed roast build, so that means deep slate everywhere around this, so nothing should be spawning once I get it covered up. Finishing up the trapdoors on the last layer here so that nothing spawns on top. We have 11 layers that brought us right over the tallest tower on waxed roast, and now this one will be the new tallest tower. If you look down, we have 10 iron golems so far. Actually, let's just drop down here real quick. Let's get 1 more carved pumpkin right there, and boom, now you're covered up, boom. Hopping under here real quick to get the last of the carpets. That's the wrong spot. There we go, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, I think that's good. Let's hop out. Take a big wide turn, and that is a creeper farm. Okay, perfect. So we have everything right here that is going to spawn. Oh wait, hold on, we have 1 more block. We're going to cover this up, and then it'll be under complete darkness so all the creepers can start spawning. Let's jump down here. This is the skeleton of the current tower. If you look this way, it's actually a little bit larger. This one is, I think, 17 by 17 square, and then I made this one a 25 by 25 square. That made it a little bit larger than its counterpart over here. It's going to be cool, though. This is going to add a lot of depth to waxed roast. If you look over this way and turn back around, we finally have a tower that's going to be back up on this hill. Just need to fly down, and boom, let's actually just start building up with a bunch of deep slate. I'm going to cover this entire farm up. It looks like the beacon is actually in a perfect spot. It might not even have to move. It can actually, it could stay there if it wanted to, but I am going to move it back to the beacon tower. We chose a perfect spot because we were only 1 block away right here. But I'm trying to brainstorm ideas right now for a bridge, maybe from where those shroom lights are, that can get over to this creeper farm. Guess none of the ideas really matter, though, until we start getting the skeleton all the way up. Let's build this. I'm gonna run out of deep slate. And, of course, the phantoms are here to ruin the day. Please, guys, just get out of here. Be gone, and, hey, oh man, there's 4 of them. Get out of here. Guy, you gotta go. It's always while I'm trying to build these guys. You gotta get out of here, man. Thank you, and wait, there's 1 more, I think. Get out of here. I just want to build in peace, and these guys won't let me. That horse is still spinning. He's always going to be spinning. I am out of deep slate. The sun is rising. Let's go back home. I got a couple shulker boxes that I'm going to have to fill up. This town is looking pretty sweet, and the sunrise is looking super colorful today. I think I'm going to have to grab almost every bit of deep slate that I have, and then I might have to go mining for more deep slate. This is going to be a lot. It's gonna be endless. I feel like I might have to go mining a couple of times. It really just depends on how tall I want to make this tower, but let's grab 2 shulker boxes to start off. So we have 2 more double chests filled up with the cobbled deep slate. That should be enough. At first I thought we would need a lot more of the deep slate, but it was the deep slate tile specifically that we might need, and the deep slate brick, we're actually pretty good on that. We have an entire double chest filled up, so we should be okay. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's time to make this new tower. The castle is already looking grand itself, but back here, once you look in the back, once this new tower is done, it's going to be even crazier because I think down on the bottom we could add bridges coming out the side, even another pond here too. Now this right here is the real back-breaking work. This is laborious. This is going to take a while. This tower is now a little bit taller. Actually, it's just as tall as the clouds. We're all the way up here, and I don't know if I'm going to actually cover up this last layer with the deep slate or if I'm going to use some tuff. I feel like maybe for now, let's just cover this up with some deep slate tiles. If we have to come back later, we totally can and take it out. A couple of bings, a couple of bangs, and a couple of bops later, we're going to have this entire roof covered up, and there will be darkness only in the mob farm down here. Okay, perfect. As soon as I get a nice spot to actually AFK from, we will have a very efficient creeper farm down here. Boom. Okay, oh, actually, some are falling already. Oh, there goes another one. And there goes another one. Oh, perfect. Okay, actually, we are getting quite a few creepers. Very bland in here so far. Very dark. I actually should be careful and make sure everywhere else around here is lit up. We do not want any creeper accidents. What I'm going to do is take some deep slate bricks and build a tower up on the corner of each side here. We do this actually to replicate the deep slate that is going down the sides of this tower as well. We're going to do the exact same style of decoration right here. As I'm building up, I can hear the snow golems throwing snowballs at the creepers. Now we're at the top. Okay, perfect. So we have a nice open area for stuff to actually spawn on. I hope the lighting up here is good enough. I don't want any creepers spawning up here for now, but if we look down, I actually would like... Let's go down here real quick. I want a bridge to be going straight from where this chicken's at. Honestly, I don't even really know how these chickens got all the way up here. There's 3 of them up here. What is going on? But I'm thinking this tower right here, it's looking massive compared to this one. And this one is huge itself. Look at this. If you look down, boom, we go all the way down here. And then if you look up, it goes even higher in the back. So let's take this out. We're going to make a bridge, maybe only 3 blocks wide. I'm going to take out these polished walls, the end rods here. Take out the deep slate tile. And okay, so, well, let's take this out. Let's use some of the tough bricks and let's just bridge all the way across. I'm going to see exactly where this ends up over on this tower, and then we are going to build up maybe about 7 blocks every layer. The layers are actually kind of important for me because they help me indicate where the staircases are going to end up in this build and where the roof is going to be as well. So let's open this up right here, and boom, here is the creeper farm. I'm going to open this up a little bit further here so we have a nice door. Actually, let's just widen this up. Chicken, gotta move out of the way, bud. There you go. Thank you very much. As always, the sunrise is looking glorious through Waxros. Ooh, actually, okay, so I'm seeing that there's some creepers that are surviving the fall, and I made this like 21 blocks down. I didn't really think that they could survive that, so I'm gonna have to build it a couple blocks lower at least. Maybe we should just build the hopper right here flush with the ground. That would actually be kind of fun to see them fall from right here. And this horse is still spinning. He's always spinning, dude. This guy just enjoying life to the fullest. I just want to fly up real quick and take a look at... Okay, there, yeah. All right, the bridge is looking pretty good. We just got to come up here. Let's surround it with some of the deep slate tile. Connect that back here, and then we're going to take some deep slate bricks. Actually, let's put them on the side as well. Now with the scaffolding down here, we have a big old scaffolding system. We can actually get a lot of the deep slate detailing under here. I think first, actually, I'm going to see where the middle is on the bridge by getting all the way to the top. We're going to use some cobbled deep slate walls, some nether brick fences, and some end rods. This is going to provide lighting and some extra detailing up here. First, we're going to lay the walls down. Then we'll get the nether brick fences on top and the end rods on. Finish the walls on this side. I love how much the nether brick fence pops in this build right here. I mean, everything's so neutral, and then you have this fence brick right here. It's really colorful. Pretty much the only color other than the wood that we have in this castle, but I do like that. It's a very neutral castle. Okay, not too bad. The creeper's fallen, and oh man, oh, whoa, we are collecting a lot now, but okay, I mean, we'll fix that later, but the bridge is looking pretty good from up here. We just got to get back down on the scaffolding system. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, and I fell. I was gonna say I want to hop back up here real quick. Let's go to the middle. I believe the middle is right here. Let's go some wall to fence to chain to end rod action, and then we'll get some of these stairs and we'll place them outward. Get another one over here. These are going to be spaced out by about 3 blocks each. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got both sides done. Let's hop down, and not too bad for now. I might have the middle ones droop down a little bit further, but we'll get further details in later. For now, we got to focus on the core parts of this build, which is the interior right here. If we go boom, and oh, actually nice, more creepers falling down. See you guys later. Hope you have a good time becoming gunpowder. I'm going to take these chiseled tough bricks and move them all the way around the interior here. And for now, since it's kind of dark in here, what I'll do is go about 3 blocks up, and we'll get the end rods up here so that we have a little bit of light. Got some end rods on the wall for some temporary lighting, and then we're going to move 1 more block in with the tough bricks just so we have a little bit more of a catwalk here so I don't fall. Now that we have the catwalk done and the first level kind of scoped out here, we can make the corner entrances, and so I'll take this out. I'll probably replace these with some stairs at some point. This right here, by the looks of it, is going to be maybe level 3, I'm pretty sure, but let's hop down to the middle and build up with the spruce logs. We're going to bring this up near the top, and right here should do... Actually, wait, let's go 1, 2, 3. Right here should do. Let's float down to this corner. Hold on, where are we? Are we going to make it? Is this the right corner? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, so now we know exactly where to put the stairs, and it is right here. We'll get some more stone bricks to use as a floor right there, but now we can actually just move up like this all the way to the top. Now we've reached the top up here, we can go boom and boom. We have seen the daylight. Look at this, we're on the roof. So we have the spiral staircase going all the way from the bottom there. And yeah, now we can every other 7 blocks make a new layer. In the new creeper tower, we are going to use chiseled tough bricks on the 7th layer here. Should be easy. On the first one, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we got the fence, and then we got the chain and the lantern. This is absolutely classic. I can't think of a better way to light up a stairwell. Now as we move down, we don't have to fear any mobs spawning. There might be one that already spawned. We gotta be careful. As you can see right here, we have all of our separate little entrances followed by the main one up top. So we reach the top level here, we can get some deep slate around, and then I think the wall will end up being right here. So I could have actually added 1 more layer to the creeper farm. The top up here is going to be the same as the other roofs of WaxFraud. If you can see down there, we have the tough chiseled bricks, and then the tough bricks, and then the chiseled stone into the mossy bricks. I am going to make a big pond that goes throughout the stone as well, but first we need to get these edges done with the tough and the chiseled stone. I like this because it gives us a brand new opportunity to make a brand new pond design. Each and every one of these are just slightly different. And we'll get a very cool one on this side too. It's fun watching the creepers fall. Every time we come back down here, we get brand new creepers falling. I was thinking we need to replicate these windows as well. The towers are looking pretty dark all the way up. First we go deep slate stair right there, and then boom and boom on each side, and then we go boom and boom up top. Before we replicate anything, I just gotta make sure it looks normal, and boom, it does. Slowly but surely, all the details are gonna be added in. All you need is a couple of bings and a couple of bangs and a couple of booms and a couple of bops. Okay, you can hear all the weaponsmiths down here working, that's for sure, but we can see all of the windows now, and these are looking decent. Bringing a lot of color outside. Now we have a little bit of depth, but just 1 block. I'm thinking actually we could bring it out maybe 2 or 3 more blocks, kind of like how we did to the front of these towers out here. I'll show you just a quick example. I'm thinking about adding these bridges as well, but it's right here. Oh man, there's an Enderman chilling on the wall. What is he doing right there? He took a flower from me. Buddy, that's not yours. But yeah, as you can see, the depth actually was brought out by about 2 or 3 blocks on each of the tower corners here. So we have it, yeah, just 2 on this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and double that. It's about 14 blocks up and then raised it again. But as you can see, it just adds a little bit of depth. We added 2 blocks out starting from the bottom, and I think it was about a dozen blocks up, and that was 2 times. So let's fly back up and around. Let's go right over here before we start detailing above and around the bridge and on each of the other sides when we replicate that. Let's first just get a little bit of depth to these towers. We also did the same thing to Armadilliopolis, now that I'm thinking about it, right down here too. So it's actually a common theme in all of our giant castle builds now. Let's fly back over here and, all right, let's go up about a dozen blocks. Now we're going to start a back row, and we'll use the deep slate tile stairs on every other one. Right, oh, wait, hold on, boom, and boom, and boom. Then we'll take this down, and we'll get one right there. Just trying to stagger the stairs a little bit to add even more depth, and okay, perfect. Now we can go up a little bit more. Let's get the last stair here. Okay, let's jump down, get a little bit of distance in between me and the towers. Let's jump this way. Not too bad. The sun is kind of glaring, making it a little bit hard to see with the shaders, but it's going up almost to window height. I guess let's just see what it looks like once we get everything replicated. Another part to replicate and decorate is going to be the top sides here. So let's actually just put a row of deep slate bricks all the way across. We got polished deep slate walls in between every other one, and then we're going to do end rods right here to light that up. Actually, I feel like in the middle, we should bring a line down to separate the two sides here. We also need to get some more stairs down the side to make it a little bit more curved. Then I'm thinking, actually, let's just get another row of the deep slate bricks all the way across. Oh, and I'm falling. Really gotta stop doing that. It's gonna make this take a lot longer. We'll get the deep slate bricks across, and I'll actually bring this one in the middle down. We'll get these stairs right here to get it more curved along the wall, and now we actually have a little bit of a square right here to work with. We got stair, stair, and stair. Okay, so let's break this open real quick and go boom, 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 boom. Now we can see inside here, and we do have enough room. You know what? I think I'm going to take these 4 corners out. I'm going to replace those with the deep slate tile stairs, and then behind them, I'm going to stack up 9 copper bulbs. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's get 9 of them right here, and boom, start lighting them up. And now we just have a little bit too much light right here, so we have to cover it up, and then the light is gone. Not too bad. This is looking pretty nice right here so far. We have these stairs on the bottom staggered, every other one to go 1 block lower. We have a lot of work to do. If you look down, we got a long way to go. I was thinking maybe we go diagonal and meet in the middle somewhere. Let's get some stairs right here and work our way down. Okay, so meeting in the middle, let's actually just go up. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and I kind of want to make a small circle where we can get more light in here. So let's do the 2 blocks. Oh, actually, I'm kind of stuck. We're at almost the height limit where I put the stairs. Jump out real quick. Okay, this is not too bad. All right, I like that. We have a ring right here, and it goes diagonal each way. Let's actually replicate that and go back down to the sides from the bottom. All right, so we have the rings in the middle. Actually, you know what? Let's open that up. I'm going to get some glowstone here. I was thinking about it. I think we should just do it. And actually, in the middle, I'm going to open up these 3 blocks right here. Let's open the deep slate tiles behind them and get some glowstone in there. Now we can light up the center. And it's raining. Of course it's raining. It's always raining. Let's get the end rods in, light this place up. Gotta pick up the rest of the scaffolding down here. Let's fly up real fast, I believe. So here is the bridge level. I actually just want to jump in real quick to see right this distance. Let's open the door, and if we make another bridge going out this way, how much room do we have to decorate? Actually, I think that is enough room. We can make a big arched doorway right there. Chiseled tough bricks on the side, and some regular tough bricks down the middle. Same type of lighting as well. Let's get the stairs in here, and then in between we're gonna go the cobbled deep slate walls, followed by the nether brick fences, and then the end rods on top. We gotta get this place lit up. It is way too dark up here. Let's get a row of iron trap doors on the side before we turn it to deep slate tile bricks. Okay, so now we need to make these support systems. I might need to move the landscaping down there a little bit towards that horse, just a little bit further away, because I'm going to build the arches right here. Let's go boom and build up. Let's move up with the stairs and then the slabs all the way to the top in the middle here. Jump over and we'll build back up with the stairs. Now we just need to continue down this way a little bit. Let's go boom, 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 and then we need to bring some more stairs right here. Now we just need to add some structural integrity to the support beams here. So let's bring these up by about 7 blocks. Now we can start to move in a little bit, but we do want to light it up down here. So we're going to get some cobbled deep slate walls, nether brick fences, and end rods again. Now that we have the support beams pretty much done, let's get over here. Let's get some of the cobbled deep slate walls and the nether brick fences in, leading into a chain and more end rod action right here. Same thing in the back. We're going to get an end rod hanging from this back side, and then we're going to go all the way down here. Get block, block, stair, block, block with another stair. Get the stair in the corner and the rest of the blocks right here with the stairs, and looking good. Now we just need to get more of the lighting on the side, and not too bad. And as far as this arch goes in front of the door, let's start using some of the stairs right here. Let's move up. We do have a lot of space to work with right here, so let's move up with some towers in the center. We're gonna go even taller. Not too bad. We have more light spikes going up. Actually, let's get some more light spikes moving down too. Let's get the cobbled deep slate walls moving down into end rods. Not too bad. I was trying to figure out what to do with the space above the arch, and I'm thinking I might do the same windows with the copper bulbs again, but I need to actually get this lined up. Right here, we'll get some deep slate bricks. Kind of want to get this arched up a little bit so it doesn't hit the doorway, and then I think right here we need to take out 9 blocks total. Get some deep slate under and on the sides, then we'll get the bulbs in. It's such a pain kind of setting these up and only one at a time lighting them up. I wish there was a way to get it all set up to, just light them all up at once. I'm sure there's a redstone circuit that we could set up, but I'm not sure how to do that. Let's fly down here real quick. I want to take a look at the side, make sure everything is symmetrical. We have lights on the bottom, in the middle, and on the top, so we're looking good. Let's hop down on the bridge. Okay, we have quite a bit of detailing with the deep slate in the middle. I think we need to finish the top now. If we go all the way up here, we have 4 corners. We need to get some extra stairs. Let's actually get right here. I have a couple of scaffolding systems set up already. Hop in here real quick. We're gonna get some upside down stairs to create some barriers. We'll have the wall connected right here going all the way up, and then we have 1, 2 tile blocks and a stair underneath. Then we're going to take some stairs and move this all the way around here as well. We go stair, then we go stair again, and then we'll go in the middle. We'll make it even longer with 3, and then we'll go back to the stair, and then we go 1, 2. Actually, this one is upside down. What am I doing? Now on the outside in the middle, we'll go down 1, 2, 3, and get a tile stair right under that. Then we can look up and make the arches and the giant windows. Okay, we're at the top of the castle now, and I want to make the tower look a little bit more castle-esque. And look at that sunrise. It's looking very cool over here. Look at that color gradient. Let's put a line of deep slate in the middle. Start stacking deep slate tiles every other block. Then we'll start to move inward with some stairs. Got some nether brick fence to close it off up top. For some more light on the corners, we will get a trapdoor right there. Let's get some deep slate and boom. Wait, hold on, I need to go down. 1, 2, let's get an end rod right there. Not looking too bad. We got all the light up. I have some of the mini flags up on the sides, kind of like we did on the other towers, but now we need to work on the largest flag on the left corner here. Time to land. Let's go up 1, 2, 3. Let's go out 4. Before we forget anything, I'm just going to get the flower pots on and get the azaleas inside of these. Now, as you can see, these smaller flags, they only used about, like 15 blocks, but these larger flags, if I jump down here, these use about 30 to 40, so I just kind of want to copy exactly what I did down here. Shouldn't be too bad. I did all of this over a YouTube stream, and thank you guys for watching that stream if you did, but I'm going to start off here with, it looks like 4, then 5th one goes up top. Let's go up 1, 2, and 3, and then at the bottom here, we'll get one down there, and boom, and then we start to snake outwards like this. Now we just gotta start inching our way over this direction. I think I got one more right here, and I think I need at least one more right here. Looks like down there I also started using some slabbage. 1, 2 right here, and then one on the end. Slab on the other side as well, and then, so nothing spawns up here, what I'm gonna do is get some white carpets. Use another brick fence into iron bars into the lantern, and there we go. Now realizing that I didn't even light these up over here. Hold on a second. And this is much better. Now that we have all the lanterns up here, all the flags, all of the lights are pretty much done. I should take out this wool right here. This is not in the right spot. I think this chicken's about to get covered up, though, because we are about to be closing in on this roof. We have about 13 layers of the creeper farm now built all the way up to the top right here. We just need to get some ponds. I'll fly down here real quick. On the other parts of the castle, we made some pretty cool ones, and I'm pretty proud of these. I kind of want to do something similar to this one right here. What we need to do is work these stairs in and out into an intricate pattern and make sure it stays the same and symmetrical on all 4 sides. I want to grab some of the copper bulbs real quick. Where are they at? I'm pretty sure we have some. Yep, there we go. Okay, so, well, actually, now that we're in here, I might as well, let's lay these on the ground. This is actually, I kind of want to use these more for lighting on the floor, too. That way we can actually take some of these end rods off the ground, put a lever down, boom. So now we just need to close the top to make this farm extremely efficient during the day, and I guess maybe give this chicken a chance to get up. What blocks did we use when we started the pond? It looks like we used the mossy bricks and the mossy cobblestone in the corner. So, well, I guess, well, here goes nothing. Let's start using the bricks like, oh god, I fell. We really gotta stop doing that. That's not good. Okay, so in each of the corners, we're gonna place some stairs like so. I'm going to actually put some copper bulbs within the pond as well to give this some light. A bit more mossy cobblestone blocks right there, and then we'll go the other direction with the stairs. I'm going to throw one in the back here, one right there. Okay, so that kind of makes the center a little bit cooler. What I need to do, let's get some of the tough brick stairs, start lining up a wall right here. So I'm going to get a chiseled stone block, put it right in the center. We'll get one right here and right here. So I made the lights a little bit larger in the corners. This is going to give me an opportunity well, actually, hold on. Let's move this down and this down. See, now that actually is already not good because this is not going to be connected any longer unless maybe we do the backside like this. Now we start to slowly move inward. We worked our way around to the middle, and unfortunately it's not able to be completely symmetrical once we get all the way here, because sometimes the stairs just don't want to work in and out of each other. So actually, if we do the stairs like this, look at this. The water's not going to be able to flow to the middle, so I guess we'll just take this out and this out. I think let's do a waxed copper bulb in the middle for some light right in the center, and then I actually brought some slabs up here, because then the water can still sit right there. Actually, I have some buckets. Actually, never mind, I have way more buckets over here already. Forgot about this, but let's go ahead and just start waterlogging all of these slabs in the middle. and then slowly moving our way out towards the edge. And it's immediately looking so much better with the water flowing in and out. Actually, I looked over here. I see one block that I missed in there. I'm glad I didn't miss that. It's always good to hop up and take a look at your build, because there's, I mean, in my case, there's always some stuff that you might be missing. The water's looking good, so I think what I can do is start to move on the interior. Let's hop down to this bridge real quick. We have a couple of things to do on this level. Oh, what's up? We got some creepers right here. This bottom snow golem is doing work, not even letting this creeper get down to the bottom at all. So this floor is actually very similar to the bottom floor. I closed the top so that none of the light from any of these lanterns or copper bulbs are getting into the farm. And if we hop down here, I started working on a small staircase system, and of course the Endermen have been here. But I started working on a small staircase system to kind of spiral up on the inside here as well. And there's the Enderman, I see him. But we have the creeper farm right here that seems to be working. These guys are falling down right into the hopper system. Just gonna take a quick look outside to show you how we get to the bottom floor from the outside. Now we have the pathways behind WaxFraud going from some of the towers to some of the other towers. You can hop up here, and if you go in, boom, we have the magnificent first floor. This Enderman is going everywhere, and these creepers are falling. There's a couple more things I wanted to work on in here, and there's also, I wanted to show you guys how I was making this staircase. Let's hop over here real quick. Let's use some unstripped spruce logs. Then we're going to use some upside down dark oak stairs. Then we're going to use some logs again. Move these up by 2. This is just going to make it seem like the stairs have some structural integrity. And as we keep on moving up the stairs, we are going to continue using the spruce logs. Just need to hop over here now. Let's go boom, boom. Okay, perfect. Now we can put these guys in. We haven't spent too much time interior designing on pretty much any towers of WaxFraud except for the Weaponsmith Trading Hall, which was an entire episode, but you know what I mean? Like, the interior of WaxFraud, it's kind of bare right now, so what I'm going to do is just start working with some ferns, some other plants, maybe some amethyst, and just see what works. Now, we also have the interior of the sugarcane farm that will need to hook up to the interior of the creeper farm down below. And especially if we want this to be an automatic farm, let's go down here. We need the hopper system to connect, and then we need them to connect to some auto crafters. So here is the room where the sugarcane is being collected. We have a bunch, and I mean, this hopper system just goes all the way up to the top of the tower. And then we have the hopper system down here that should be connecting over to the creeper farm hoppers. But first, I thought it would be kind of fun to decorate the room where the items are getting transported by the hoppers, because, you know, we never even really think about this. Usually I would just leave this a 1x1 tube and just send the hoppers down, but no, let's get this decorated. So here's what we can do. I have a little bit more mud. Let's actually take the mud right down the center here. Then we're going to take out one row of the stone, and we're going to get all of this replaced with glowstone so that under the water can be a little bit more lit up. Also, now we don't have to worry about anything spawning down here pretty much at all. Then we need to run down. Let's actually get this place loaded up with some water. Let's get it. There we go. Infinite water source. I think an Enderman took one of the pieces of mud and just laid it down right here, because I definitely did not place any mud right here. The Endermen are just... Why do they do this? So what I wanted to do was actually have some glass right here so that we could walk on top of the hoppers and then look down at this farm. Right here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. We're going to let all the sugarcane grow, and I'm never even going to harvest this sugarcane once. I'm just going to let it be here, and actually down the middle, too. This is all just for decoration. Place the anvils down. These are by far the loudest block in the game. Let's get the decorated pots in between these. We haven't been able to use the torch flower too often in this build. Let's go ahead and get them every other. It'd be nice to get some candles in here as well. Let's get those lit up. Okay, so I want to try to make an auto crafter real fast. I'm going to end up moving this to the end of the farm because we're going to turn the sugarcane into paper, turn the paper and the gunpowder into rockets. First, I want to figure this out. Also, I have a bunch of extra lightning rods. I completely forgot to finish the poles that I had started making. Take this guy out, place him upside down. There we go. Now we have some support beams, except I didn't do this guy in the middle. Take this guy out, and there we go. Perfect. Now we can get some of the repeaters. We got one right here and one right here. And we'll place an auto crafter like this on its side. Now I'm just going to click the top 3 blocks for the sugarcane to get turned into paper. Then we need a full block behind this repeater. Then I'm going to get some redstone, put it to the side. We got bam, we'll get another repeater and one more brick right here for a full block. Now the redstone signal should be getting sent. So I messed up. I need to get the comparator right here and get this right. There we go. Now everything's getting lit up. Now here goes nothing. Let's put some sugarcane right here. It should be just popping out. Took me a while to get everything figured out with the redstone, but we moved it all into this back room here. Let's walk down the stairs. We have a little bit of a window that we can look out to. It's not completely decorated yet, and that is with good reason. I'm actually just going to cover all of this up with the spruce trapdoors. So what we did was hook up the paper auto crafter right here. All of the sugar cane that comes through this hopper system is going to go through this auto crafter right here. We have the comparator set up. We have this auto crafter back here, which is pretty much the same as a full composter. I'm not even really sure what that means, but I followed quite a few tutorials, and check out the description if you want the link for the tutorials that I used. Then we have this hopper system coming down, feeding into this auto crafter junction where the gunpowder meets in as well. But actually what I need to do is hop up here real quick. Let's take some of this deep slate, hop over this way. There we go. Okay, so I have a lot of the gunpowder right here. I kind of just need to wait a second. Let's real quick, let's take this out, and boom. So now we have all of this gunpowder moving in, and you can see that the redstone circuit is now moving. This is making rockets over and over again, pumping them into this double chest right here. We officially have an auto rocket system. Let's go. Also set up a bubble column right here to get right up to where the creepers are getting taken out, and we can go right back down the same way. But before we forget, I need to take the hopper system and connect it back here. I almost forgot. Hold up, where are we at? Let's go here. Boom, boom. Okay, so now all of this sugar cane is going to get sent through, and the paper auto crafting system can now be working simultaneously. This thing is going to fill up so fast, and we can actually move all the way back to where everything starts from. Just want to make sure everything is nice and decorated, and actually, you know what I want to do is take some of the acacia trapdoors and plop them right here on the ceiling. It doesn't really take away from the brightness in the game, but, you know, it actually is a little bit easier on the eyes. Moving back into this room right here, I added a little bit of the torch flower action with the glowberries on the ceiling. It's making this room a lot more colorful, and I want to do that to the other rooms as well. Popping in the main corridor here with the sugarcane. We have everything decorated from top to bottom. We even just witnessed some of the sugarcane going down. Through the hopper system it goes, and then if we want, we can hop down in here, right back where we came from. But I want to add some glowberries to the other tower, and first, hold up, let's get some of this right here. There we go. That is looking good. You keep on spinning, buddy. You just keep doing your thing. We do need to actually get the rest of this greened up here. Hold on. Let's get the moss back in action. Spread it all the way to the corner. Got to get it as close as we can to the path as well without breaking any of these path blocks. Ground is looking good, though. Let's get rid of some of the creeper grass, and we don't need the moss carpet or the azaleas right now. I want to move back in here. I want to get some of the glowberries back on the wall. You might notice there's a little bit of dark area right here. Okay, hold on, just heard a creeper fall. But the dark areas right here, I just want to get them a little bit lightened up. Let's go boom and shear that up. And let's do that to every side here. Let's go boom, let's go shear, and a bone meal. Also, when we move to the top, every corner needs to have a little bit of wall, to a little bit of fence, to a little bit of chain, to lantern action. Since we still have some of the warped roots on us, you know what? Let's get these guys on the other stairwells. Little bit of decoration against the wall never hurt nobody. Get the slabs up there with the trap doors. Let's get these moving down the wall. Thinking we get the candles back out. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and boom, boom. Warped roots looking good as we move upstairs. Let's get the nether brick fence right there with a chain with a flower pot and more torch flowers. I absolutely love this place. We didn't have to do much to it at all to make it seem like it's breathing with life. Now with our unlimited rockets, oh man, this farm, okay, this is, oh, whoa, 1 rocket over the double chest, that's awesome. But now with these unlimited rockets, we can traverse the lands with pretty much 0 worries. I love how we pop out right into the room where the creepers are falling into, and we can go out to where the sun is popping out as well. Outdoors, this place is looking magnificent. Now look at this, we have a giant extension to Waxdros. Holy smokes, this castle is absolutely enormous. It was already huge, but now it's just enormous. We have a nice cozy little pathway. Ouch, that little mushroom kind of hurt me, but we have a nice cozy pathway leading right over here, and we can finally appreciate this castle from all angles. It kind of looked a little small from over here in this little forest. Anytime you looked at the castle, all you could see was that little thing poking out, but now this thing is looking grand. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Anybody that's a Twitch sub, Patreon supporter, or a YouTube member, you guys absolutely rock. Thank you for showing up to the Twitch streams. It is twitch.tv/WaxFraud, and if you guys want to show up anytime, feel free. The links for all the socials are down below. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to get tired of flying around this castle. We are going to be here for so long. I'm going to be AFK in here, just making sure that we have unlimited rockets, and there's actually one thing that I noticed that I didn't do right. Hold on, we got to get these copper bulbs in. I'm glad that I flew up here. Last one, there we go. Okay, we are absolutely finished. What's good, chick? Okay, never mind. I was just gonna slap him for good luck. That was an accident. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna post pictures of all of these little ponds that I've made, by the way, to have 5 of them now, and I kind of want to post them on social media. So be on the lookout for pictures that look just like this pond right here. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Hi everyone, WaxFraud here, and welcome back to episode 12 of the Hardcore Minecraft Let's Play series. As you can see right now, I'm just standing on top of the small intricate little pond that I made on top of the giant castle that covers up the creeper farm and sugarcane farm that we had made in the last episode that meets into a little autocrafter junction that forms a rocket factory. And thank you guys for watching that episode, it means a lot, thanks for all the support. Today we are actually going to head over to the lake, not this one right here, this one's a work in progress, but the one that we had finished next to the starter house over here. This one is going to now contain some turtles. We are 100% going to be building a turtle sanctuary in this episode, and it's going to go right across the pond from the starter house. I am so pumped. I'm pretty excited for 2 reasons here. 1, because, well, turtles are my favorite mob in this game, and 2, because the Pale Garden update just came out, and so I'm going to go look for that biome right now. I kind of want some of the new wood and the resin blocks. Couple things to do though before we go on the adventure. I should probably show you guys what we did in the last episode. Coming back and oh no, wait, that's the horse. He stopped spinning, he jumped down. Oh, I had a feeling one day he would jump down. Kept this little area right here for him just because I didn't want to touch it because I thought he would just stay there spinning forever, but he broke free. He deserves his freedom, but let's head down to the sugarcane farm. I want to show you guys what we built last episode. This is actually the biggest one that I've ever made. I know it's not like entirely massive, but when you think about what it's hooking up to, it gets pretty big. So we have 5 right here, 5, and then 4, 4. So we have 18 layers right here. You can hop down into the storage room. Oh, I just realized we have a new wood type to collect. Oh, that's exciting. The white boat color with the chest in it is going to look great. And here's the collection room, by the way, where we're going to get all our rockets. If we head down here, we have about 3 chests filled and, well, 3 double chests almost filled. I've been taking a bunch of rockets from here. But this thing is working great. I love this room. And if you head back, it's covering up all of the autocrafter redstone setup that we have using to make the rockets. Right now, I actually have the sugarcane. It's all stopped with this lever right here. We kind of had a little bit too much paper. So also right here, I was thinking I want to use this creeper farm to make some TNT. So I quickly turned around this chest. This is not making any rockets at the moment. I'm going to take some of this gunpowder and make some TNT. Just have to spend a little bit of time AFKing and we'll get a bunch of creepers to fall down into this little hopper system right here and we'll have a bunch of gunpowder. I'm glad we got this room decorated though. This is looking nice and cozy. Actually, if we hop up to the next level, we can see where the creepers are coming from. They're going to fall into that hopper system from a little area over here coming right from this bridge. Let's hop in and boom. These snow golems are smacking up the creepers all the way down. And then they're going to fall one by one into this little hole right here. But I tried to make every room look as cozy as possible, and even the roof has the intricate ponds on top. It feels like such a relief having unlimited rockets and unlimited gunpowder or extra sugarcane for whatever we need it for, so it just feels good, and thanks for watching that episode. And now that we have a farm out of the way, I kind of want to take a step back and focus on some of the animals. We need to get a sanctuary right here for the turtles. Right nestled into this mountain, we have Armadillopolis. That's the last animal sanctuary that we built, but I want to get a sanctuary for the turtles right here. Before going on this adventure to the Pale Garden to meet the creaking, I have some items that we should put back. We have the trial keys, the bolt armor trim, breeze rods, and wind charge. Put the trial keys right under the discs, and then the armor trims can obviously go next to the other armor trims, and more pottery shards there too. The breeze rods and the wind charges though, these are just kind of miscellaneous items. What I might do is just throw them right back here next to the stairs. We'll find a better spot eventually. We have a lot of items that we're gonna have to add to the storage rooms. Minecraft has been adding a lot of blocks to the game, which is awesome, but I've been having to work on the fly when it comes to storage. Let's grab some extra rockets real fast. We are gonna have to go on a little journey real quick to look for this biome. I haven't really explored too much in this direction other than when we went to go find the trial chamber in the last episode, but I think if we go a little bit further, we're going to be on new grounds and we'll see what we can find. Haven't really explored this way too much past spawn. Been to this shipwreck before, but I see an Enderman right here and he is holding a pump. Why do you have a pumpkin, dude? Wait, you know what? Never mind. I shouldn't be questioning you. Anyone's allowed to hold a pumpkin whenever they want. Oh, looks like we have a lush cave right here. Did not see this. Okay. Took a screenshot right here. We're at about negative 6,500. I'm coming back here. Kind of got a strange looking shipwreck right here. This is kind of odd. It's like all into this iceberg right here. And we got... Oh, okay. That guy has a trident. I'm going to have to deal with this guy. He's just taking out his own kind. You guys need to back away, thank you. Get out of here, thank you. Let's get up in the boat. We got some treasure, and we got a buried treasure map. Thank you very much. Let's hop this way in the boat. We got more treasure. Oh, I will take all of that, thank you. This boat is huge. Does it keep... It keeps going into the iceberg. Okay. The question is, are we going to find another treasure chest back here? I really hope so. This might be the coolest boat that I've ever found. This is awesome. Just completely covered up with the ice, and there's the chest. All right, so we got some suspicious stew. What do we got here? What is it going to do? Whoa, it just makes it brighter. Okay, that's kind of nice. Some paper, take that out. There we go. Already loading up the shulker box with nonsense, and we're about to go find some buried treasure too. I love going on mini adventures like this. It just makes the game so much more well-rounded. Oh wait, this is actually a ruins. That's why there's so many drowned over there. Okay, so what do we got over here? I'll take all you got, thank you. Okay, now I feel like we have to take the brush out and become some archaeologists. Looks like we got some hay right here. Okay, that's a good find. What do we got right here? Give me something else, please. And some coal. Alright, give me something interesting. Alright, that's an emerald. At least we got something. Got one more right here. Ooh, a pottery shirt. Exactly what we were looking for. And what do we got right here? Give me some of that. Another pottery shirt. Let's go. Stepping inside the building. And a third one in a row. Let's go. I will take that any day. And it looks like we might need to just be on our way. We got the blade pottery shirt, plenty pottery shirt, and the explorer pottery. 3 different types. Ooh, looks like there's one more in here I almost missed, and I was gonna miss out on an emerald. A mighty little emerald. Another pottery shirt, I'll be taking that, thank you. That was a nice little find, but this might be an even better... Wait, I'm pretty sure I've already got this treasure before. Yep, this is right. Yep, we're way too close to home. Let's check, though, just in case. Looks like it would be right here on the beach, and yep, I have been here. That's pretty fun, let's just throw that in there. Now we let the exploring continue. Let's go find some other cool stuff. Here's another ocean monument. Let's just get away from that. I don't want any mining fatigue. So we are just crossing the ocean, and we have turtles right here, dude. I think this is a good sign. Also, this looks amazing. The beach coming up to the spruce taiga right here. This is gorgeous. The sand coming into the podzol with the ferns and the dead bush with the coarse dirt right here. This is absolutely amazing. I'm taking a mental note of this spot. I'm coming back here eventually to build a little town. We must continue onward. We are gonna find this pale garden. Just need to scour the lands until we get lucky enough to find some of those gray-colored trees. Also, while we're in the sky kind of looking for this right now, I just saw an update for a snapshot that just came out where we're gonna get new colored pigs and more wildflowers and these leaves that fall on the ground when you smelt other types of leaves. I think this is gonna be an amazing update. So here's a birch forest right here, but I'm... Whoa, wait a second. Oh, it's not very big, but we have a couple of trees right here. I was about to say we have a birch forest update coming soon, I think, but look at this. The pale moss is just... It's looking gorgeous. This is amazing. I wonder, is there another forest on the other side? Do we have anything? Okay, nope, we have some mushrooms over here and some floating trees. So there is a small area over here. It looks like just a small strip of pale garden and a pillager outpost. All right, let's check this out real quick. I kind of got cut off and distracted by the pale garden, and what I was trying to say was earlier that I'm super excited for the upcoming updates. Everything just looks amazing. We have a bunch of junk to put away now. It looks like there is an allay here. Yes. Oh, there's a couple of them right here. Okay, so that's our first time seeing allays in this world too. This is such a good episode. I have arrows in my neck right now, by the way. I'm gonna free these guys as soon as we get some of the materials from this little biome right here. This is exciting. We got a new little moss block right here, some moss carpet. Oh, we got a zombie. Get out of here, buddy. What are you doing? You're trying to ruin the time. Get out of here. Be gone, buddy. Be gone. This is awesome, though. There's probably a cave nearby. What I'm going to do, let's just start taking some of the wood. Wait, what does this look like when you strip it? Oh, that's awesome. Also taking some of these leaves right here with the silk touch hoe. You can just hear all these creaking noises in here. It's kind of crazy. I'm wondering, I was going to say, I'm wondering if we're going to get lucky and find a heart right here. Let's take it with the silk touch axe. This is coming. That creaking never even got to really exist. Sorry, buddy. Want to grab some more wood right here and then let some saplings fall. That way we can bring this home and start farming a bunch of pale wood ourselves. Oh my god, these saplings look amazing also. Look at these things. I can only imagine putting these in the pots are going to look awesome. Nighttime is falling though, so let's see if a creaking is going to spawn near us. Ooh, the flowers down here just opened up. Okay, hold on. I want to grab some of this real fast. Honestly, the thing I'm most excited about is the new flower type. This is amazing. The open eye blossom. Look at this. These things are amazing. Oh man, I can't wait to plant those back home. We do have creepers rolling around, so we got to be careful of the creepers, putting the chest plate back on. Haven't seen a creaking yet, but I feel like we will soon. Would have been much easier if I didn't just find that heart right away. Because I know it's possible to make them spawn back home so you can make some resin farms, but, and I know we are going to make some resin farms, which means we need more creaking hearts, but, I mean, let's just take these flowers since we can't find the creaking. I'm trying to run through, I do not see any creakings. Dude, if we got lucky and just took that one creaking heart and just that was the only one, that's kind of nuts, but, I mean, that's the luck we have. Let's fly out of here real fast, though. One more check over on this side real quick. Oh no, the sun's coming up. I still haven't seen a single creaking here. Just a bunch of zombies, a bunch of these flowers, and a bunch of skellies. Luckily, no creeper run-ins, but, I mean, ow, get out of my way, please. I think maybe we just take some more saplings, we go back home, we can make a creaking back there. I want to see the creaking for just a second. Also, there's going to be way bigger pale garden biomes, we just need to keep exploring. These open eye blossoms are absolutely amazing. Okay, let's head back real quick. I'm excited. I just want to see what this wood type looks like built into the terrain. I'm not that far from home, so I promise I will come back for the allays. I have to head this way anyways, probably for those turtles, so I'm going to be coming back this direction. We have found civilization, finally. Even 1,000 blocks sometimes feels a little far away. Okay, real quick, before we do anything, let's go down here, let's land, let's throw some of these open eye blossoms down on the ground. Especially where we're going to be seeing them all the time. Let's just throw the dandelion out of the way, boom. And if we go up into here, we can take this cornflower out, sorry buddy, and boom. Moving upstairs, sorry about that buddy, boom. Every time we get a new flower, I get a new suspicious stew recipe. Grabbing dirt from the storage hall, we need to go back out on the water. I'm just going to actually make a little bit of a tree farm next to where we're building the turtle sanctuary just so we can make a bunch of more pale wood right here. I'm going to be trying to farm this stuff as much as I can, so let's make a little platform here. So it looks like these guys are growing in 4x4s. I'm just going to light the little platform up here. I'm spacing them out in the corners because I want to try to take as many saplings as I possibly can. But let's get these guys to... Ooh, perfect. These trees are pretty much like the dark oak wood, but, I mean, these look pretty nice. The texture of the wood is pretty nice, too. I feel like it's going to look pretty cool mixed in with some stone types. I can't wait to see what block palettes people start to make and mix these into. Also, someone in my Twitch stream recently showed me blockpalettes.com. I have never heard of that. That's an insanely helpful website if you guys have never heard of it. Go check it out. It's blockpalettes.com. If you need help with any block palette or if you're just a little stumped on what you want to build, dude, it's so helpful. Looks like a lot of saplings are falling. That's kind of nice. We have a nice replenishment rate here, so we don't have to worry about that. But let's go ahead and take as much wood as we possibly can right now, because this is going to be a pretty big turtle sanctuary that we're fitting in right here. Just a couple of bings, a couple of bangs, and a couple of booms, and also a couple of bops. Can't forget those. I love how metallic these leaves start to look. And the pale moss back in the regular biomes over this lake right here, it's so majestic. I'm always going crazy for the new blocks when they get added to the game, but these ones right here, I mean, this is a nice block. We have quite a bit of materials now. I just need to get most of this put back downstairs. Let's find some spots in the storage room. Take this platform out real quick too. We have plenty of pale oak wood. I think I'm going to add a bunch of spruce wood to this build as well. I want to hop down here real quick. What's going on, Daniel? How you been, by the way? Also, you know what? We haven't been saying what's up to the pups. What's going on, Duck? How you doing? Hey, over here. How you doing? Oh my god, Daniel's friend. You gotta get back into your spot. The chickens keep moving all these dogs. But what's going on, Benjamin? Always say what's up to your pets. So I think first things first, I already know what I'm going to do with the pale moss. I'm going to take out these bone blocks right here. Let's take you and boom, boom, boom. You're getting replaced with the pale moss. That is plenty of room. The saplings are going to go with the rest of the saplings over here, and we have room for more, and then the moss carpet goes with the other moss carpet. The open eye blossoms are going to go right below the wither rose. Also, the pale hanging moss, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the center right here. This needs a spot. Last one over here, I think, yep, we have a double chest right down here. Here we go with the pale oak. Definitely my favorite new leaf. At least for now. I think some snapshots were announced where there's going to be some wildflowers and some leaves that are going to be on the ground that you can smelt. Now what to do with the bone... You know what? Let's just put the bone blocks up here next to the dripstone. These pale oak saplings and the dark oak saplings, both of them, they need to be placed in 2x2s in order to grow, so I think they'd look good around town just as some singular plants. Like if we go right there, perfect. The dark oak saplings just look like mini trees too, so when you place them down on the ground, I think they just look pretty good. But for real, it's the pale oak sapling. This thing is doing a lot of work to the color and the ambiance right now. I think I'm about to go get the allays and the turtles all in one run, but first I just want to set up a little bit of an area. I just need a spot now to make some resin. I don't think we're going to make an official, like, permanent resin farm, but for right now I just needed a little bit of a spot where I can make some. I'm sure you guys have seen the tutorials, but pretty much all you have to do to remake the creaking heart is to go put it in between two pale logs like that. Now when the night falls, the creaking will spawn. But we'll leave this for a moment. I do want to use a little bit of resin in the build, but it's not necessarily too important right now. The most important thing right now are the allays and the turtles. There, the turtles will be coming back for you guys, but first we gotta travel a little bit farther to that pale garden. There are some allays trapped in a pillager outpost right behind it. This is all looking familiar over here. Oh, and we have some goats. What's going on? Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, he tried to ram me. Oh, he jumped. The rams are fun, but they can be a little dangerous sometimes. So guys, watch this real quick. When we fly through the pale garden, the colors change to, like, the sky's a little yellowish right here, and then we move back into the snowy biome, it's a blue. Go over here, it's yellow again, going into this dark oak area right here. It's kind of like a neutral, like, regular sky color. It's kind of crazy seeing these three different sky colors right next to each other. But onward to the original task. We are going to have to get the axe out real fast, because we're going to have to take these allays. Oh my god, there are a lot of pillagers. Hold up. Let's just take you out, and you, and... oh man. Oh my god, there's so many. I'd like for you guys to leave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a lot of them. Okay, no, well, there's still one more over. And they're just, actually, they're gonna keep spawning. So I think what we need to do is just get the allays out and give them a block. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna get you free right here. And what if I just throw you a block like this? I forgot, you can't just throw them a block. You have to give it to them like this. Guys, I wish you had stopped shooting me. That was actually pretty close. I almost lost the last heart right there. Okay, the allays are following me. Let's heal up. Well, thanks for following me, guys. I appreciate that. You got a friend in me is a nice achievement. I feel like there was a lot more pillagers than normal. That was quite a few. Oh my god, there's so many arrows in me right now. Let's take a little adventure all the way back home. What's cool about the allays is if you float slow enough, they can just fly right behind you the whole way home. Hello, allays. This right here is the newest Pale Garden biome. I might bring you guys here eventually. This is my favorite mob in the game. These guys rock. Okay, so we're starting to see some icebergs here, which means we are getting a little close to home. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm going to leave these sea turtles by the iron farm real quick. We can have a little sea turtle home over here, too. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is just take some sea turtle eggs back home, because that's much faster. Took me about 10 minutes just to get to this point right here, so I think I'm going to drop the turtles off at the iron farm, and I will come back. We are finally back home. We have to fly super slow so we don't lose these guys too. I wonder if I just flew fast all the way there, if they would eventually catch up. But once I get out of render distance, I kind of lose them, so I always have to fly back just a little bit to keep them with me. Welcome to your new home, which is also my first home. I'm actually just gonna, you know what we should do? Let's take these guys. I'm gonna get them on the leads right here. Hold up, where you at? Right there, and I'm just gonna get them up right here, so they're kind of just away from everything, chilling, and that way I can use them for the build if I need to. The Allay Sanctuary is coming soon. I will get these guys put away in a home very, very soon. But first, here's what I'm doing. We're flying out this way. I thought, you know what? I don't know why, but I thought it'd be easier to just take some turtles back home. I thought it'd be fun to do that, but turns out, no. Turtles are super slow. I'm gonna go just get some turtle eggs. I should have just gotten turtle eggs to begin with, but nope. I tried to do it the hard way. So over in this area somewhere, we have a large population of turtles just chilling on a beach, and I think it might be over here. Turtles, where you at? I see them. Okay, we got a couple of them here at least. All right, let's get the seagrass out and about. We got these two turtles right here. We got one and we got two. Okay, let's make some baby turtles. Looks like most of them actually swam away. Let's get back over here. Oh, I actually see the eggs already. Perfect. Thank you, buddy. And 4 of them. This is magnificent. Let's take all 4 of these back to our personal little beach that we're about to make. Thank you very much. We'll be on our way. The small beach we're going to make is probably just going to be, it might be temporary, it could be permanent though. It could be a little nice addition to the giant structure we're about to make. I'm going to have to take all these cherry trees in the mountain out too. But I'm thinking maybe just in this corner right now, we could just get a nice beach area going. I'm going to have to go over here and get some sand. And since we don't know if this is going to be a temporary beach or not, I'm just using some dirt right below the sand to keep it up at the sea level right here. Let's plant the turtle eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Turtles, you will be free. This could be a nice addition to the build, though. We will, of course, have to take some of the nylium out down here so that we can kind of move it back towards the center of the lake. And we gotta fill all this in with dirt. We don't want any water creepers spawning down here. So same as the wall blocks, we have the moss and the tough blocks down here against the sand. And underwater, we're going to do the same thing as well. We're going to bring the same block palette as we did all the way around the lake over here. So we're going to go like Deepslate, and then we're going to get some of the basalt in, get some mud. The smooth basalt is looking good too. Ooh, looks like the turtles are about to hatch also. Now we can take all of the nylium that we took out and start to make a new layer. First layer's not too bad. Let's get that right there. Get the dirt under it, and then let's start getting the second layer back in. Let's take this out right here, and then just close that back up. And you know what? Let's open this one up right here. Boom, 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 and okay, I think that's good. Actually, I wanted to get 2 more right up on this first layer again. Let's take you guys back out, and then boom, boom. Now we just need to move up to the dry land here. I have some of the sandstone that we can use. Turn this into slabbage real quick. And actually, I see that we can make bundles right now. I just noticed that. Boom. Hold on. We have bundles. We have been waiting so long for these things to be added to the game, and we can finally just start putting everything in them. Let's go. Inventory all of a sudden looks way cleaner. I'm going to be using bundles all the time when we're exploring, but let's get to these sandstone slabs. Let's get these over here. Boom, boom, and boom, and boom. That way the turtles can get to and from here a little bit easier. Get some on the edge over here. Boom, boom. And you know what? I think we're looking good. Maybe a couple up top, but now we're just kind of waiting for these eggs to hatch so that we can have some fresh turtles. We'll slap some lily pads around the perimeter. Let's take a flight up real quick. I just want to see what type of look this sandy beach is getting. I like this over here because now it's going to fit right in with the build right up over it. Couple of things to place down here. I want to get some mangrove roots down on the ground. Also a couple of twisting vines. These always look good on the sand. Get some dripstone up against the wall over here. We got some dead bushes on the ground. Actually, we're going to use some amethyst on the ground as well. We'll move some of the mossy cobblestone into the beach a little bit to make it seem like the rocks are moving in. Also, we could just take this out real quick. Let's plant a sugarcane, and then we can put this right back. Alright, that's looking pretty colorful. I have a little sandstone tower right here I need to take out. It was kind of temporary. I just wanted to look up real quick. But now it is gone. We are just waiting for these things to crack open. What we could do in the meantime is actually right now in the inventory, you'll see I have all of the same blocks that I was using when I built Armadilliopolis for the armadillos all the way over there in the corner. So I think what I'm going to do is copy this block palette on the turtle sanctuary. So I'm going to head over here to this corner of the mountain. It'd be nice to build during the day, but these turtles, I guess, they hatch faster at night, and, well, it'd be nice if nothing were to spawn near us, but here goes nothing. This guy's going after me, but might soon go after the turtles. Get out of here. So we have a little area back here that needs to be landscaped, and that means probably moving the beacon in, but I think I ended up moving the build. I like where it is, but I think I'm going to end up having to move the build probably about 3-5 more blocks this way. I just want the edge to be lined up with this path right here, just so that the stairs can line up with it. So let's just get some cobblestone in, some more bricks, get the mossy back in, take you out, slowly get this wall into place. And having already used this block palette on Armadilliopolis, it's making it a lot quicker to get this built. It's so much easier using block palettes that you're used to already, but I would like to branch out eventually. That's why blockpalettes.com, I am so glad that that just got introduced to me. Because I have a bunch more block palettes that I'd like to start using as well. Oh, we have some full-size turtles down here, by the way. Hold up, let's fly down. I have some seagrass on me waiting for this moment. Let's go boom, boom. You guys should all be making the babies. Okay, hold on. We should actually, you know what? It's time to set them free. These turtles are no longer going to be able to escape the river gate over here. They're making eggs. I think we got to get rid of the fence gates now, because these turtles are now large enough that they're not really going to escape through the river gate down there. As soon as I took the fences away, they immediately went to the water. Go ahead and enjoy it. You guys are going to have a great time out here. They're swimming so fast. I'm going to find them on the other side of the lake pretty soon. Gotta keep an eye on these turtles though, and since they're gonna be babies, let's just go ahead and close this up. Trying to fly up to take a step back. The middle, I like where this is at, but I think I might end up having to move it over about 2 blocks. I think in order to get everything more efficiently done, we need to start landscaping all of this grass out of here. So right behind the build, I have all of the emerald blocks to build the beacon. I'm actually just gonna build the beacon into the mountain as well. Slap the last few in, get the beacon going, get the diamond in, get the haste 2 turned on. Okay, so now we can start to kind of just dig into the side of the mountain here. Since the wall's going to be right about here as well, we need to start taking a little bit more of this out. Once all the dirt is gone, we can start to take away a bunch of the stone. I'm going to create a right angle right here where the wall is going to meet, but I don't know, we might make a retaining wall out of bricks. Mud bricks or even basalt might be a cool retaining wall as well. We're going to have to see. We just need to actually just clear up all of the space. Then once all this is cleared up, we got all the dirt out of the way, we got all the stone out of the way right here, we can actually fly over and we can start working on this floor. I'm trying to make this a flat area right here so that we can start to build the towers. So I have 3 29 by 29 squares right now, but I think these on the outside are going to be 31 by 31 because they're 1 block wider. And once the floor is done, it's going to create a lot of opportunity to start building the towers. Okay, looks like a turtle got stuck in the boat. Buddy, what are you doing? You can't be doing that. Now, with this cherry tree disappearing and the mountain gone right here, we're going to actually put a brick wall, probably, with a little bit of that granite mixed in. But that's going to be nestled up right up against this wall over here. And we have a giant platform to be able to build the towers on now. Brought the torches from the corner of the center square over to the center of this one, and I figured we could do tower maybe 7 blocks. Just gonna match the blocks below as we make this square. And now that these towers are going up, I feel like we can start to work in the pale oak wood into the build. Oh, we have a bunch of turtles down here. Okay, let's go. The turtle population is growing. Real quick, before I set them free, I'm just gonna grab some seagrass. We are gonna quickly make some more sea turtles before we set you guys out of here. Well, we now have at least 10 turtles chilling in this lake. That's awesome. I'm loving this area. I don't really see the turtles enjoying this side of the beach, though. It's not really that big a deal, but let's work our way up one layer at a time. I did notice that I forgot to take out this part of the retaining wall in order to make the new wall. But I am going to wait real quick. I don't necessarily want to build the wall in its place yet because I was thinking about a new idea. I want to do something similar to what we did to Waxtros and Armadilliopolis all the way over here. What we did was bring the stairs in on the sides to give it a lot more depth, and that's exactly what we're going to do to the bottom of this turtle sanctuary. I've been trying to work with a couple of ideas here, but what I'm going to do is bring it out by 3 blocks right here. Then we're going to move up with different variants of all of the stairs of the same type of blocks we use in the palette. Then this wall gets brought forward by 1 before we inevitably bring up the other stairs. Jumping down, taking a step back, and okay, yeah, so that immediately brings a lot more depth to the bottom. Speaking of the top, we could actually get some more depth up here as well by adding some more stairs, maybe about 2 to 3 blocks down like here. Might be a little tricky, but what I'm going to do at first is just copy the same blocks from this outer layer and make it a little easy on myself. Actually, change of plans, let's get a brand new row right on top. Before we keep it moving, you know what, I want to take a step back and take a look at what we are making here. And you know, that's not too bad. Really, the main goal of this is to just give myself enough room to take the pale oak wood right here. I kind of just need to place it on the corners of this main tower. We move all the way up to the top and jump down and strip all the way to the bottom. We find ourselves a nice white tinted column with a little bit of pink and purple, but we need to give it a little bit more space. That way it feels like it's just more embedded into the build. Strip these all the way down to the bottom, and you know what? Let's get some pale oak on the tower that we were just starting to work on. I am all over the place. Honestly, I'm feeling like maybe the base of this center tower should be a little bit larger. If I fly away, this tower in the center of the platform is looking a little small. So, good thing we have the beacon. Let's take this thing down and raise it right back up. I have not been doing myself a favor time-wise with these builds. These are just getting larger and larger, and they've been taking longer and longer. I also want there to be a bridge on this tower that connects to a tower that is symmetrical on the other side. So I am going to have to make this wide enough to fit a bridge, and also I need the pale oak pillars to line up as well. So we're going to have to put one right here. I usually like to work with the odd numbers here, and actually now it's raining, so you know what, maybe that's a sign. I'm gonna go with the odd numbers. 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom. Then we can move this thing over. I'll take this pillar down later. 1, 2, 3, boom, all the way across. 1, 2, 3, boom. It doesn't work, actually, so we can put that in the corner, and then we can work our way back. 1, 2, 3, boom. Until we meet in the center right here, and we'll have a 5-wide block, and we'll make a door. This whole area right here still needs to be turned into a flat platform, but we're going to save that for another day. Right now, we got a tower up with all these pillars. Okay, not too bad so far. With both of these towers up over the middle square here, we finally have enough room to make a bridge. And you know, the stripped pale oak wood ended up looking really good. Gotta make sure the skeleton is what we want it to be before we get any of the details in, though. Oh man, we got some zombies coming in. The trap doors, the fence gates, and these stairs are gonna come eventually. We just gotta keep on making sure this stays symmetrical. There are some small details we can put on here, though, like, for instance, these little slabs on the side. Let's go ahead and slap these down. Never have to worry about a little bit of slappage. Time to close off this dangerous lava, and there's a donkey all the way back here in this cave. What are you doing, dude? Okay, here. Let's take the golden carrot, let's lead him out, and then we can probably close the entrance to wherever he came in from. Actually, you know what? I don't really want to close it because there's a lot of open coal in here that we could use, but I'm still going to lead him out because he didn't come through this. I just opened this up, which means he definitely walked all the way back in there through this little opening right here. Follow me. Let's go down the mountain a little bit. How many blocks can you fall without taking fall? Oh, that's that's a little bit. Hold on. Take it easy. You know what? Let me break this and break that and break that, and you're good. Follow me. I'm trying to take this guy back home with me real quick. So you know what? I'm just gonna drop you down here, and okay, you're good and I'm good. Next to the ocean mill is a pretty good spot for you for now. I will, you know what, guys? If you have any good name for this donkey, go ahead and throw them in the comment section down below. But now back to the build. Okay, let's get a bunch of brick, a little bit of granite, and a little bit of the polished granite. Mostly brick, but every once in a while, we're going to sprinkle the other 2 blocks in. Not looking too bad so far. Just got to make sure there's about 1 piece of granite for every 4 bricks. These villagers over here watch me. They do not look too happy. They look a little scary. You know what? Actually, we might have to take out their captain. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's just fly up. Let's eat a carrot for good measure. Actually, I might need to eat 1 more. And let's fly down with the sword real quick. There's some spiders over here, too, I can see. Wait, hold on. Boom. And he goes down. Boom. Easy as that. And that was only a bad omen, too, but at least we got something. Okay, so taking a look at the build, behind here we no longer have a massive stone and dirt wall. We now have, it looks kind of nice. It actually looks like we did something on purpose back here, but this wall will be cleaned up eventually. What I'm going to do is make it look a little bit more peculiar once we get this landscaped up top. Over the course of this season, we have been coming here to, you know, create some moss and just take out some dirt and grass for extra materials, but now it's time to actually take it out for a good reason. I'm going to have a bridge coming out the back of this build up to a flat area up here where we can start building a brand new society, and over here we still have plans to do the melon and pumpkin farm that leads right into the barn. So let's start building this staircase a little bit. I want it to end up towards this path right here. Let's start taking out some of the bamboo that might be in the way. See you later, dude, and see you later, dude. Let's start building what could be the permanent staircase. I might end up having to delete most of these blocks, but we'll see. This is what I get for never really building anything in creative mode, but you know, I kind of like it like that. I like just winging the builds. Actually, it looks like we are getting pretty close to the okay, we might have actually picked the right spot. Still about 2 blocks out. I want the staircase to be 3 blocks wide. Let's open this up right here for the platform to be extended just a little bit. I feel like this giant staircase deserves a giant opening. I'm trying to think of some fun blocks to incorporate in this build, so I'm going to run home real quick and grab some sandstone. I've already used it a little bit on the Turtle Beach, but I've never really incorporated it into a build itself. Just ran right past it. Let's take some of these and make some stairs. Now, these could work, but there's only one way to find out. I thought it'd be a fun idea because these are going to be like coming from the sand on the beaches, but if it doesn't look good color-wise, then we'll end up taking it out, probably using some mossy cobblestone. Big on, sir. I'm trying to build. Pretty large staircase here. And actually, hold on. If we fly out, yeah, I like how it connects to the sand color-wise, but with the rest of the build, it doesn't really work. Let's fly over and grab these real fast. Actually, where'd they even go? Yep, there they go. We got the stone brick stairs, mossy stone brick stairs, and stone stairs as well as the cobblestone stairs. Let's fly back. This should end up working a lot better. Hey, get out of here. Stop doing it. Stop. Get out of here. Oh my god, there are so many turtles. Look at all these guys. We have like 30 of them in here now. You can look any direction and just see 10 plus turtles. This is absolutely amazing. As of right now, this is my new favorite spot to be. Okay, now that's a staircase for the start of it at least. We have a little bit of detailing that's wrapping around over here, but eventually I'd like to get some waterfalls coming from the stairs into the pond. But for now, we actually have a decent way to get all the way up and all the way down. This staircase meets all the way to this path, which meets to the village, and then we have another staircase on the other side that meets all the way to the bottom. Now we're just creating more work for ourselves. I need to make a little dock area down here so the turtles can't beach themselves and end up climbing the stairs. Because who knows, it's possible, so I guess they could do it. Now I'm just going to make some indentations for the detailing on the center. Before we focus on the bridge and the waterfall up top, I'm going to make some more details in the center on the bottom. Let's go fly on this center ridge right here. I think I might take this out. I think right here's the middle. I've taken away too much up top. I'm going to take down a 3-wide window. We're going to curve it off with the 2 stairs right here, and then we're going to bring back everything we just took out, but bring it back 1 layer at a time. I think we need to break that, and... Okay, we actually already had some in there, so let's go boom, and 1 more stair to close that off, and we now have a window. Let's jump back. That looks pretty good. Now these windows just need to get replicated, and possibly if we add this right here, I want to get some stairs up top, and some stairs down below. Let's go boom, and then boom, and then boom. Well, that's in the wrong spot. Hold on. Then the last boom. That's not too bad. This could look a little bit more symmetrical. Let's take these blocks real quick. I need to hop back up top. It looks like we have the letter H on the side right now, but we need to add 1 more block up high because I accidentally made this a little bit too tall. So now I get a good opportunity to use this pale oak wood. I'm going to use some pale oak fencing, and let's hop down. Bing, bang, and 1 little boom right there, and let's just take a quick little look at both of these. Okay, not too bad. I feel like the center could use some of the copper bulbs. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Like I've been adding copper bulbs to pretty much every build now. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3 in the middle. Boom, 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 and the lever to start lighting this up. And then we just need to get this replicated all the way around the build. The sun is coming up, and it started raining as soon as I was trying to show you guys the detail on the side with some of the sunlight, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that right now. But the sun is still going to provide a little bit of light right now. This is looking decent. These kind of just made a bunch of letter H's in the middle. We added a little bit more texture on the bottom as well by using some of these stairs right here. But I'm liking this quite a bit. This adds a lot of depth to the front right here, and it was much needed. Now we have a lot of light as well. And in order to start creating some more depth with these towers, let's start making a couple squares. Let's move up by about 7 blocks. Then on the 8th block, we're going to bring it around with a row of stairs here. Cover up the middle and start to bring the wall up. I'm actually thinking let's take this out and start to bring this wall up by about 3. Then we'll bring in another stair to bring this wall up even further. Before we do anything, I think we need to take out the center blocks here. Actually, I hope nothing spawned in here. Is there anything? We're good. That would be a brutal way to go inside your own tower. Let's light this up where the pale oak used to be and then cover this back up. I want to bring this down a couple of rows. We're going to open up an archway right here, and voila. Then I'm thinking some flower pots right here would look good. Let's smack a stair right there, and then we'll get up right here. Okay, perfect. Then we'll get a light bulb right here. Boom. The color of the copper is not looking too bad. Let's jump down. I like these towers a lot. I've been trying to work with a couple different designs, and I think I'm going to stick with this one. Of course, now they just need to be replicated on every corner. Okay, so not too bad right here. We have this going on all 4 corners, and we can now walk on the inside. Eventually, we'll figure out how to get to and from. I'll probably have to make a spiral staircase, but the turtles aren't really going to be using that. You're going to have to get out of here, guys. Big on, thank you. Please, sir, get out of here. Thank you very much. Get out of here. Okay, so if we want the depth on this main building right here, if we want it to go outward, we're going to have to start making some more pillars here, too. This one is going to be a slightly different shape. We'll go up 1, 2, and 3, and then move into a stair on each side. Gonna have to take down the pale oak from the center. Sir, please get it. Thank you very much. I really need to get back into building. Let's get the stairs moving up towards the center, like there and right here. Then we can start to build up like this, only going up about 2 blocks when we go right back into the stairs. We're not going to make it as tall, but I still want to add the copper bulbs, so I'm going to put a couple of stairs right here, right there, and then I'm actually going to take down some of the pale oak right here. Boom, and then we can get the copper bulb in. We can light that up. Boom. Okay, that does a difference real quick, and let's boom right there, boom right there. Let's keep moving up. Put a stair upside down, another one upside down. Let's grab a different one real quick. We have a stone stair that we can use right there. Then we move up just one layer before we start to put another layer of stairs. These towers right here are looking good. They're slightly shorter, about 3-4 blocks. Oh man, there's a phantom right here. Sir, you're gonna have to go. Oh, geez, he smacked me. Let's take you down all the way to the ground. And boom. Okay, so now we have a little bit more pale oak to work with, and the towers are looking good. If we fly... Ouch, okay, whoa, dang, that bamboo came out of nowhere, but if we fly out this way... Nice. Okay, these are looking pretty good, except now they are... Well, they're pretty flat on the bottom. Nothing that some scaffolding can't help with. Okay, so I'm thinking we alternate the stairs kind of like this. Let's get some of the mossy stone bricks right here, and then we can pack these guys right here. Boom and boom. So that is not too bad. I like that. There's a set of stairs that we need to match as well around the side. If we look over here, this one right here. So we're on that level already. Let's use the cobblestone stairs and work our way down. Technically, the other columns only start right about here, but we could use another set of stairs and boom. Actually, I don't know if that looks okay. Let's do that, and let's move it up just by one. That looks a little bit better. Let's jump over here and do the same thing. Boom. You know what we gotta do? We gotta fly out. We gotta turn around. That looks so much better. We already have so much depth added, and I'm thinking what we did down here was add... Okay, hold on. Didn't fly up high enough. What we did down here was add a bunch of the blackstone walls into those end rods. We could do the same thing up top here as well. Let's go ahead and grab those materials. So these are all spawnable blocks right now. If we jump down, if we use the wall, then the fence, and then the end rod right after that, I mean, it's going to start to give this place a lot more life. Already right there, we have a lot more color. We can start to take away these torches on the ground too. These copper bulbs in between the towers just causing a little bit of light on the walls. I really like that accent right there. And now with the end rods in place, we can start to decorate using a little bit more of the pale oak wood. These trapdoors look absolutely phenomenal, and right above them, I'm going to go ahead and start placing down some of the blackstone buttons. And now, before I decorate towards the top, the only next step I can really take is start to build the bridge that goes over this main building.
Leave me alone, phantoms. Leave me out of this, please.
So I'm working with some ideas right now to just kind of measure out exactly how tall the bridge is supposed to be. So I went up about every other block with 3 trapdoors, and then I used 5 blocks to create a small barrier, and then I went up 11 blocks with 1 tower, and I think that's as tall as I want the bridge to be. And now the bridge can officially begin. We just need to work our way over to each tower using the same block palette that we've been using the entire build. It's nice that we're well above this final layer, but we have so many animals over here. Why are all the farm animals just chilling at the top? I'm probably going to end up taking this out about 2-3 more layers, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I've been using it to make a lot of moss. And since over here the melon and pumpkin farm are going to go on this level, I might just level everything out to the same level that this one's on, which would in fact be about 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that looks like 5, actually 6 layers over here. So we got a little bit of work to do, but it's no big deal. Under the bridge, I'm going to get a set of stairs to hold it up. That way it seems like it has a little bit of structural integrity. Put a stair right here on the corner, and what I'm going to do is work our way around. I think 3 blocks high, that should do it, but let's get up here. Then we'll get a cobblestone on the corner. Let's start to work these blocks 3 high. I always like to work with an odd amount of blocks. I think it looks nicer. And let's go here just to see what we have here. So we have 3 in the middle. Okay, that should hold up the bridge. Well, there it is. We have ourselves a bridge. I tried to work with a couple more details down the side of the tower, but I don't know if this is going to be permanent. These copper bulbs, however, these are going to be permanent. But flying up on the bridge, we have 5 blocks of space to walk across, and the phantoms are back. Guys, you gotta leave me alone. It's just time. I'm gonna hit you with the carrot. See ya, and then I'll see you later, buddy. Before we get a little bit too intricate with the details, I want to hop down and start making a barrier for the waterfall. And I think if we start making it right about here against the 2 towers that are holding up the bridge, that will create a wide enough space for the waterfall. This thing is going to be about 13 blocks wide. It might filter inward a little bit to make it more of an acute angle, but we'll see. What I need to do right now is actually just start to build out. We're going to continue to use the same block palette on this waterfall over here as well. But also, if it is a waterfall, we might need to start from down here. This might not be a permanent block that we're going to use right here, but we're going to have to build up to meet somewhere because this is going to have to be supported. So let's grab a little bit of the nylium so we don't wreck it right here. Let's take it out of the ground, boom and boom. Then let's build up. I'm assuming I'm not taking this tower out. I think this might end up being part of a giant rectangle that's going to hold up the waterfall, bringing the water all the way out here to the turtles. Just need to get this thing high enough. I think even the waterfall is going to be above the starter house. For a structure this massive, I feel like we're gonna need a larger rectangle, maybe a little bit closer. Let's just go ahead and start to etch one out here in the nylium. We'll go 1, 2, maybe 11 by 7. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have to go mining for a bunch more stone, or I guess we could make a stone generator, but I am using so many blocks in this build. This build is huge. Finally, once the rectangle is completed and connected to the rest of the build, we can take out this little cobblestone right here, fly back, and take a look. We have a massive structure. I think what we'll do, since we put all of the nylium at the bottom of this lake, it kind of only makes sense to keep the nylium all the way up here as well. Before we start replacing some of these blocks, though, I do need to make sure that this tower looks a little bit better. We need to probably add a little bit more depth to the bottom and on the way up. This means placing some stairs towards the bottom so that the build starts to poke out a little bit. We're going to have to start replacing these blocks, but that's okay. We can just use the same block pattern we already did and then take the blocks out on the inside. Not bad on the first part on the bottom. Okay, so now towards the top, we'll start to have it kind of reach its way around these edges on the bridge. There's not really a tremendous amount of room to work with, but we have the scaffolding up here. I think maybe about 3/4 of the way up, we should do a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide and start to fill in the blocks in between like this. Then we can start to create little areas for the new copper bulbs. Slap one down in there. Boom, looking good. I also want to start working inward a little bit, kind of like how we did on the bottom of the main structure over here. About halfway up, what we need to do is just, honestly, just start taking it out and then replacing the blocks on the inside. The phantoms are coming out pretty soon because the moon is coming out as well. And yeah, I haven't been sleeping. I'm almost at 4,000 days and I'm kind of trying to hit the 4,000 day milestone before this build gets done. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we can sure try it. And boom, if we take a step back, all right. I mean, that's a nice window. Let there be light. Okay, not too bad right there. Let's jump over into this open what will be a window, and not too bad. This thing's kind of looking like Davy Jones at the bottom over here. It's nice that this tower has a little bit more detail, even though it's going to be covered up by the water that's falling for the most part. And since I was down in this open window, we might as well finish it right here. Let's hop up, boom, and boom. Let's move some of the stairs into place, and that's not too bad. I think the one thing that's missing from the middle right here is the bridge that's going to be leaning down into the center. We'll start directly on this line that goes under. We'll copy the same blocks that are protruding out from the wall. Slap some of the scaffolding out of the way. Maybe if we make that come out, let's get the stair right here. Go out by about 2 more blocks. 1 more stair. Let's start slapping some of these guys right in here. Fly in for the last one, and boom, and okay, so that's not too bad. We have it kind of angling itself all the way towards the middle, making it seem as if it's a little bit more connected. Now that for the most part it's all decorated right here, I kind of feel like we should start getting some of the water into place, as, I mean, this is a giant waterfall. So let's fly all the way down to where the nylium is in our storage room, pass a couple of turtles, and hop down into where the nether blocks are. This is where we've been getting all of our black stone as well, but the nylium, that's what we need right now. Probably as much as we can take. Might as well go over here, grab some more rockets too. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing? Oh, you know what? I should say what's up to all the dogs. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? We got Daniel's friend over here. Wait, no, that's Duck, and then Daniel's friend is actually right here. What's up, dude? Hey, you need to get moved back into place. Hold up, is this Allay right here moving you out of the way? What's going on? Now we can climb back up, go over here. I need to go through my front door to re-up on the rockets. I am all the way out. Hold on, where do we go? Right here. From the roof, this thing is just enormous. This thing is way too big for the turtles, but you know what? Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's not way too big for the turtles. Nothing is too big for the turtles. The turtles deserve everything they ever get. Let's go ahead and put all the nylium down. If you want this to go any faster, you just need to add a couple of bings, a couple of bangs, a couple of booms, and a couple of bops. Oh, geez, leave me alone. Whoa! This is already adding so much color to the build. Now we just need to replace these blocks up here, as I think these should just be nylium as well. Shouldn't take too long to replace. Up, and away. Let's eat a golden carrot, and okay, that immediately makes that pop. I feel like, you know what, let's add some netherrack to this wall. Let's go get some netherrack. This should do a lot better than the stone, or the open space, I guess. It would be cool if nylium blocks could kind of bring their texture around the side, but unfortunately they can't, so I think the netherrack is good. Now I just need to fly up, come back over here to make some water sources until we have completely flooded this area. Gonna bring it over this way, super loud, and boom, we're in. Okay, perfect. Now we move down and continue the same thing along the wall on the lower half. If the turtles are able to climb this waterfall, that would be absolutely insane. Ooh, the water's going all the way down, and that's magnificent. I know for a fact we're gonna see some salmon rising through this waterfall, but are we gonna see some turtles? That's the real question. The sun reflecting off it is wild, and you can barely see Davy Jones through the waterfall now. We've finally added a water element to the build. And the water coming from right here through the netherrack is looking good. Now we just need some more materials over here in order to get some more of the details going. And actually, now that I'm seeing over here, it looks like we need some more materials this way as well to match the other side, because I guess I had forgotten to detail over here. So we'll start up top and move our way down. What I need to do is get a stair right here and a stair right here. Start to move down with some of the walls. Luckily, we have some in our inventory. Some mossy stone brick walls right there, and then we move back down with the stairs. Start to place some blocks in, going down a little bit right here, and then in the middle, I think this one's going to go down by about 5 blocks. Almost forgot to close up these windows. So then at the bottom, we're going to get a stair right here, and move down by 2, and then we'll get a stair at the bottom to close that off, and we're good to go. The detailing around all of this is starting to look a lot like Armadilliopolis. And of course, we have some people joining the party. I'm just going to kindly ask you guys to be gone. Thank you very much. Get out of here. You too, sir. Get out of here. Now for the next step, I've kind of been ignoring this side down here. I started detailing it at the very beginning of this video, but I kind of just started ignoring it after that. So I think we need to dig right into the middle. Let's take out some of these blocks right here. Gotta make sure that creeper doesn't get anywhere near me. Let's make a 3x9 window. Slap some stairs down up top and get some blocks right behind him. Then we'll slap all the copper bulbs in real quick. And we got ourselves a brand new lit up window right here on the side. Well, there we go. A little bit of organization and detail on the side. Now I'm thinking about... Well, hold on a second. Enderman, I think he was over here placing a dirt... Yep. What are you doing? I want to start lighting things up, and I also want to start closing doors here. So let's place some trap doors up and get some pale oak doors in between as well. And we just place a pale oak door down, and that looks great. Now, as far as lighting goes, we have a lot of these torches to get rid of, so I'm going to place some of these lanterns on every single arch that I see over here. And if we fly up over here, we're going to see some more arches to get rid of some more torches on the top level. Then what we're going to do is place 4 stairs on each of these pillars. I'm actually just going to get one of each of the types of block here. Boom. And then we're going to get a campfire right in the middle, and that'll light that up. Fly over here, we're going to do that to every single pillar. I also set a few of these up on the very top over here, and also... Oh, I almost missed that jump. And also on the bridge. If we... Oh, I did miss that one, but if we jump over here, keep on missing all the jumps. Boom, campfire. Jump over here. Boom, campfire. Also, the sun is going down, and we have yet to get any resin, so I think we need to actually take that little platform down there and use it to make some resin. Here goes nothing, just stacking up a couple more. Let's get the creaking heart right there. Boom, boom, boom. This is not going to be a very efficient resin farm right now, but I do know that as soon as we hook this up and the moon... Oh, there's the creaking right there. This guy spawned right away, and as soon as I turn around, he's going to start walking toward... Dude... Listen, dude, we don't need you smacking anybody. I'm gonna be the one smacking you. Ooh, you can see it right there. We have some resin right there. I'm just gonna smack this guy, run away a little bit. Oh, no, 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 no. I smack you. Maybe I'm gonna do a little 360 and get away. The sword ain't no match for you, bud. I'm actually gonna go over here so we can get a little closer. Ouch! He did definitely smack me up right there. Well, let's see. Can I just get the resin like this? Yes, I can. I'm wondering real quick how much I'm gonna... Ow! This guy luckily doesn't do very much damage, but I'm wondering how much resin I'm gonna need to make a bunch of resin walls. All we gotta do is keep smacking him and grabbing the resin. Alright, well the moon's going down, which means the sun is coming up. Dude, let me get a good look at the sun, please. Whoa, he just disappeared right in front of my eyes. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess the sun is up officially, and we can grab the rest of this resin. Let's just put the creaking heart right over here for now, and we officially have some resin clumps. I think I might need to smelt these real quick. Now we got the resin clumps working their way into the resin bricks, and I can take 4 of these resin bricks to make one giant resin brick block. Look at this. Boom, that is gorgeous. I know I've been using that word a lot this video, but what can I say? Now I just need some of the lightning rods and the end rods, and think I'm gonna do some replacing of some of the lights that we've already put in real quick. Let's hop down here. Let's take you out, then let's take you out. Let's get a resin brick wall, let's get an acacia fence. The resin is just so saturated, it's so bright. Then we got the lightning rod on top as well as the end rod, and that is all just working well together. I would like to start hanging some of the end rods from over here as well. In the corner, I did start to, save a little bit of space. Let's get some of the acacia right here, get the lightning rods, and boom. That is looking nice, and it matches the color of the copper bulbs. If we get to the underside, this also needs to be lit up. Let's go boom. We got the acacia fence, we got the lightning rod. Actually, you know what? I need to get down here. Let's hop on that. And boom. Then after falling down here, we can go to the corners. Let's get some of that in. We're gonna go boom. We're gonna go boom. We're gonna get some of the lightning rods in. One more, and then we got the end rods. Now we don't have any need for the torches on the outside of the build. Now that we have the walls lit up under the bridge, I think, you know what, actually maybe we should put one right here, one right here. Let's get a lightning rod. I'm gonna have to take this guy out. Lightning rod right there. Okay, now under the bridge is very well lit. We can actually start to take out all the scaffolding. It's always fun slapping these right here and watching it all disappear from the top. See you later, scaffolding. Want to fly into the corners. Boom, boom. Let's get some end rods right here just for a little... You know what? No. Let's keep the same thing going. We're going to go with the acacia fence. I got to keep on moving up with the lightning rods right there, and then the end rods. It's only right we keep the same theme moving. Where all the water starts up here, I guess I should probably get this bone mealed, and that looks a lot more natural already, but I wanted to light up the underside. If I can just pop over here real quick, let's get you right there and there. Acacia fence with the lightning rod, and then we got the end rod attached. Right now, I'm kind of obsessed with the resin. This stuff looks amazing. Just need to get this moved around to the rest of the build. The orange is going to start to pop quite a bit, as well as any of the lights that we forgot. I guess I forgot to get the campfires over here and right here as well. Campfires for sure make this place breathe, and it's raining, of course, and oh, you know what, actually, if I fly away, I did notice it was a little dark there. I might need to add a couple more copper bulbs. Let's see. If I turn around, I thought I wasn't going to add anything right here, but I think I am now, actually. If we just fly in right here, let's take this out, this out, this out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 copper bulbs, and then we were just going to have to turn them all on. I'm back here getting a little bit more resin, and these phantoms are just in the way. Get out of here, dude. I'm just trying to get some resin. If I turn my back from the creaking, I get smacked up, and if I turn my back away from the phantoms, I get smacked up too. I also found out on stream recently that you can actually craft the creaking hearts by taking some of the resin, turning it into resin blocks, then you put these in the center of 2 different pale oaks. If I can grab them here, boom, you got creaking hearts. These actually might make a good floor. If you look at this, they start to make pretty cool patterns. This guy right here is pretty useful, and I'm thinking pretty soon we're gonna have to make an even bigger resin farm because this is just not fast enough. There's too many things to do. I want to build another trading hall, I want to build another animal sanctuary, but now we need a resin farm. Now we have the resin sticking out in various locations, bringing the orange parts of the build to life. Also, these center columns don't look nearly as dark anymore with all of the copper bulbs in them. I don't think there's anywhere on this entire platform that we're going to have anything able to spawn. I'm pretty sure even back here we have left this unspawnable. Dropping down to the bottom, we have plenty of light down here as well. I think the one place I don't have light right now is this little dock on the end. Actually, you know what? We need to make this a little bit wider now that I'm looking at it. Let's take this back down. I think we just got to bring it over by 1. Let's get that right here, and hold on, boom. 1, 2, 3, and bring our way back up. Fix that trapdoor right there, grab the excess spruce logs. Now we can light this up, but first I want to create a small structure out of the orange blocks. We have the resin wall going into the acacia, going into the lightning rod, but actually, hold on, we need to take out this guy. Nope, we leave this guy. I need to take out the middle one. We jump down, then boom, upside down. And we're gonna climb up here, get the acacia back into the resin. Actually, I need to hop up a little bit further. If we jump here, this is gonna be a pretty tall entrance, but I feel like it's gonna fit very well. This is absolutely burning my feet. Let's get the shovel and take these out. We're gonna have a couple of the dark oak trapdoors on the side, and of course we already have a turtle stuck on the build. So let's get some lighting here. We can, you know what, maybe let's just use the lanterns towards the water. Let's get some lightning rods right there, get some chains, and boom, we have light. Down here grabbing 2 dark oak slabs for the build, and I'm thinking actually we can get the resin bricks a brand new slot over here, actually next to the... You know what? This actually makes sense. It all is one color. Keep the color scheme moving over here. We have the resin bricks. Everything's gonna be... You know what? The resin clumps and resin blocks I might put right next to it. There are so many blocks to get organized in the storage room. Also the creaking hearts, I just remembered those need a spot too. Okay, and boom, the turtles finally have a completed water source for their sanctuary. They can now swim in peace. I feel like now we just need to add a bunch of coral reef. That is for another episode, though. This is how we are going to enter the build. We have campfires all over, plus all of the new resin pillars. And once we reach the top, we have resin pillars everywhere, and I'm just realizing that we need to get some plants. Let's go through the Axolotl pond this time. We need to jump up. We have a couple things to grab. Maybe to just get some of the flowering azaleas and some ferns. We're not going to be able to see it from very far away, but when we're up close, these plants really do matter. I really like having these in the build. We'll go 2 acacias on the side. Okay, I believe I just called the azaleas acacias. I'm probably going to make that mistake many more times. We can slap these plants into place right here, and then if we hop down, boom, I can actually show you guys the staircase that leads all the way down to this path. And actually, you know what? I just realized I didn't take out this old path lighting right here. I need to take this out, and boom, you are gone. Now that is perfect. We have a path that hooks up all the way home. So now we can get there by foot or we can get there by boat. And the phantoms are here. Guys, you gotta get out of here. Thank you. Please leave me alone. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a few stacks of the phantom membrane, so let's sleep real quick. Actually, hold on. Let me open a shulker box. I'm pretty sure I have, maybe it's 2? I don't know. I want to double check. Yeah, almost 3. He followed me all the way over here. He's burning. What are you doing, dude? I will say, though, I think my favorite part of the build is hanging out right in this corner, like right next to the water. It just feels very cozy right here. The water is so vibrant and blue, and actually up on the bridge, we have a little bit of lighting I want to show you. We have the resin pillars, and I also just put a little bit of the copper bulb right in the middle. Obviously, the turtles can't climb all the way up here. It's a giant castle, so the turtle sanctuary is just the water source for the turtles in this giant lake. Also, this place is called Turtlantis. I'm actually going to put that on all the signs around town. This place is absolutely enormous, and I'm pretty sure there's nowhere that's not lit up here as well. If we open the door, we have a room that I think I want to use for storage at some point, but I will add some blocks in there later. I'm thinking I'm going to use a couple of YouTube live streams to do the interior of Turtlantis. But I'm thinking the exterior is pretty much done. We have all of the resin in the spots we need it, and all of the stone in place, too. This thing is huge. I think it's barely smaller than Armadilliopolis all the way over here, but still, it's just, this thing is enormous. We finally have Turtlantis, the ultimate water source for all of the turtles. I love that on the end of this bridge, you have 2 little resin pillars as well. I actually decided not to put any resin pillars down here and use some slightly underwater copper bulbs all the way across. I thought that made it feel a little bit more cozy in the water over here. The orange might clash with some of the mossy bricks that are in this build, but honestly, I don't care. I love the resin blocks, and I'm gonna keep using them. Well, turtles, you guys now have an ultimate water source called Turtlantis. What do you think? I did want to remind you guys to throw some donkey names in the comment section. If you guys want to get the donkey named, then feel free to throw some down below. I feel like this guy over here definitely deserves a name after we found him in the cave. Like I mentioned, I'm going to go live on YouTube a few times to get some of the interior done right here, but holy smokes, this exterior took me a few weeks. And we just reached day 4,000 right now, so I'm actually a few days past it, so actually as of right now, I'm going to have to start recording the 4,000 days recap video. But for real, thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate all the Patreon supporters, all of the Twitch subscribers, and the YouTube members. Thank you guys. All of the support really means a lot, and just remember to take care of yourselves and do something nice for somebody as well. Again, my favorite spot is just right here. I don't know why, but I think this is my favorite spot. You know what? Hold on. I think I have a boat. I want to put a boat up here to hang out for a little bit. At least I thought I had a boat with me. Where'd he go? Hold on. Is he in here? Oh, never mind. He was already out of the shulker boxes. What am I doing? Let's go. Boom. And yeah, now we have a place to chill. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next episode. You know what? Let's just go down this waterfall and see what's up right here. Boom. The turtles can now thank Turtlantis for an infinite water source, and I am sinking. What's going on? Hold on, I didn't know the boat could sink. That is news to me. I had no idea that boats could go underwater. If we're gonna send it off right, I feel like we should maybe make some more baby sea turtles. Let's get you, let's get all you guys fed. We are right back on the beach where we started. You guys can make some baby sea turtles too. Oh, this guy's already making eggs right here. Can't believe we hit the 4,000 day milestone. Here is to another 1,000 days. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks again for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves and do something nice for somebody. I'm going to fall down here, and that'll end the episode. Boom.